go ahead.
Okay,
Look up
we're
that you're
gonna
wrong.
look. We're reacting to Parker talking. Parker's not talking to me right now.
I won't be able to hear you until you come back.
He's
and leave.
literally. He's literally talking to a guest.
Alright, by
I'm
the
gonna
way, everybody, if
explain
you want to
how I
support me,
talk
so
to other
always
people.
Venmo, Cash App, PayPal,
Unless
link tree in the bio, as well as the description of
Parker
YouTube,
brings
as
me
well as
up, I'll
you can
let you know
support
when
me over
he's
YouTube
up.
Super Chat. Cat, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you.
You're
For
being recorded
YouTube,
right
hit
now.
that thumbs up.
I'm an
Everybody, if
actor.
you're on TikTok,
Or
tap that
think of me as
screen.
an agent.
For
Okay.
the
That's what I'm gonna
almost
tell
3,000
him.
people here on the YouTube
If
stream,
he
make sure to hit
requests me
that
up,
thumbs up. Let's try to get to 1,000
he's
likes.
missing
I really
under my thing
appreciate
right now,
everyone.
and now we are going to wait and see.
Dude, just give it
him a minute to come out.
for him to find this information real quick.
And I'm not trying to manipulate him. I'm
If you're
trying
on
to get
YouTube,
I'm trying to get in his
if you're on
head.
TikTok, tap that screen.
I'm
Everyone's
trying
trying to get to
to
1 million
telepathy
likes.
out right for the first time.
I would really
I believe
appreciate it.
Parker is a good individual. Here's what Parker looks like, by the way. He is a good human, really good human. But he is agnostic, which is where people start. But I'm gonna convert this guy.
Do give it a second.
But I'm gonna talk about the support is why do you support Trump? And I'm literally gonna come up and defend Trump, saying he's a human being, and we should, obviously not celebrate him, but we can mock and we can shun, and we can teach. Because a 70-year-old man-child is capable of becoming a good person too. Do you understand?
This is the civil fraud case. This is not the felonies case, you idiot.
Oh, dude, be careful, Parker. Be careful. Don't react back. But I know this guy's being disingenuous. Okay, so this guy reacted good because he knows he's an idiot. He knows, and he said he was stupid. And I said he knows he's stupid, an idiot, because he said I'm stupid after that. Do you understand? I can read people's minds this way. Does that? No, I'm practicing. I'm practicing how people interact, and it's a pattern. There's a pattern to how people react based on if they're in fear or not in fear.
Go ahead. You were saying, Caleb?
And I believe Parker's not in fear right now currently. He really has.
I guess I thought that was a 34 count against him, which
he
I still
has
think that,
felt it,
what's
right?
your
But
name?
every
Attorney
time I've seen him
literally
live,
ran on
he's been
suing
very
Trump's,
confident about his
I won't say it on
points
here, but
and about who he is
Running
as a
on holding
person. And
criminals
he knows who he
accountable
is as a
literally
person.
what Donald Trump ran
He just
on.
doesn't believe hard enough in what we can
But you
all
don't
believe
agree
in,
with that,
right?
so why do you agree with her?
And
I agree with
Parker is a good
holding
man,
criminals
and he's standing up for
accountable in
people's
certain
rights because
instances
he
in which I think
sees
that they have
the world and it
actually
can be better.
violated
And
legitimate
Parker
laws.
has been doing this, to my knowledge, for over 3 years. I've watched like 777 hours of this man just like defending humans, and he looks at other people as bad because they see them as bad. Do you understand? I'm gonna teach Parker how to do mercy, and we're gonna see how that works. Parker is. I'm gonna tell him I'm an agent. I'm recording this right now for my own YouTube channel and for documentation for whoever wants to watch this, right? And look, it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna put my camera, who I am, or I'm gonna put my screen right over this so I can look into the camera, right? So I'm looking into the camera. I'm gonna position this in such a way for it to work out. Oh, here it's bigger. It's bigger. Okay. Sure, we'll just keep it. Okay, so I'm looking at the camera right now, and when I'm talking to Parker, I'm gonna try to look at the camera. Okay, so there's a cop.
Yeah, he's asking me some questions.
The law is being enforced
The
on
law.
you now.
This is funny. Bring Brady up. Bring Brady up.
It's good.
Bring Brady up,
I
Parker.
think we need the law, man.
Bring Brady up. Oh, I need my water.
Keeping the neighbors safe around
I need
here,
water, guys.
Wait, by the way,
I'm gonna get water. I'll be right back. I've done that. Am I bad, Parker? I've literally played Spotify.
Yeah. Well, I mean, well, that is Trump now. But going back to Trump, I'm serious, being serious. I do not think
Okay, I'm back.
Trump's case.
I should have kept this running so you guys can hear it. My bad. But I wanted to listen in, so I hope you understand. You didn't really miss much, but the guy apparently got pulled over. What happened, Parker?
Falsified business records in the first degree, which is a Class C felony in the state of New York.
Okay.
Eradicate crime.
Okay. Here we go. So, okay. I am talking to my camera.
Are you like just going to a parking lot?
This guy, kick him, Parker. This guy's disingenuous. Oh, my water.
parking lot.
Okay, I'm gonna drink some water because I've been told it's good.
Let's go on the next individual.
Parker, I want to talk with you. It's Brady. Look at Brady. Brady. Aw, damn it.
Yo, what's up, how old are
I'm
you?
gonna try my best. How old are you? He's gonna say, how am I?
Yeah.
18.
I'm in my 50s.
Do you
Oh,
support Donald Trump?
see, I don't know everything, guys.
I
But
don't support Donald Trump,
I'm
and I don't
trying
support
to.
Democrats either.
Okay. I didn't hear what you said.
I don't know why you decided to send a guest request.
Right, Brady,
Only send a guest request if you meet that set of
Brady.
criteria listed on the
Aw,
TikTok screen. If you're just
Cheryl.
looking for some debates.
Let's see how Cheryl
Susan,
reacts.
thank you so much for the $10. Thank you.
Hello.
Dalton,
It's
thank
hard
you
to
for the $10 as
understand
well.
people
Thank
when
you.
they first come
That's
up,
great.
right?
Thank you so
I'm
much,
gonna
Dalton. Yo,
guess
how old are you?
when people say how old am I, they might be 18 because they just are under 18,
Alrighty, let's go to the next person.
and they say
Only send a
18.
guest
That's
request
why
if you meet
I
that set of criteria
concluded that.
listed on the TikTok screen.
This CJ, Brady, little baby Parker.
Yo, what's up, how old are you?
Brady.
I'm 18.
Do you support Donald Trump?
Oh, why didn't you ask his? Or you just
Definitely.
kind of trust him? Okay.
What's your birth year?
Right.
07, and my birthday was
And there he
October 3rd,
goes.
just turned 18.
Guys, am I a mind reader?
And if you could go back in time, you could either vote for Donald Trump or
And
Kamala Harris. Who would you rather
Kamala
vote
Harris.
Definitely Mr. Trump.
Why?
And why is that, bro?
Because he,
Yes,
well, all his
border
border
patrols,
patrols, doing really good right now.
immigration,
You know how he's
blah
keeping
blah
them
blah
back
blah
in
blah
the-
blah.
back where they are,
Right, same
and
talking point.
they're-
Can you
he's
explain
keeping the
why
streets
immigration
safe,
is bad?
Basically.
Okay, well then he'd be putting himself behind bars. Now, if you want to talk about undocumented immigrants coming to the country, they commit lower rates, multiple
Right.
times lower
This
rates
is
of
a
violent
fact.
crime, drug crime,
This is a
property
fact,
crime in the
people.
country compared to
Listen.
natural-born U.S. citizens. So this idea that it's keeping the streets safe
well,
to
duh.
reduce the amount of undocumented entry is actually ridiculous.
Yes.
Well,
Good
the thing
point.
is, obviously, there's more U.S. people than illegals.
I'm talking about per capita, like taking into account population.
Okay, I'm gonna try my
Even
best
if
to.
Okay. Yeah. So
just
like you're saying,
pinging
like
pinging
if we,
everyone
you're saying, like, we commit
listening,
more crimes than they
so
do.
you can see Parker
Yes,
and then me. So yes,
proportionally.
proportionally.
Okay, then where should we be sent
I'm gonna
back?
try
then?
not to look at Parker. I'm trying to just.
Well,
I'm
I'm
just
not saying
trying
Where
to
should we be sent back?
try to
This is the
understand this
claim you
in
made.
my
You
mind
said
without
specifically
looking
deporting
at facial
undocumented
expressions.
immigrants keeps the country
'Cause
safe.
I
I'm
can't
just
do that
saying,
with CJ,
factually
so-
speaking, it doesn't make the country safer.
Right, Parker. Right. Okay. So look,
Well,
CJ,
I'm
what do you
saying
think?
is since they commit
Since
more
they commit
crimes and
more
they're
crimes.
not
Hey,
legals,
who
they should
commits
be
more
back where
crimes? I
they
just
came
told
from.
you a fact.
Well,
Who
if they haven't
commits-
committed a violent crime or bad crime, I don't think that they should be deported.
Right.
Why would you deport
Why would
them?
you deport them? Yes, and that's what I asked before. Why is immigration
Because if
bad?
they're committing crimes,
What are
coming
they
into the
committing?
country is
Coming
a crime.
into a country is a crime?
Yeah,
You
coming into
think
the country
Native
undocumented is not a
Americans
crime.
thought
I
that
think it should be
too?
enforced if they haven't committed a violent crime or bad crime.
Do you think
You're
Native
currently
Americans thought
using
that
an
too?
app right now that's illegal and it's not being enforced by the Trump administration to
Right.
be illegal. Why are
Right.
you using an illegal app if you care so much about the law?
Oh wait, is this illegal to use?
Isn't everybody doing the same thing?
Yeah, but I don't give a shit about laws that I don't think are justified.
It's
Right, which would
illegal
be
to use
an
TikTok.
example. Like,
What?
this is a
So
law.
if I came into your house,
Am I gonna
if I
be
came into your
deported?
house and I have it and I didn't do nothing wrong, you're not gonna like what? You're not gonna call the cops on me if I just broke in your house? and
Is
did
that
nothing?
seriously a thing
I
right
would
now?
definitely see it as an issue. It's my
I'm gonna look it
personal
up.
property. You
It's
understand there's a
TikTok.
distinction between the country and personal property. For example,
TikTok.
if like for example, you think citizens would technically be owners of the house as their
Short
prescription,
form
right?
video hosting service has been under
Yes.
So then I can grant any undocumented immigrant that's in the
Since
country who has not
January,
committed a violent crime or bad crime.
But
a
like
pathway to
it was
citizenship
approved by
because I'm
Trump
one of
after
the owners of
that
the house,
due to
right?
the U.S. government's concerns over
Yeah,
potential
it's
user
different,
data.
though.
Collect my
It's
data,
okay.
damn it!
I grant
Collect
them
my
the ability
data,
to stay in the
everyone,
country,
everyone,
right? I'm
collect
one
my
of the owners
data.
of the house.
And
Therefore, I
influence
can grant them
operations
the
by the
ability to stay,
government of the
right?
People's Republic of China. However, the ban has yet to be enforced. Wait, so how is it?
Yeah.
How is
Okay.
it?
Then undocumented immigrants, all of them have the right to stay if they have not committed a violent crime or bad crime. As per the fact that Parker get a job, a citizen of the United States of America, indicated that they should be allowed in the country.
Why are they saying? Why are they saying
Okay,
TikTok is
but it's
banned? I don't see
completely
anything
different,
about
like what
that.
you're saying right now. Like they're
I don't see
coming
anything
into the
about this
country,
online.
illegally. So what? We just let them just go through and just have them come in and
Look,
become a citizen if they come here legally.
do you guys want red in the
How is it fair
background?
to the people that are doing it
I don't know.
like the right way? Staying
The
in
right
country and
way?
also
What do you mean by
crime
the right way? You said all.
I don't think it's undocumented
Okay,
immigrants that are making the process
let's
unfair. I
do-
think it's Republicans
If I
that are
do
voting
this,
for
this my
laws to
wasn't one of my
actually restrict the
favorites
ability
to
for
use,
people
but
to
it
come
makes
to
a
the process
weird
legally
like
through the context of
effect
legal
in the
immigration to a
background.
significantly greater
Blue is
extent and
too
quicker
sad, I
extent.
think.
When Donald Trump undermines the bipartisan
But it does look
border bill
nice. I like,
specifically, that would have
but
made
green.
the process go
Let's do
quicker.
green.
That
Why not?
specifically is what is unfair to
Green,
people going
double
through the
D,
legal
double
process
die,
and it's taking too
double
long.
D,
It's not undocumented
die,
immigrants that are
double D,
causing the
double die.
process to
Okay,
be long.
Parker, what's
Can
going
you
on
even
with
give
CJ?
one reason besides the immigrant thing why you don't like Trump?
Well, you brought up that.
Look,
right?
you brought up that, yes, and he gives a plenty, yes. So I will also show videos. King Carroll, he called Ivanka Trump a scrumptious.
Without their consent. He said he dated 10-year-old girl
Dating 10
He
years.
said he had sex in common with his
His
daughter. So he had
daughter.
Howard Stern calling his daughter a piece of ass.
Presumptuous.
Said he'd be dating his own daughter if it wasn't his daughter.
Wait,
And said that his daughter's always been
presumptuous.
which means curvy and sexually attractive.
Yes,
He
that's
passed
one.
the big beautiful bill, which cut 420,000
I already knew that
children
because
from preschool
Parker
lunch
talks
breakfast
about this all the
on
time.
average
He's
every single
rattling
month,
this off
right?
because he
2.5 million
knows.
people on average every single month off of their food stamps, and over 10 million people off their health insurance, while
Right.
adding $3.4 trillion to the debt.
Right. Look, this
He called
is.
for the
And is
complete
this
and total
stuff
shutdown of Muslims entering the country.
Yes.
He called for the termination of all rules, regulations, and
This
articles,
is
even
all,
those found in
listen,
the
CJ, you
Constitution.
dipshit.
I can keep going.
Right. Parker knows. Listen to CJ. Listen
I mean,
to
a lot of
Parker.
that stuff you said, like, is that even true?
Yes, every single
CJ, you
thing that I
fucking
said is true.
idiot. Look it up on your own.
And
Look it
about
up
the
on your own.
10-year-old,
Listen
like,
to.
you said he'll date a
Listen.
10-year-old in 10 years.
Yes.
Where was
Listen
that?
to Parker.
Do you want me to play it
even?
for you?
Play it for him, Parker.
Yeah, where?
And
Here's the
then
galaxy.
Let me
look,
get
watch.
CNN
What's gonna
posted- let me
happen
get
is
CNN
Parker's gonna pull
posted
up.
about it.
CNN, left,
CNN would have posted
fake
about it,
news,
but that's
fake
not where I'm getting
news,
this from.
right?
This is
So
from a
listen,
CBS
CJ, and
interview,
be
that
genuine,
he engaged in.
CJ.
Thursday night. You going up the escalator? I'm going to be dating her in 10 years. Can you believe it?
Dating who? What? He said dating.
The fucking kid he was talking
You
to.
said, Parker, you said he said he'll be dating a 10-year-old in 10
Listen.
years.
Listen, you
Going up the
motherfucker.
escalator? I'm going to be dating her in 10 years. Can you believe it?
You hear how
Do you
she's
hear
like,
the little girl?
yeah. You hear that?
Yeah, I mean, where was this? Where was
Oh
he at?
my God! Do you concede that he said this?
Where was he at? I don't.
Do you
it
concede that he
was-
said this?
I don't. Inside Trump Tower.
So there was a little girl that made a noise, and we're just
Oh
assuming he
my!
was talking
And we're
about
just
the little
assuming
girl?
he's talking about. And
Listen.
listen,
You
he's
going up
talking.
the escalator?
Yeah.
He
He's
said, "You going
talking.
up the escalator?"
She said
says,
yes.
Yes.
Duh.
He said yeah.
You dumb
I'm
fuck.
going to be dating her in 10 years. Can you believe
CJ, be better.
Oh, I didn't hear her say yeah. I didn't hear her
Oh
say
my
yeah.
God, CJ, you're not
didn't hear
listening
that.
very well to God either.
Well, that is very weird. I don't think somebody should be. But was he joking?
Oh my! Is he just justify?
matter?
Justify?
Is it
Justify?
okay to make pedophilic
Just
jokes?
yeah, dude. Parker is
Nah,
spitting
that's not-
facts.
that-
Yeah, you
So
fucking
would you
idiot,
vote for a
CJ. You
guy
fucking
that went up to
idiot.
A 10-year-old, a fifth grader, and
But
said
I
he
believe
engaged
CJ can
in
be
a
good,
10 years?
guys. But I'm literally just reacting to CJ being a
Okay,
dipshit
but
right
no.
now.
But you have to also realize.
No. Okay, so then
you
you
know how
wouldn't
much,
support
like,
Trump,
okay-
right?
Right.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Wait,
Parker.
hold up.
You just conceded.
People
You just
changed.
conceded, and now.
wait, hold on,
Oh
hold on.
my God!
People-
Hold up!
people
Hold
You
up!
said you
Hold
would
up!
vote
People
for someone
change!
called
People
civil
change!
libel of
People
si-
change!
not civil.
Right,
You would
and
vote for
and
someone who
now
said you gave them a
now
10
this
10-year-old
religious
girl, a fifth
person
grader in
is
10 years
understanding,
because they
but
quote-unquote
not
changed.
understanding. Is understanding and not understanding. Understanding and not understanding.
Okay, if you want to play that
Oh,
card,
you wanna
didn't
play
your
that
friend
card?
Dean say
Oh,
all
then
those
Dean.
crazy
Oh,
stuff?
Dean.
But
Oh,
everybody forgave him, though.
oh.
He
Now
changed.
now
Why
Trump
can't
is
Trump
bad,
change?
so your friend is bad.
That's
And you
not
see how
fair.
this
You
works?
can't do
This
that.
guy's reacting, and he's a
Yes,
little coward
a
because of it.
14-year-old
So
specifically saying things
listen
in
to
the
Parker,
past
listen to
that are
Parker.
condemnable, right, is nowhere near comparable. A 60-year-old man going
Right.
up to a fifth grader and saying he'd
Right.
be dating them in 10 years.
right, Parker
Right?
knows.
You compare a 14-year-old.
That's not the
Right.
point. That's
Wait,
not
no,
the
no,
CJ,
no,
you're a
no,
fucking
hold up,
idiot,
hold
and you're
up.
getting
You
emotional.
understand
You're
that
getting
you can have a
emotional.
fast change
Both of
from
you are getting
being a
emotional.
child to being an adult,
Parker is in
right? In terms of
justified
whether or
way.
not you hold
Parker
bigoted
is
beliefs.
justified in being
Because he
emotional.
used to support
But
Donald Trump
he's
and he
very
changed
he's
over
doing a
time.
really good
And that's
job
completely different
not being
than Donald Trump
emotional.
as an adult
But
man
he's
who's
very
50 to 60
passionate.
years
You
old
can
going
obviously-
up to a 10-year-old and making a pedophilic comment. I think that we treat pedophilic comments differently than we treat specifically people engaging in like the different types of bigotry, such as like racism, misogyny, and whatnot. We think that people can change in terms of racism and misogyny, especially when they were
phone
younger,
home.
engaging in that particular
Parker
behavior,
knows.
because it is the case that we have explicit examples of that, right? And it is the case that they can
Pinging
change
phone
that,
home.
particularly that behavior.
Parker knows.
Whereas again, this is Donald Trump as an adult man
Pinging
engaging in a
phone
pedophilic
home.
comment.
Parker knows. Parker knows. Parker knows. CJ,
Well,
come at
I'm
that.
saying it's different. Like, okay,
CJ,
obviously,
it's
the pedophilia
different.
stuff is
What do you
definitely
mean it's
worse than
different? You
being
just
saying
you just
the
said,
N-word.
oh,
But
it's
the thing is,
a
people
little
still
kid. You
change.
don't you
That's
think he was
the point.
joking?
You
CJ,
could say
you're
people
fucking
can change,
idiot.
but specifically, I don't think that
CJ
adult
can
men can
change.
change from making pedophilic comments.
Oh,
Does that make sense?
Well,
So you're.
I didn't hear that fully. I thought he said a grown man can't change
Yeah,
from
I don't want
making
them to be in the
pedophilic
position of
comments.
president, right?
We must shun them,
I don't want them to
and we
be
must
someone that
encourage
children are
them to
looking
be
up
better.
to. Right? Does that
And
make
we
sense? Like,
shouldn't allow them around kids, obviously.
Okay. Hold on. So tell me, if Donald Trump sided with everything you wanted, but he said that, would you still vote for him?
no.
No, you dumb fucker.
Just because of that.
Yeah, like literally, like I
Parker,
wouldn't
this
support
guy is
any Democratic
disingenuous.
politician
This
that's
guy
done
is
that.
disingenuous. This guy is disingenuous. He's my team versus
That's
your
insane.
team.
And he had things that
Tribalism
already know
versus
that.
scary
Wait, dude, this is a
leftists.
pedophilic comment.
My tribe versus
It's
scary people.
sexualizing
My
it.
tribe versus scary people. This guy's in fear. This guy's in fear. This guy's in fear. CJ's in fear. Fear. Parker's in fear too for good reason, but this CJ is in fear for stupid reasons.
What do you mean put the country liable? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about like your beliefs.
I'm
talking
saying
about, so, like,
Parker's
you're gonna,
scared.
like,
He
everything
wouldn't be up
Trump
on
stand
here
for
doing
everything he
this
stand for,
every
and you
single
just said that
day
one
of his
thing.
life
You're really just gonna
if it wasn't for a greater
just not
cause.
vote
I
for
don't
because
think
he
he's
said that one
scared,
thing.
but
That means he
he
doesn't
is. But
stand
he is
for
scared
everything I
of
stand for.
other people. But he isn't because he goes.
Also,
He
by
isn't.
the
He
way,
isn't.
let's
And
clarify.
I'm making an
Has
assumption
Donald
here
Trump
because I would
ever
like to
acknowledged
talk.
this behavior is bad?
I would like to talk to Parker to understand this
Has
more.
Donald
I'm
Trump
making an
ever
assumption
apologized for this behavior? Has
because
Donald Trump ever tried to do better
he does
from this
react
behavior?
back, but he
or has he
doesn't do
continued
it.
the same behavior?
He doesn't do it
How
in
do
a
you know he
way
hasn't
that
been
gets
trying
them
to
to
do better for his
click and
behavior?
understand.
Because he actively,
he's
throughout the
scared,
2000s, said yeah to Howard Stern,
but
calling his
Has
daughter a
he-
piece
does
of
he
ass,
still say
too
stuff
scared
like
to
bragged
that?
about
try.
walking
Does
into
that make
changing
sense?
rooms of
'Cause
naked
he
women while
is
they're changing without
agnostic, but
consent.
that's okay.
He sexually abused a woman.
I
When
think
does he do
he's
that?
a really
When
intelligent
is-
man,
like,
though.
you're just making this
He was
stuff
held
up.
civilly liable of forcefully penetrating E. Jean Carroll's vagina against her will,
Right.
unanimously amongst a
Right.
jury of 9 people.
Right.
I didn't make that up. That's
No,
been,
and he
if
didn't
you
make
haven't
that
seen
up.
that,
You're
then you must
talking-
be
no, you're
Patrick
ta-
Starr living under
This
a rock.
CJ is gonna keep fucking
No,
reacting.
I seen the grape charges, but I'm
Okay.
talking about you saying he
What do you-
kept
so we're
walking
just
into
gonna
people's
brush it
room
off?
naked.
Yeah, you want to hear him talk about that?
Yeah, let's hear him talk about that.
He's not. Guess
Because
how this is
people
gonna
just
go. The
love
first
to
time
hate
didn't go
on
well.
Trump every single time.
What do you mean? For things that he's done that are bad? Yeah, of course.
Also say as the owner of the.
We say hello with the vagina. And
Well, you could also say as the owner of the pageant, it's your obligation to do that.
So you have done that. Now, tell
Well,
me
I'll
what
tell you the funniest is that I'll go backstage before a show.
Yes.
She's
And
fucked
everyone's
up.
getting dressed and
This
ready and
is
everything
young
else. And
people.
no men are anywhere.
No
And I'm
men are
allowed
anywhere.
to go in because I'm
No
the owner
men
of the
are
pageant,
anywhere.
and therefore
But
I'm inspecting
man,
it. You know, I'm
this
a
guy
guy,
thinks
I want to make
he's
sure
a
that
god.
everything is good.
Trump
Yeah.
thinks he's a
Is
god.
everyone okay? You know, they're standing there
Trump
with the
thinks he can do
is
no
everybody
wrong.
okay? And you see these
Trump
incredible looking women.
worships the wrong
And so I
god
just want to get away with things like that.
And
because he's not a
the
god.
women
Do you
that he's
understand?
walking
A
in
selfish,
on, are they
fucking
okay with him
man
doing
baby.
No, victims have come
Were
out.
they okay with
18-year-old came
But-
out. Said
but
there were
Trump,
4
I'm
girls
gonna
that was
advocate
15
for
years old
you
in these changing rooms with Donald Trump
on
at barge in.
if Parker lets me up,
And
I'm gonna
that
advocate
video
for
was
all
just
humans,
fake.
including
That was
you.
not.
Do you
Where'd you get that
understand?
video from?
This is
Do you
from the Howard
understand?
Stern show. You said it was fake. This was
This is how it
streamed
works,
live.
people. This is how it works. Trump.
Nah, that
Yeah,
Dude,
there are
Trump.
people.
else in
There,
the
by the way,
chat-
there are
Calm down.
people in this live
I
stream
guarantee
right
Parker?
now
nobody else in
that
the
have
chat
seen
has
this.
ever
Parker,
seen
yes. Let
Yes, they
Brady
have.
up.
I guarantee
Let
there's
Brady
nobody
up.
else
Let
on-
Brady
no,
up.
there's
Let
nobody else
Brady
that's
up.
seen
Let
that
Brady
Look
up.
at the comment section. Take a look.
What's
My-
in the
my
comments?
comment
I have
section
okay
shows
times
for some
10. I
reason.
have so people have seen
It's just
Well,
something.
the comments are saying that they have.
Okay, I thought my
Then
audio went out.
I'm-
for a
okay,
second.
obviously these are like your biggest fans. They're gonna agree with everything.
Obviously,
you
these
have to
are biggest
There's people who
fans.
disagree with my comment section
Yes,
in the
there's
comment section as
people
well.
that
You're in my
disagree all the
live.
time. You're in my
There's
live.
plenty of
There's
Trump
plenty of
supporters
Trump
that watch my
supporters
live
that
as
watch
well.
my live as well.
because
But
I'm not
Parker
manipulated. By, I'm not
manipulated.
by like
Who's
this
manipulating
Democrat,
you, CJ?
whatever this.
Who's
And you talk about all this
manipulating
stuff like. You have to realize, man, like Trump is probably the best president you'll ever see.
Oh
in
my
20
god.
something years of living.
CJ, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, name one
Ever.
thing that he's done that is so good because I just showed you how he literally bragged about walking into
best
changing
in
rooms
the
with naked
whole
women while they're changing
world
without their consent.
to ever exist in America.
Okay, I'll name something right now that's good. He's what's it called? Detaining illegals, sending them back where they came from.
Undocumented immigrants,
After
detaining
God
them without due
damn.
process and deporting them without due process.
CJ, you're an
So
idiot.
violating constitutionally
CJ,
protected
you're a
rights.
fucking idiot. You're an idiot,
Okay, but
CJ. You're a fucking
okay,
idiot.
Okay, yeah, you're saying he's
Yeah,
going
yeah,
against the
yeah,
Constitution.
Yeah, he's violating
But
constitutionally
coming-
protected rights of due
Yes,
Okay,
process.
okay,
yes,
but
yes. Okay, I
They
can
came in
see.
here
Oh
already
no,
illegal. That's
Parker,
already
So
illegal.
you're
if
more
you commit
smarter
a
than
crime,
me.
So they're
due
How do you
process
know
for that
more
crime.
than me,
If you're saying that people
Parker?
don't deserve due
How
process
do
for
you know
crimes that
more
they
than
commit, well then
me?
you're saying Donald Trump didn't deserve due process for all of the crimes he committed, and he should just be indicated to be guilty
CJ.
without any due
But
process.
Jimmy, those are U.S. citizens that
CJ,
deserve due
listen
process,
to
not
me,
Wait. So
CJ.
how do you identify
This
whether or
is
not someone
Brady.
is a U.S.
Brady's
citizen if you don't
telling
give them
you
due process?
to say Brady.
Couldn't I just claim that all my political dissidents
Say
are
Brady.
undocumented and just deport
Okay,
them?
hold on. Okay, I'm
Could I just claim Trump is undocumented and deport him because again,
Who are
he
you?
doesn't deserve due
Who
process.
are you?
He's undocumented.
I'm Brady. Who are you?
Hold
I'm
on,
Brady.
hold on.
I'm
If
trying
you
to
were
engage with
illegal,
Parker.
But
trying
you
to
were
engage
really
with
legal,
Parker.
like you were an actual legal
And
person.
he's
that
like a
was supposed to be-
person
Couldn't you just show your ID?
Trying to show
and be
your
like,
ID
yeah,
and
like,
like,
I'm here
yeah,
legally.
I'm here
If I
legally.
walk to the
I
store,
was
Look,
born
what I'm I'm
if I
doing
go
is
to the
I'm
store,
trying to get
why
into
don't you
CJ's
do
mind
that?
now. I'm
Why
jumping
don't
from
you-
park
if I
food
go
to
to
get
the
into
store,
CJ's mind. Do you
if I go to
understand?
the park and I don't have my fucking ID on me, right? And they specifically detain me with when I do not have my ID. How am I supposed to show them my ID?
Oh, I don't know.
And by the way,
You can
there are
you
plenty
can-
of
oh, you can-
circumstances
you can-
where people have
can-
shown ICE IDs and they just claim that they're fake. Did you know that?
What?
Did you know
That's
that
not
ICE
true.
has
That's not true.
that is
That's not
true.
true.
I can show you
true.
that. That's been
That's not
proven.
true. That's not true. That's not
ICE
true.
agent, they
I'm jumping
showed
into
ICE
CJ's
agents their
mind right
ID,
now.
and ICE literally did not believe them.
about? What's he talking? Why is he so much
There's
smarter
things
than
called
me?
fake IDs, Parker.
Fake ID.
Okay, so you're just gonna. So then, if I show you an ID, you're just gonna say it's fake then.
It's a
So
fake ID.
I'll do that with
Parker.
Trump. I'll say Trump is undocumented. Wait, no. So Trump's undocumented. Let's deport him to CCOT.
And
He's
this
in
is
the country
how
undocumented.
That's not true.
this is how
Yes, he is.
CJ
Donald
views
Trump has a
Parker.
fake
What
ID.
I'm
He's in
saying.
the country undocumented. We've got to send him back. We got to send him back
Right.
to Willy
So I'm gonna
Wonka's
jump back into
chocolate
CJ's
factory.
mind. What?
Like,
What do you even say? What?
Bro,
Right?
I'm-
What?
everything I
What?
He's in the country undocumented. We got to send him back.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Parker?
Wow,
We have this
new
information. He's here
video.
legally.
Right,
What's
Parker. You know.
He's
You
here
know.
legally. He's here legally.
No, he's in the country undocumented.
Who's in the
First year
country?
meeting, thank you.
How do you know that?
How do you know?
How do you know that?
How do you know?
He's
that?
orange.
He's orange. Who brought you?
He's
apart?
orange. So
Why
now
is he
you're just
orange?
being
And I just being racist.
What? How is that racist?
Oh,
Bro, he's a spray
you're being
tan.
racist. You're being racist. Where'd that
So
come
you're
from?
saying because he's-
God damn it! I need to
because of
tap
what his skin
into
looks
my
like, that's why-
my
that's why-
better
so, like,
creative
if I just
energy
say,
here.
oh,
Because
this
he puts
person
on a
is
spray
colored, that means
tan
they're
and
definitely
makes
not
himself
racist.
look orange. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Is it not racist what you just said? Parker?
Dude, how is being tan a race? Putting on a spray tan is a race? What?
You just said because Donald Trump is
This guy's.
orange,
I'm
he's not a
acting.
citizen.
Calm down.
Dude, that was
That was-
it was a joke.
that was a
I
joke.
I was saying he was
See, it was a
from
joke,
Wonka's
it was a
chocolate
joke.
factory 'cause he was an Oompa Loompa.
You knew it was a joke too. I'm
no,
trying to
and
tap
made a joke.
into
Is orange-
these
is spray tan
person's
a
minds.
race? Like, what?
But this guy said
Does
racist.
this guy think
So I'm gonna.
orange and spray tan is a race?
Right.
Why
Parker
are
gets
we
the joke.
muting? Why are we muting?
Because you think orange
you
and
think
spray tan is a
orange-
race.
You know I'm right. You know I'm right.
Like,
No,
can
you
you
know
name
I'm
one other
right.
person on
You
the planet
know
that is
I'm
a part of
right.
the orange,
You know I'm
orange
right.
race?
You know I'm right.
There's definitely-
Parker, you know I'm right. You know I'm right, Parker.
I just can't name
Guys, I
like
can't keep a
one-
straight face when I do it. It's
know
really
how
hard to keep a straight face when I'm alone.
Oompa
Wait,
Loompas?
Parker, but just realize.
The
no,
Lorax?
you just said because
The
Donald Trump
Lorax?
is. Hold on, let me
Who's the
talk.
Lorax?
No, I'm right.
Who's the
I'm
Lorax?
serious, bro.
This
I
guy's
know what you're
laughing.
talking about,
This
dude.
guy's laughing because he knows it's
No,
true.
you just
This
said
guy's
Donald
laughing because he
Trump
knows
is
it's true.
orange.
He's
He
little
is an
Trump's
elite-
little maggots
What?
know
Yes,
it's
dude,
funny
he's-
because they
he's
know it's
from-
true, but they're too
that's
scared to admit
Willy
they're ever
Wonka's
wrong.
chocolate factory.
Is that-
Yeah, dude.
So if I seen, I'm not racist. I'm black. I'm saying if I see another black person, I say,
Oh
oh, they're
my
black. They're not
god,
a
this
citizen.
guy is getting
No,
into
that
this.
would be fucked up. That would definitely be racist.
This guy's getting into this.
So what you just said is not racist.
This guy is
No,
does
because-
not want to be
because-
wrong.
dude,
He's like
Oh,
literally gonna
fine.
clench his
Oh, because you're
butthole until he
Parker, because
pees
you're
out of
Parker's
his
not
mouth.
No, because it's a spray tan, bro. It's a spray
And I
tan.
know, Parker.
It's not a
Parker,
race.
Parker, I know you-
What are you
hold on,
talking
hold on.
about, dude?
I know
Seriously,
you're
stop.
Oh my
not-
god,
stop, stop,
this
stop
makes me
right
want
now.
to get
What are you
orange
talking
paints
about?
tomorrow.
It's not
I'm
a
gonna
race.
paint
Hold
my
on,
face.
listen, listen,
Parker,
listen,
should I get orange paint?
I know what you were saying. It was
Orange
joking.
paint
That's
or
why it's not
or
nothing
face
crazy.
paint?
But when Donald Trump joked,
gonna get
it's like
orange
the end
face
of the
paint.
world. Like when he joked about the.
I'm not making a
when he-
joke about a race. It's a fucking spray tan, dude.
No, how do you know it's a spray tan? Do you
How
see
do we?
Trump every
Because
day
you
of
can
your
see it.
life?
I'm sorry. You can see the side of his face where the spray tan cuts off, and you can see it's significantly whiter.
How do you know that's
Come
not
on.
his skin? How do you know it's not a skin defection?
Are you
Like
kidding me? dude?
you really just.
Are
hate
you
Trump
trolling
deep
me right
down
now,
here.
man? You've
No,
gotta be
nobody's
trolling
trolling.
me.
You're the one that's talking about Willy Wonka. You're the one not taking this serious.
Yes, of course.
Willy
I was joking.
Wonka? You call your
Okay,
Trump?
okay,
You
he
call
was in
Trump
the-
Willy
Are you
Wonka?
trolling? Are you
Dude,
trolling?
Is
the
Trump
point
a
that I was
magical man
making
like
is
that?
you can
That
just
runs a
claim
fucking
anyone
factory of
is in the country
candy,
undocumented
and you're
deport them
feeding
without due
candy to his
process.
kids? That's bad for
You know
them.
what's crazy? I can tell.
Where did you get
I'm
Willy
the
Wonka
only,
from?
Like, out of
You can
everybody
tell.
that's been in this
You can
live,
tell.
I'm definitely the
Every-
like the most smartest one because you had to mute me. You had to say all these like you never be muted nobody. And like I cracked you down like you just said something racist about Donald Trump.
That
Is
was
that
not
not
racist. It's a
crazy?
spray tan.
Yes, it
And also
was.
the fact that you think you're the most smartest is crazy. Most smartest, by the way. Now let me ask you this question: can you tell me how many branches of government are there?
Okay, can you tell me how many atoms are in the world? Like what? Like what are these questions you're asking?
What? I think asking how many branches of government is a basic question.
How many branches of government? You said what?
Yeah, how many branches of government are there?
Well, there's the president.
I literally just said,
and
Parker, I'm more
then
smarter than
what's
this
it-
idiot.
oh,
Let me
here,
up.
Here goes this guy.
Wait, hold up. You said the president. Keep going. Keep going.
Santana.
There's that other
Hello, Santana, guys. Is a great human being.
Guys, everyone, he's the smartest smartest person in the
This is
line.
the smartest person. Test him out, Park. Test him. Test him out. Test him. Test. God damn it, Parker, you're great. Parker, you're great. Parker, you're great.
No, it would be the executive. You'd have to say the executive. The president is a part of the
I
executive.
was gonna
but
say
not
that
the
before you
only
cut me
part
off.
of the
I was gonna say
executive.
that before you cut me off.
Parker, I need to talk with you. I need to talk with you.
Also, I
That's
think
ridiculous.
Rob would be offended, Parker.
Rob. So we got 3 people. So I'm the
Rob,
4th, and
that's so
and
wrong.
and there's someone else too.
You see this? I'm
So
doing a
and there's
2v1
someone else
right
too,
here.
and
You're
then
really
there's someone
not.
else
I
too.
just
To my
thought
right.
we were
Do you know
being
who my
racist
right hand
towards
is?
orange people, and I
It's one
came
woman
to
that I know
I wanted someone
Hold
very
on,
well.
okay, why are we-
To my
okay,
left is
everybody
there's
said
2
why
men
racist is a joke.
to my
Like, being
left
racist is actually not a
that
good thing.
I don't know in
Yeah,
person, but I know they're good
what-
men.
What is race?
And I have
Race,
one
you know what a
goddess,
race are.
No. What is race?
and one forest driving me
Your
up,
color,
and
your
there's
skin.
something below I'm not gonna mention.
Where you're from.
And there's
Where you're
Santana,
from.
there's
Oh,
CJ, the
my fault, I
fucking
didn't get
idiot.
the very
He might
word for
be
word
the one
that's
below.
not.
race.
What
And then
is
there's
racism?
Parker.
We all know what race is.
You don't.
And me.
You don't.
Yes,
What
I
is
do.
racism?
Of course.
Racism is hating on somebody because of
It's
where
not.
they're from.
It's
What?
not.
You didn't even let me
Racism.
finish.
Racism
What's
isn't
going
based in
on?
hate.
Yo, I'm
How do you know
telling
that?
when people
Yeah.
hate Trump,
Wait,
they don't try to let
Santana,
you
it's
speak out.
it's fear.
So you're
fear,
completely wrong.
fear,
Race
fear.
is based on your phenotypical characteristics.
Okay, but like the
and
point why
racism-
people are
Can I cut you off
racist,
real quick?
the point why people are racist
You just
is
said
based in
your
fear.
phenotype. I literally just said
Santana is
racism.
explaining why
if
people
I was
are
the
the
color
way
of
they
your
are, which
skin
is
and where
good.
you're
No,
from.
so
Yes,
Parker's
Santana,
white. That
you're
means
accurate. I'm
if
just
I didn't
telling you
like
it's
Parker
rooted in
because he's
fear,
white, that's being
ignorance,
racist.
hatred,
That's
violence.
racist.
Understand,
you have to let
comprehend.
me
My
finish.
fault,
He
I didn't
genocides
say
people
it
who are
You
just
have to
different.
let me
about
finish. You have
scientist
to let me
words.
finish. We haven't
Right.
even got to
It's
racism
based.
yet.
It's based in fear,
We're just
Santana.
talking about race.
All right,
Right.
Race is
Race
based on
is
your
based-
phenotypical characteristics.
Right, but
which
why
is
does
more than
why
just
do
the color of
people
your skin.
why do people
Now, when you
react?
talk about racism,
Yes.
racism is a system of oppression
Yes, why?
used to justify chattel slavery.
Right, why?
It is a systematic approach to
Right.
continue to.
Right. Listen, you
Race
idiot.
was literally created
Santana.
by a Portuguese man by the name of Gomez de
Oh, I didn't even
Zurara,
know this.
who actually used it as justification to complete chattel slavery.
Why?
To
Why?
actually
What's the emotion?
get approval from the
What's the
Catholic Church
emotion? You're getting into
to sell black
complexities.
people because they were deemed
Right.
to be less than.
This is important information,
Racism-
but like
racism
get
is
to
slavery.
the
That was
thing
way
that
before
this guy
black
can
people.
resonate with.
Way
Say
before.
fear. Say fear. Say fear.
Tell me when.
It starts with fear
Wait,
and
you not believe in-
tribalism.
you not
Fearing
read the
someone
Bible? You
different
not
than
like-
you.
Are you not believe-
Fearing
are
someone
you
different
like,
than you because
Where
they
in the
look
Bible does
different
it talk about racism?
is it the most primitive fucking
Where in the
thing,
Bible
and
does
we're in
someone- you not-
2025. It's fear,
Parker,
people.
I seen
Santana,
you
bring
doing
say
an
fear.
interview.
Tell
You were
me
back-
when
you were back
tell
on
me
the Bible
when
because-
Santana
tell me
is
when
smart. He
race
can
was
look at
created,
history.
Because if you go back and you look at Bible, they were
Wait, are
talking
you
about
saying
different.
slavery and racism
Santana,
are not the
yes,
same
but
thing?
look,
Like,
look,
are they not
Santana,
the same thing?
good,
I mean,
good faith
technically
argument.
Slavery pre-existed racism. Yes.
Yes,
Exactly.
So you're
Exactly.
saying slavery is in the Bible, not racism. That's what you're trying to say.
Exactly.
exactly.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
that's-
understand, CJ.
Racism was
Yes,
race was
yes.
created specifically
Why? But
to
no,
actually
why?
justify
No,
chattel slavery.
no, because of fear.
by
Because of
Gomez de
idiots.
Zurara.
Idiots feared someone
That's the
different than
point.
them. That's the point.
Literally, it was
That's
used
the point,
to
Santana.
justify the
It's
servitude
literally
of
fear.
the. Not only we're not talking
Fear.
about indenture
Make it
servitude,
simple.
but we're talking about
Make
the,
it simple
the
for them.
actual
He's a
lifelong
simple.
servitude of black people
CJ
where
is a
your
simple
children
idiot.
were
Make
born
it
into slavery,
idiot. Make
chattel
it
slavery,
simple
or
for this
I'm sorry,
idiot.
unlike indenture slaves, which had basically a term limit.
Right.
Your kids weren't born into slavery.
He doesn't
There's
understand
a huge
this.
difference.
He's not going to understand this. You have to say.
So the point that I'm
fear.
making is
Fear,
race was
fear.
created to justify racism.
Right.
Racism is a system of oppression.
You're
and
really smart, Santana.
fun fact, not everyone has access to that system. It's based off of the patriarchal system.
What do you mean by
when
that?
we
What do you
talk
mean by
about
that?
one, when you talk about being racist towards a white person, you can be bigoted.
Right.
You can, be other
Well,
things. You
Right,
can
right,
be
right.
Anybody
hateful,
can be
but
racist.
Anybody? God damn it! What? Just listen, you idiot.
can anyone access the power structure? Okay. Answer this question for me.
Wait, can I?
Wait, hold on. Answer this question for me really quick. really
Santana,
quick,
I don't know where
really
you're going
quick,
with this,
really
but
quick.
I see how it is. I see how
Really
it is.
quick.
You're confusing
I'll be
him.
the bigger
You're
one.
confusing him, Santana. You have to say fear.
Slaves in America, when white people had slaves in America,
Okay.
Right.
how can the slaves be racist towards their white masters? How were they racist
But it's still
towards their white
possible to
masters?
be racist. Like as it can be
You
possible.
can be racist to anybody.
You can say
How
fuck those
were the
people
slaves
because they were
racist
fear.
towards their
Because they
white
were
masters
they
when
were afraid.
slavery is a
Do you think they
when- I'm
didn't
sorry,
joke
when
about
racism
this
is
when
a
they're
system
like,
of oppression?
okay,
How-
the
how
system.
can
You're talking about a
those
system, but
slaves
you're
oppress their
this guy
white
doesn't
masters?
understand.
Hold
This guy
on.
doesn't understand the
I can tell
system
you how
versus
they
the the word.
be racist towards
Right,
their white
and yeah,
masters
because
by saying racist comments.
right, and this guy
You
has the
think
truth.
racism is
This
just
the truth.
saying words?
Okay,
No, it's a fear. It's fear. It's fear, Santana. Santana, you're accurate, but you're not. I'm sorry. Like you have part of the truth.
notion of racism in a colloquial usage,
And maybe I
not
am
in the
thinking
context
about
of
it in the
being a
wrong
system
way.
of
But the way I
oppression,
understand
specifically just being racial
racism,
prejudice.
I should listen
You're
to
thinking
Parker.
racial prejudice, right? Or people making racist comments is going to be how he's using racism right now. No, Santana's specifically talking about the system of oppression.
So oppression. I understand where Santana's coming
And
up with
also,
oppression,
if
right?
racism was
But
just,
look,
someone calling the
God,
black people the N-word, we
it
would take
doesn't
that.
work
We
either
would take
way,
that all day,
guys.
every day.
It doesn't
If
work
that's the
either
only
way.
thing that we had to
We
deal
don't have
with
to make
is
it more
people calling
complicated. We
us
can just say
names,
racism,
we
no.
would absolutely
Tribalism,
take
no.
that.
Only two
Humans,
black people
yes.
can do
Human
That's what I'm
species.
saying.
We are the human
If
species.
racism
We're
was
making it
just
more
calling
complicated.
names, we would absolutely take that. But
So
you
you're
can talk
saying
about
racism
medical
also-
racism. You can talk about racism
I'm
that occurs
curious
in the
what that
educational
means.
system. There's multiple
Yes, educational, I
layers
know
of things that
to
we
some
do.
extent. But
Say again?
literally, it's
You're talking about like also physical.
it works both ways,
Yeah,
guys.
that- yes, that as
look,
well.
the guys, they're not getting anywhere right now, and Santana is really smart, and he has reason for saying this. Parker is really smart. He has reason for defending Santana. CJ's a really dumb idiot, but he is valid in what he's saying, right? When it comes to racism, we should not look at someone and make fun of them if they haven't done any harm to us. And what I mean is making generalized statements towards a group that might be different than you. And in this case, it's based on skin color, and you should not fear them because the first person that feared a person that looked different than them, different skin color, just imagine how that happened. And now it's not violent anymore, right? Well, God damn it, as violent as it was back then, because we're living in a time where it's the least amount of violence in the world that's being recorded. Imagine being in what's the age? I was educated like the Nile, like 4,000 years ago, and it's a really interesting time where people were literally afraid for good reason, right? I think I like to believe that early humans were more curious than being in fear, but learning about history and how violent it was, I don't know at this point. But when it comes to someone trying to live with someone that looks different than them by skin color, and then maybe that person becomes more in power, maybe this person that invented racism was jealous, and it's like, why can't I play guitar like Jimi Hendrix, right? Do you think white people think that? Yeah. And white people probably think that. A lot of white people probably think that. A lot of people probably think that. But I'm using race as an example, right? Jealousy leads to ignorance, leads to hatred, leads to violence. You understand? It all starts with fear.
I'll shut up.
Good, CJ.
No, go ahead. That's fine.
Okay, Parker, you're nice. You're too nice.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. There is definitely racist doctors, but there's definitely racist black doctors. that do the
Oh
same thing
my
with babies.
God, we're still talking about racism?
Asian babies.
So
I'm gonna get a drink of water.
That would be at a significantly lower rate, I think, from your perspective, given your usage of racism.
Everything's a lower rate.
Significantly lower. Significantly lower. It's not even close.
Look, Santana is good, but he made this more complicated than it needed to be. It's literally fear, guys. Literally, it's fear. I know this in my own way. I don't know if that's exactly how racism started, but there's 3 other ways it might have.
Minority health.
Figure it out, guys.
And where they actually take a look at the information as well. Specifically, there are comparisons as far as the mortality rate based off of race and then based off of who is taking care of the kids. I'm not just saying stuff. I don't just say stuff because it sounds good. Like I don't say things that I can't
No,
prove.
you definitely do. You definitely do say stuff just to say
No,
stuff.
just because you don't believe it doesn't mean that it's not
It's not
true.
that I
I
don't
literally
believe it.
just
If I
gave
get
you
proof-
multiple places that you can go
Okay.
source this.
This is different with me and the other Trump supporters. If I get proof that Trump is doing this,
I just gave you 2 different places you can find the studies.
I'll do. Bro, you're talking like you said in those things that white doctors are killing the.
I never said that white doctors
you
are
never said
killing.
that.
I said
You
the
never said that.
level. Listen to what I'm saying. The level of treatment goes down depending on the race. the level of treatment, whether it's intentionally or unintentionally.
Yes, I just picked my
there's
nose.
Biases,
But nothing
there's
came out.
medical
It was
misconceptions,
more
there's
of a
multiple
feeling. It
factors
wasn't
that
an
play
itch. I
that
felt
play
something in
into
it, but
The one
I
thing that I
decided
am
not to
telling
pick
you
at
is
it.
there are multiple studies
Good.
that show
Good job, Brady.
that black
Thank you.
babies, the mortality rate decreases when they are taken care of by black doctors.
So
That's the point.
Does it say that?
I don't even know if this is even productive at this point, because I don't.
Does it say that word for word?
Because this guy,
Yes, it's
CJ
a
has
study. There's multiple
Parker is keeping this guy up for way too long, literally. And Santana is being emotional now because this guy literally is an idiot, and this guy needs to reflect and talk to his God, and hopefully that's the good God. And I have a feeling it's not, because he's not listening very well.
One is NIH, the Review of Racial Disparities in Infant Mortality in the United States, and the other one that you can take a look at is the Office of Minority Health, is infant rate and mortalities in Black and African Americans.
All right.
Like,
Santana knows.
wherever
I
you
don't
get this
have
from,
to know
it's just
Santana
not
knows. I
true
trust
at
Santana
all.
with his
Like, I'm
facts.
talking to two
How are you
imbeciles.
going to say
Imbeciles.
that's not true and you
Imbeciles.
looked at the
My
study?
IQ is
CJ.
higher than both of these two, and I'm not trolling.
CJ, you're an idiot.
It does sound like you're joking, like genuinely, like
No, I'm dead serious.
instead of
I'm so
responding
serious.
to the points that he's brought up, you've just started
I did
now
respond.
rage baiting and trying to say that
No, I
you have like a
did.
higher
you're
IQ.
so good.
We've already asked
CJ,
you
you're
questions that
so
was just
good.
obviously a
CJ,
ridiculous
you're
You
statement.
guys
so
haven't been
good.
answering any of my questions
CJ
at all.
is so
What questions would you
good.
like us to
What?
ask?
CJ is so
I said-
good.
Now you're saying what? Like I
CJ
didn't
is
ask you. What is
so
it? Okay,
good.
then.
CJ
If it's
is
true
so
about white,
good.
white
CJ
doctors
is
do it to black
God.
babies, what
CJ
about the
is
opposite?
God.
Black
CJ
doctors
is
doing it to
God. He
white
knows
babies?
more than anyone
You have
ever
no
on this
evidence of that,
live,
so
because he
empirically
literally
speaking,
admitted.
no
He
basis.
literally
But there's
admitted.
only
I never have
evidence-
done this on my lives,
I
by the
already
way,
answered that,
guys.
but you're not
But
listening
CJ,
because
You never
you know
answered
what?
that.
I
You just
CJ
asked about-
believed he
I
knew
gave you
more than
something,
any
you
single
had a-
person,
and
and
you
he
had
called
a-
these
you had
two
a response.
idiots.
You
He
had a
believes
fight
he's
or flight
God.
response because
Call him
you
God,
heard some
Santana.
information
Call him
that you
God.
didn't like.
Call him God.
The
Call him
thing that I
God.
said, and it's
Call
covered in
him
this
God.
study, it's
Call him
literally covered
God.
in this study.
Piss him off and
the
call him God.
actual rate
Piss
of
him off and
mortality
call him
does
God.
not decrease
Piss him off
when
and call him
a black
God.
doctor is taking care of a black
Piss him
a
off.
white baby.
Piss
It
CJ
does
off and
not
call CJ a
decrease.
God. CJ is God.
That's
We all
the
should
point that
worship
I'm making,
CJ.
and this is an
Everyone,
actual,
worship
there's
CJ.
multiple studies that show
Worship,
this.
worship CJ, guys. He's a God. Get it? This is how we joke,
Hello?
and this is how we fuck
Yeah,
with
what's up,
people.
man?
CJ's a
Yeah,
God.
I'm still.
CJ's a
We're
God.
still here. I'm still. My
CJ's a
internet just
God.
keeps bugging out.
Oh, your
But
internet.
I heard,
Oh, my
I
internet.
heard, I heard what you
bugging
said,
out.
and I see
CJ is a
the chat
God.
is
CJ thinks he
kind of
knows
agreeing with
everything.
you. I mean, it just.
You don't have to agree with me. You can go look up these, and I'm not even talking about right now. The one thing that I don't like though is you just gonna sit here and tell me that like I don't know what I'm talking about. Like I'm not.
I
gonna
mean,
say
because
something I'm not
it seems
confident
like
about,
everything.
But also too,
I just
gave
typed
you
CJ is a God? Question mark.
two different resources that you can actually go fact check.
It seems like you guys just everything that you guys get is from the internet every single time.
Okay, so
Just
think about this. Think about it this way: the internet is going to be a database, okay, for us to be able to access information, right? The internet is a great source for us to be able to show you that, right? If it is the case that we got that information from a book, I wouldn't be able to show you that information. And if it is on a book, it's probably a PDF at this point, okay? So most information is going to be on the internet, right? The internet is a catalog for you to be able to find accurate information. Now, a lot of people use the internet to find inaccurate and misleading information, but we're trying to give you pathways to find accurate and good information. And we're trying to tell you that right now, too. We're trying to be genuine.
I'm
with you,
shaming
like-
CJ right
like,
now. I'm
here's
saying,
the better
CJ,
way
are
to
you
look at
God?
it.
Those two
Here's
times.
sources that substantiate what we have to say. Here's evidence. Here's empirical basis for this, right? We're not just saying, just trust us, bro. We're saying, here's the evidence.
And,
Yeah,
and
here's
just to call out, because maybe I'm saying this in a way that is, you can't necessarily understand. So just to be
Right.
very clear,
Santana, please.
the point that I'm trying to make is
Please.
the mortality rate for white babies does not change depending on the doctor. That's the point that I'm making.
Interesting. I don't know
The
that.
mortality rate for black babies do change depending on the race of the doctor.
Interesting.
That's the point.
Is a
That's
statistic.
what I'm trying to say.
That's a fact.
Well, the thing is about that, that's like I guarantee you, if that is true, what you're saying, that's obviously wrong.
Guys, my neck.
Nobody should
I need
die
to
from
sit up
their
in
race.
a better way. I wish my
That probably just
microphone.
rarely
Well, I
ever
could probably do
happens.
this.
If it is true, it probably rarely happens.
Why haven't I ever thought about this? Raising. Oh no. I keep this how it needs to be, right? I keep this how it needs to be, and I do this, right? Guys, my hands are so sweaty right now. Okay, I'm trying to raise my microphone up so I don't have to lean over so much.
Prior to like looking into it.
Oh, you're saying before I say anything, I should.
My hands are so sweaty.
Before you like make an assumption.
Just bear with me, guys.
Because it seems like that would be based upon whether or not you looked at the research.
There we go. That was hard to do. Okay, so the microphone is up to my face, and it's right where I want it to be. Oh man, this is so perfect. This is great. This teaches me to sit up straighter, and
So Fox News. So just because Fox News does not report on something doesn't mean it's not happening.
Fox News is definitely the realest news out there.
oh
Come on, you've got to be
you
trolling.
gotta be trolling.
I'm not
Are you
trolling you.
serious? Fox News is the largest defamation case in U.S. history.
Okay,
Yeah, sure.
my
Right,
microphone.
literally.
My microphone. Okay,
Just
so
say
you
yes,
guys.
sure.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
As sarcastic,
How is the best news?
Okay,
Fake news,
Okay.
Fox News, same thing.
look.
Just an
We are now-
FYI, this isn't even for you. This is for the chat. For anyone's wondering, they do have the actual rate of this per 1,000. It's 10.93 per every 1,000 black babies that are born. So
I picked my nose again.
It's about
And this time something out.
10.93, almost 11
Crucify
per
me.
1,000 black babies born. So
Charlie
it's-
Kirk
it's not
died for our
rare.
sins. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke.
And are they doing this on purpose?
It's a joke. I picked my nose and I made a joke.
He brought up
What I'm
earlier, there are
telling you
plenty of
is there's-
circumstances that are different, like whether
Exactly.
it's purposeful or not. Like he
Oh,
already said
because-
this. He actually
so-
already explained this to you.
I know
You
he
guys
did,
are being
but
too nice
I
to
was just
CJ.
asking him, like, okay, so I just didn't hear
I'm
him.
But-
not
but I
saying
think
that
Parker
there's,
is
you know,
patient on
white
purpose
doctors out
because
potentially trying to
he's
kill
showing that
black
he can be
babies. That's
good
not what
and
I'm
is
saying.
not a
But I'm
scary
telling you
leftist
that there's
radical
medical racism
idiot.
that exists
And Parker is
that
showing, and
causes
so is
these things to
Santana.
happen,
And
whether
they're
it's
being very
intentionally
patient
or
with him.
unintentionally.
Okay, so
I would not have the
say if I
patience
was a
for
white
CJ.
doctor and
I would
accidentally
try to fine tune his
did something
thinking
wrong to the
because I
black baby
understand
on
my
accident,
mind
does
and
that
his
just make me a
mind a little
racist
bit
then?
more, I think, than Parker and
But what I'm telling
Santana.
you is
I like.
that
I don't
depending on
know,
what you do,
but like
you may
how
participate
Santana and
in,
Parker are
in
interacting
said
with
racism.
CJ right
I'll give
now
you a personal example, just for myself,
is good, right? But
I had a surgery in 2010.
let's listen to Santana.
And the surgery was supposed to be laparoscopic, right?
They're trying
I
their
was
best.
living in South
They're trying their
Carolina,
best.
and it was supposed to be like small incisions. Well, I got put under, and
Santana
I woke up.
didn't get to the
and when I
point
woke
with
up, I
fear.
had an incision that went from the bottom of my chest all the way down to my navel. They
Chest to
completely
the-
cut me open.
the navel.
And
Completely cut
when
him
they
open.
did so,
That's scary.
This old white Southern doctor who did my surgery, great guy, right? I liked him. And then when I woke up, he was like, yeah, we had to actually, do this type of incision because your skin was too thick. And at the time, I was just like, oh, okay, I guess my skin's too thick. Not realizing that that is an old medical trope where black people, quote unquote, have thicker skin than other people, which is not true. And I was a victim of medical racism. Now, it could be something that because again, he was an old white Southern doctor where he was just taught that. And when he originally just thought that,
Be
I'm going to
careful,
go in and do this, but I don't
doctors.
want to go through the
Be
extra
careful,
effort, or
doctors
whatever
that
the case
don't
may be.
understand.
Like, he just made the decision to completely cut me open instead of doing that, small incision.
Do
Which
you
I
think
was told
doctors
that
are
how it was gonna happen.
evil?
So that's an instance of
Do you think
medical racism.
doctors get hard when they cut
that is-
open
that
a
is
man
terrible.
this much?
They did all that.
Hard for God or
Yeah,
hard
that's
for
just-
themselves?
I mean, like you said, suppose I'm gonna definitely look it up. What you were saying,
And
this
that was an
thing
evil joke, by the
about
way. You can
the
laugh.
racist
I'm not gonna
doctors,
because it's
whatever
fucked
they're
up.
called.
It's medical
Whatever.
racism. I'm not saying racist doctors. I'm not just saying that there's hooded
Yes.
doctors. Yes, I'm sure there's doctors that's
But
part of
this
the
has
Triple
been-
K,
this
but
came
what
from
I'm telling
somewhere
you
in
is there's
Santana,
a lot
right?
of
Yeah.
misconceptions
Right,
in medicine,
right.
education.
Because it came
it's
from
all
somewhere.
systematic.
It all
right?
came from somewhere, yeah,
It's
systematic.
embedded
It
into
came-
our society
yes,
in multiple
it
ways,
came from
and
somewhere.
it manifests in a lot of ways that people
Right.
don't even understand. Even
Yes.
again,
Don't
when
understand.
I was a victim
Explain.
of medical racism, I
Explain.
didn't know it until I actually had to educate myself at a later time.
Right, and he educated, and
Yeah.
I know too.
Yeah.
This is really fucked up, Santana. I'm so
Well,
sorry.
Either way, look,
Say
back
sorry,
when I was telling you
CJ.
about this, Parker,
And he doesn't
before we
care.
got interrupted by this
CJ
guy
doesn't care.
that
Is he
joined in.
racist? Is CJ racist?
Interrupted.
Is CJ racist?
Came up to talk about the orange races. Like, it got
Oh,
way
yeah,
deeper
that's
than
what
I
we were
expected.
That
talking
is
about,
exactly
which-
why it
which
came
is still
down
racist,
to this,
by the way.
because
It's
And
not, but it's-
everybody in chat will agree
God.
with me.
everyone.
Racist.
Racist to Trump's spray tan?
It's not a spray tan. You don't know that.
It literally is. Do you want me to pull up a picture of his spray tan?
Pull up a picture, and can I actually see it? Because everybody just when you
Or
like.
you should just show him the picture without the spray tan. He looks like
Okay, look at
Mr.
my
Krabs
profile
without
picture.
his shell
Look at my-
on.
Look at my profile.
Tell me I'm wrong, Parker. Tell me, doesn't he look like?
I
Mr.
said is
President on the
CJ
show?
is CJ God,
That is racist.
and everyone's saying no because Parker asked them to say
Mr.
no, not
Krabs?
because of my comment. But I
No,
it's
to
how we
Trump.
mock. I'm trying to mock in real time.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you see my profile pic? You see my profile picture right now?
Oh my God, it's literally of Donald Trump.
Come on.
It's his I think it's his
Parker,
presidential
is that orange?
one.
Hold on, take
That.
it.
Oh my. It's normal.
No, come on. Do you see this? Do you see the shade difference?
It's hard to see on my phone.
Parker, he's an old. Yes, I see it.
Front, and then
He's just
it's off
he's an
there.
old man. What do you expect?
No, come on.
An old
You know,
man,
in
baby.
some
But Trump, I'm gonna
circumstances,
advocate
people
for
are
you.
orange. Like,
If
he changed the level of
CJ, not
orangeness.
CJ, if CJ gets the fuck off, of
Parker,
course,
Let me see your
and
face.
Parker,
Or like when he
And
was,
Parker,
what do you have on the orange vest when he was out playing dress up at the garbage
Parker,
truck?
I just
He
want
had
to- I
extra
just want to
orange
talk
when
All
he
right,
had on the vest.
everybody, look at Parker right now, because he's talking about Trump about his little spray on. You guys see it right there. Parker's face doesn't match up with all his whole body. Does that mean Parker spray tans himself?
What are you
Does that
talking
mean-
about? Yes, it does.
Look at put up your.
Do I have a
put your-
look at
Wait,
is there
yes.
a difference?
Look by close. Yes to your.
Wait, but there's a
everyone's saying-
difference between like
Is there a
your
difference?
arms and your face being a different shade
Look-
versus like you being orange and then you being pale. Like they're two different colors.
Oh, that's what Trump's
It's not
was.
shade. No,
This is literally
Parker,
the same. Like I'm just,
Parker's
not.
arm
It's
might be a
not.
little bit darker than his face, but his face isn't orange.
Oh my
and his
face! Look
his,
at his hand next to his face.
holy
oh
smokes.
CJ,
This
get the
guy has
fuck
to
off
be-
of
Do you
here.
understand that's a
Yes,
difference?
yeah,
I'm
he
not
has to be a
a troll.
troll.
This
You,
is mad.
and
Like,
Santana's
what
sick of it
Santana on
already
my
because
arms clocking
CJ
you.
didn't even say sorry
Because my arms
for
are in the
hearing
sun when I
that
live in LA, right? And then my
Exactly.
face-
Santana
my face is
was
not in the
And
sun.
where does Trump
put open
live?
like that. Not, it doesn't
This
even have
is
to
not-
address
where does
the
Trump live?
systematic
Wait, I'm
racism.
sorry.
It
It's
can just be
only,
sorry you
like,
went through
here,
that
let's take a
surgery. I
look
hope
at
you're
the
doing
picture
better,
again. It's
buddy.
only, like, the front of
CJ
his
is
face gonna
not
be-
engaging
only the front of his face
because
is
he thinks these
exposed to
two
the sun.
people are bad. He
So
think,
can't
and
see
he's
the
so
sun.
scared of
What
being
does he
wrong, and he
wear?
literally
That's-
called out
this
that he's
whole
the
part
smartest
for being
person in this
exposed to the
live
sun.
right now.
I mean, you
Fucking
can see he doesn't
idiot.
have a lot of hair.
That's why That's why I keep
and
mocking him and
his
calling him
body's
God. But
covered by a coat,
I
so
did
we
3
don't really
times.
know
I'm
this.
not gonna do it
The other
anymore
body
than
could
that
be
because
tan,
like it's
too. We don't
just
know that.
I don't want to be a
Come on,
spammer.
you're
Because
being
I'm sorry,
ridiculous.
Joel and Mezzo. I did that to you
I'm
guys
not
when I
being
was
ridiculous.
manic.
You're showing a photo of Trump in a moment.
I'm not
There's
even.
probably a photo
I
of
literally.
you
This
that-
is just one of the first pictures.
That's a bad photo. Like,
Oh my
there's probably a
God.
photo
I mean,
of you
you
somewhere.
said it's a bad photo.
Parker,
I didn't say
you
it.
are too patient.
There's probably a photo of you somewhere that you look the exact same way.
I'm patient too because I'm patiently
Okay,
fucking
I mean,
waiting
I-
for
that's
Parker
not
to
what I
talk
was
to me.
meaning to do. I literally
Parker,
was just- I
Parker.
clicked on like the first picture that shows it from the side.
You're going
just
into
saying,
my Shire
You're like how you were
microphone
saying,
currently
like,
right now,
if we can backtrack a
and
little
to my
bit,
Apple
you were saying
microphone.
it's not good to joke
My
about
microphone's going through
pedophilia,
OBS.
How Trump was doing with that 10-year-old. You were saying.
and you can
And it's
find my
not good to
YouTube
joke
on my
about,
page if you want to see me reacting
This is
to you in
not
real time.
Racism, he's orange.
And you can
It's
learn.
not
You
literally
can
stop there.
okay.
Stop
is
using
people
that
And-
word.
and
The problem is
do you want me
don't
to-
understand race or racism, so you think it's
It's-
racism, but
it's
when
funny-
you start
it's funny
calling
how
something
people-
Oh God, now
not
we're reacting,
racism,
we're reacting,
racism,
we're
it
reacting,
takes
we're reacting.
away the actual meaning
This
of
guy
it.
Santana means
You
it,
can't just
and he's
call-
valid.
call everything
And now
racism.
CJ is being an
You
idiot.
is not racism.
No, but it's because you don't
But
understand
when
racism.
it's
Yes.
with somebody else, it's
Literally, Santana's trying to teach this guy to count to
I do
3.
understand
This
racism.
guy's like 0,
You don't.
0, 0, 0, 0.
that's just
We
your.
literally just went down a
Zero,
whole rabbit
zero,
hole and you had
evil,
no idea. You
evil,
thought that I was
evil,
lying because you don't
zero,
understand
zero,
racism.
zero, zero, ew,
I hope you
ew,
know, like,
ew,
you
ew,
can't
ew,
joke around
ew,
with stuff like
ew,
that.
I
ew,
can. I'm black.
ew, 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 ew,
Oh,
ew,
no, listen.
0,
The,
ew.
the point
Evil,
that I'm trying to make
evil.
is seriously, maybe you
Get it?
should actually understand racism before you start trying to talk.
Guys,
Hold on, Santana, were you
I just
joking when you
did.
made that
I just
comment?
Yes,
acted,
I'm joking. I'm
saying
funny.
3
Okay,
different
so again,
words
he's joking about racism.
that
Yes,
sound the
because
same.
I'm
Parker
funny.
was-
Guess what
You
language
know,
came
black
from?
people have a
Oh,
tendency
just
to actually.
because you're funny, you
hold
can
on.
joke about
Black
certain
people
stuff.
have a tendency
Okay,
to.
I get it.
Black people have a tendency
get
to
it.
laugh at our own pain.
I'm just
because
acting.
if we
I'm
did
a
not
performance.
laugh at our own
I'm a
pain, we would end
performance
up crying
artist
at
right
all
now.
the things that
Okay.
we
I am
went
a
through.
theater
Santana,
major.
you
Black
just
people
said
have a
because
I
you're
sense
went
funny,
to the
you-
University of
because of
Nebraska.
all the struggles that
I'm a
we've been through.
theater major.
Hold
I
on.
can act.
You're saying
I'm
because you're
acting,
funny, you can joke about racism.
and
No,
everyone
I'm saying that I joke
that is
about
watching,
racism,
you're
but
White
in the
comedians can
play.
joke about
cry
racism.
about racism.
Everyone
but
that
you're
is
not
listening
getting
is
it.
in the play.
You don't understand because
Everyone
you
that
don't feel
comments
racism.
but either
is
way,
in the play.
Okay.
there's no way you say you're a
Trump,
Democrat.
not Trump,
and
but
doing all
God damn
this.
it, Parker, you bring up the Illinois
And
orange.
so,
God
like, you
damn it.
see how on the Republican side, you see, I think
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. He's bring up the annoying orange. Parker, I love you.
No one's
Parker.
laughing. You see the comment section?
Parker, oh my god. He knows he's loved. I was
Oh,
gonna
they
say
love
good
you,
something.
like their dad. Of course.
Yeah. And this guy said
First,
love.
there was
He
a
love you because maybe he's listening to
I guess
the
I'm gonna
voice.
have a lot of children.
Who is listening
Thank you so much
to?
for the $1. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Darling, thank you so much. I
When
really
people
appreciate
believe
it.
hard
$2.
enough
Thank you so much.
in something,
Sarah with the
and
$10.
jokes
Thank you.
usually
Lars
get to the
with
point. Bill Burr
$30.
knows
Thank you
this.
so
I
much,
talked to
Lars
Bill
with
Burr
the
today.
$1 in the comment section right now. Thank
While
you so
he
much.
talks to himself
Gene
on a
with the
podcast.
$15.
But I talked to
Thank
Bill
you so
Burr
much.
just like I'm talking
Mariana, thank
to
you so much for the $5.
Parker
Thank
and
you so much. I
Santana
really
and
appreciate it.
CJ.
Thank you.
God damn it.
Shannon, thank you
Right
so much.
now.
I really appreciate it. As well as
But damn
Philip
him,
with
he's gonna come up too.
$100
And
on PayPal. Can we get some W's for Philip
right.
in the comment section right now? Thank you so much.
Right.
Philip. As well as Marin, thank you so much.
$100.
$100. Wow, now this guy's gonna mock this guy for making
Can we get
money.
some W's in the comment
CJ, you're
section
an
right now for
idiot.
Philip. Thank you so much, Philip.
David,
See
thank
what
you
they're
for
saying in
the
the
one.
comments? They're calling you dad.
David,
Parker.
thank you for
They're
the
calling
one
you
tip.
dad.
Thank you for the 5. And Gabrielle, thank you for the 10. I appreciate you.
Oh,
Thank you
thanks
so
to
much.
Elon
Really
Musk
appreciate
for
the
the
$5. Thank you so
$500.
much. Molly, thank you for the $2. R1, thank you so much for the 5. Louise, thank you so much. Really appreciate the $2. Colin, thank you so much. Really appreciate the $10 on the beard. Thank you so much for the 2. Louis, thank you so much for the 2. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Spiral, thank you so much for the 5.
Wait, Parker.
Liv, thank
I'm
you
gonna
for
drink
the
some
2.
more water while Parker does this.
Louis, thank you so much for the $5.
Parker's nice for doing this, but if anyone gives me money, I can't just break up. He does this on purpose. This is a tactic that Parker does to piss people off, and it's funny, and he gets more money from it. I maybe I'll steal it if I become more popular, but like, it puts such a break into, but that can be funny too, because Parker knows this guy's disingenuous, right? So he's gonna make as much money as he can off of this from his followers, and it's valid. He's a really smart man.
You know how you said Donald Trump should never, you should never vote about, I mean, not vote, I meant, joke about pedophilia?
I said that I would never support.
I should get some bread. I'm gonna get some bread. You guys can keep listening to Parker.
Yeah. So, would you support a president that jokes about racism?
Would I support a candidate that engages in racism or jokes about race? Like
Yeah, that says racist jokes.
that says okay, so no, I wouldn't support a candidate.
So,
Would you support
I'm not done,
would you support a racist president?
I'm not done, because I'm not talking about
Are you gonna bring up Biden? I will acknowledge the distinction between Biden
Oh, yes,
and Trump.
Biden.
Right, Biden. Right. God damn it. Why? CJ, just literally talk to a person that you trust and figure this out on your own. Like, god damn. I'm not talking about him. Alright, we're back.
Donald Trump has not acknowledged his behavior. He's still continuing
Okay,
his behavior.
we're back.
That's a lie.
Okay, so I got bread in one
He's
hand
apologized for racism.
and
He has.
Name the time.
You said one time he has apologized for racism?
Yes.
Yes.
He didn't need to because he never said a racist comment.
oh
Really,
my
he said that
god.
black people have a trait of laziness. He said that Kamala Harris turned black.
That's not
he said
racist.
that Barack Obama was born in Kenya because he's black specifically. To
gonna try-
undermine him being president of the
I'm
United
gonna try
States.
eat
When there's a
without-
birth certificate of him born in the United
Again,
States.
noisy.
I keep going. He called for the
never
execution of the
said-
Central Park Five, even though they were exonerated based upon DNA evidence. He didn't run to black people in the 1970s. He said he never has been racist in his life.
He said he's never been. He said, as a matter of fact, he said that it wasn't racist. The very first one you said when you said that the laziness is a trait of black people.
Right.
He said that's not racist.
That's not
That's
racist.
crazy.
That's crazy.
That's not.
But
That's-
you don't
and
fucking know
Parker
what
don't.
racism is.
Yes, and
I'm
like,
black.
You're-
Matter of fact, I'm Ethiopian.
Turn on your camera.
If y'all know where Ethiopia is, that's in East
Turn
Africa.
on your camera.
I kind of
I
want to see
don't have
this.
enough. I'm so dead serious. If you guys
Bitch.
know, I'm
He's a little
Habesha.
bitch. He's a
I'm
little
East
bitch,
Africa.
guys.
Habesha.
He's a little
Good.
bitch.
But you know what? My wife
Habesha.
is as
Don't-
well.
don't
Do you know what this is? What is this?
What is that? He's holding up a ring.
A
Santana.
ring?
is a
What
ring.
type of ring?
What type of ring is it, Santana? I don't even know.
It's
I
a
don't
it's a
know.
Romo ring.
Roma, what's that mean? What's that mean?
Oromo?
Be
Yeah,
curious. Be
Oromo.
curious.
It's
CJ.
Oromo.
That's exactly what I said, bud.
What's that mean,
So
Santana?
wait, so you're black.
You don't know anything about the Ethiopian culture.
You don't know anything about black culture or racism.
I don't. Please inform me, Santana.
For one, don't put the American black people with the African black people, all right? With the East Side. You guys are nothing like us, all right? Nothing at all.
You know what's funny? You sit here
hold
and
on,
try
hold on.
to
Santana.
CJ, are you American?
I'm American, but I
I
have no
think I've
American
talked to
image.
this. As a matter of fact, I know I've talked to this kid before. You're
You
like
have
19,
never
right?
talked to me before. This is my first
I've
time.
literally, yes, I have.
Never.
I remember you now
I
because you
promise
said that you were
I
Habishaw when
promise
I
on
talked to you.
everything. I've never talked. I always try to get in Parker and Dean's live.
I've
never even heard
literally
of,
talked to you
Santana,
before. I
never even
remember
heard
this
about you,
conversation.
gang. I never heard about you. I'm not trying to be weird or anything. I never seen you. I only been in Parker
Got it.
and Dean's
Got it.
live.
Cool. You're 19, right? How old are you? 18,
I'm
19?
18. I'm 18.
Yeah,
My birthday
I
was
remember you.
October 3rd, 2007.
Yeah, again, I remember you. I've
No,
spoken
you
with
just
you
thought I
because
was
then I had a conversation with my wife about you,
19.
and I had a conversation
Ooh,
with Athena about you.
ooh, Athena's
Literally.
nice.
You
I know who
never-
Athena
this is the
is,
first time you even
and
got
she's
to
so
speak to
sweet.
an
Her
Ethiopian.
voice is so sweet, and she has
But
good
what?
points, and
Married
she's
to an
passionate, and she
Ethiopian. What are you
knows
talking about?
what I know. I believe
What are
I'm
you even talking about?
me,
Slap
not
nuts.
every
her name isn't
Ethiopian
even
in the
Athena.
world.
I think.
You said it was the first time I ever got to talk to an Ethiopian.
Covey? No, it is
mother-in-law
her
is
thing
here
is
with me
Covey.
right now.
It's
She's
Athena. I remember you, Athena.
I'm a human. I misspoke.
Because of Parker, I know who Athena
Fuck
is.
up. That's a crazy fuck up.
That's not a crazy one.
Yes, it is.
How?
What do you mean? How did you even? Did
If
you even hear anything
Athena,
you just
God,
said?
if I can talk to Athena, that'd be fantastic.
I accidentally
She
said
is
you never talked to
intelligent
Ethio- I meant to say you
beyond
never talked to me
measure,
as
and
an
how she
Ethiopian
talks
before.
to people is very
Okay.
good. And Athena, if
The
you're
crazy
watching,
part is
you're
that
amazing.
not Ethiopian. That's the crazy part,
CJ,
Santana.
I have a question. Why do you support a racist over a non-racist?
Right. Good question, Parker.
Who's the non-racist?
Kamala Harris.
Oh my God, Parker. Not Parker. but
Don't even get me
CJ.
started on that girl. On Kamala.
Right.
Don't even
When
get
I
me
said, "Oh my
started on
God, Parker,"
Kamala.
that's exactly
I'm so
what
happy
this
she
guy
won.
thought. Oh my God,
I'm
Parker.
confused.
Oh my God, Parker.
Why? Wait.
Oh
So
my
why
God,
do you
Parker.
prefer the racist over the non-racist?
Oh my God, Parker.
First of all, this lady
Oh
Kamala.
my God,
however
Parker.
you pronounce her.
Kamala.
Oh yeah, like she knows.
Guys, I'm
like
acting.
she
I'm an
knows you,
actor.
Santana, or Parker,
I'm
like
an
she doesn't care
actor.
how I pronounce
I'm
her
an actor, and I'm
Yes, she
trying,
does.
literally trying to,
literally has talked
I'm
about the fact that she
trying
doesn't read her
to
book.
literally
well,
just
coming
tap
from my
into this
mom,
guy's
so
energy
Kamala.
because
So
this is
the reason why-
literally
No, you do
he
it again,
thinks
I'll
he's
take
the
you.
smartest person on this live.
Exactly, and see, this is why you don't understand racism.
He doesn't.
because you
The
can't
CJ
even-
doesn't
you don't even
understand who
realize
his
what you're
master
doing right
is.
now.
He's such a
I'm not
confused
racist
idiot.
because I
You don't-
mispronounce
CJ,
saying
you're a
you
confused
don't
idiot.
understand racism because you don't know
CJ,
what
you're
you're
a
doing right
confused
now.
idiot. Do you understand? I'm an
You're
agent.
literally engaging
My
in
name
a
is
racist
Brady
joke.
Glover.
Because I mispronounced her name.
CJ,
not,
you're an
you're doing it
idiot. I'm an
intentionally.
agent. You're not
Alright, how do you pronounce her
passing.
name? Alright,
You're
now
not
say it right.
passing right now.
Kamala. You can just also
CJ, you're
say,
not
VP
passing
Harris.
the test. You're not passing the test
I'll
right
say
now,
VP
CJ.
Harris, okay?
CJ, you're not passing the
So the reason
test.
why, so the reason why I don't like VP Harris because I heard she was like trying to let all the illegals
You heard.
in.
You heard.
You
You
know,
heard.
try to give
All the
them,
illegals. All the illegals.
Yes, I heard she was trying to do that. I
is
heard
illegal?
She was
Who is
locking
illegal?
people up in jail for no reason.
Illegal. Illegal.
And
Me? Illegal?
torture. I heard
For
so much
being
stuff
evil?
about her.
Fuck
If
off.
I-
Torture? What
yeah,
torture
like,
did she engage in?
I'm an
that's what I
actor,
heard.
guys. Just
Like,
calm
how you
down.
hear
I'm
a
eating
bunch of
bread.
stuff about Trump.
I'm listening to
You heard this
Parker
against
and
no
Santana
evidence.
and CJ. God damn it, CJ.
You don't have a lot of evidence where you.
But
be
I'm
saying
gonna
about
advocate
Trump.
for
I do.
Trump
You have everything
if
that I said.
Parker
I
lets me
literally
up.
played you videos.
And that's where the real fun
You played me
starts.
2
And
videos
tomorrow will be a
that
good
couldn't
day.
Name something I have talked about that I've
Santana
provided
actually
evidence
gave
for
me
when
a
you
But if it
asked.
doesn't happen today, there's a reason.
Santana gave me a link of where I can go search stuff. You never did any of that.
I
Again,
literally have
Parker
told you where to
doesn't-
find information.
Exactly, and he wouldn't talk about something that he doesn't actually know, bud. Like, we've sourced all of this.
Right.
But he
Right,
literally
Santana
has
knows, Santana
information
knows.
in his link tree. Like, you can go find all of this information. He does this every day. You think that he doesn't have the actual resources? Like, you haven't looked anything up.
Yes.
We don't say
Santana.
things that we don't know.
Yes, Santana, you're
You know
yes.
what's crazy? You guys studied all the thing.
Santana knows what he doesn't
And I
know.
did this all.
Santana
all my
knows
thoughts, everything in
a
my
lot.
head because I just
But
know
he
I'm right.
is also
Like,
good
I
enough to
just know
say
it
he
all.
knows what he
It's
doesn't
in my
know.
blood.
Santana, you're a good man. I believe you're a good man because of
My
that.
head
You
is
just
very
spoke
serious.
truth into existence. And this
You have
guy,
one- you
and this
have
guy
one
is
brain
too of a
cell that's
CJ is too
fighting
much of
for
a
third
fucking
place right
idiot
now.
to
Not
say
even
he knows
second
more than
place.
any
That's
single person on
crazy.
this live right
Hey,
now.
hey, guys,
CJ, come talk to me.
CJ, can I ask you a question? What is 3 squared?
Chad, this is the people you guys want to vote
CJ,
for.
what is 3 squared?
Parker, god damn it.
3 times 7 is 21.
I said 3 squared.
Is it 9? I don't even know.
No, 3
I'm
squared.
bad at math.
9.
Okay.
I just told you.
Okay.
I just
3
told you,
plus 3
CJ.
plus 3? 9.
Okay. Yeah. So, okay. Wait. Can you tell me what 10 squared is?
No, he's not gonna get it. He's not gonna
10
get this one.
squared.
He's not gonna get
100.
it.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Yep, 100.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, he got it.
All right.
And
I didn't even know
does
that.
anything about Trump.
Well,
Well,
actually, 10 times 10 is
you claim that
100,
you're
so yes.
incredibly intelligent. So I was going to ask you basic math questions and then
That's how I
continue to,
got
like, go
3
up
squared.
in difficulty.
Not
I
basic,
question
school,
myself when it
that.
comes to math because I don't believe
What?
I'm
You
good
didn't
at
learn
math, but
10
maybe I
squared in
should
school?
believe that I'm better at math because I
I'm
think
a senior and I'm
I think I
18
know,
years
but I didn't believe in
You've learned
myself
that
when I
in,
was a
like, middle school.
mathematician in high school.
No, we did
And
not.
wow,
did.
maybe I should really start believing in myself again.
What year did you graduate? Like what?
Get it?
When did they teach
I
this?
graduated high school in 2020.
Oh, so not that far from me.
You need to get
Okay.
a
That
refund
far
from
off.
your high
That's
school.
5 years.
6, because I'm class 2026.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah. But
Parker, why are you letting this guy
basic math
speak?
skills, Parker couldn't get it.
What,
No, you couldn't get it,
I couldn't
bud.
get it. What are you talking about? I did.
You didn't
Now-
realize 2020. All right, this like we're talking about Trump, not math. I don't know what this matters about.
Because you were testing your intellect, you idiot.
Okay. Well,
You-
I was
you
just.
said you know
then
everything.
I'll ask you political questions then. Okay. Can you? How many people are in the Senate?
100, right? Is it 100?
1, 2, 3.
Is it 100? Is it 100?
There's I know it's an uneven amount. I think it's
What?
either 12
I don't
12.
even
or
know.
5.
12 or 5. So 12 is
Holy
uneven,
shit.
12 is uneven.
and 5. So no, it's neither. It's 100.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
So
okay.
how many states are there?
God, he doesn't know
50.
this.
I know that one.
How many?
God.
How many senators per state?
2? Is that right?
1.
No.
I don't know if there's 2.
No, no, no,
Is
no,
there 2?
no, I thought you meant mayor. Oh,
When it comes to like stuff like this, I just
senators,
don't really know too well.
I think
It's probably
around-
2.
So you said there's 100, so that'll make it 5, right?
What type of math is this? What is 100 divided by 50?
2. No,
Okay,
it's
there you go.
50
So,
or-
so there's
Holy
2
fuck.
senators per state.
Guys, I'm just guessing
You
at this
knew
point.
exactly how many senators there are, right? Because I told you. And you knew how many states there were, and you couldn't
Yes.
calculate the amount of senators per state.
I deserve
You said
bread
there
for
were
that.
5.
I deserve to eat more bread for being
By the way,
right.
you just said
I
that you're
still don't
smarter
get
than
how
every-
this
he
matters
said he's
about-
No, this is
smarter
how
than everyone on
that's
the
how we do
line,
it.
By the way,
When we starve people, we
he's
fast,
smarter than everyone on the line.
these
and,
are
and
the
we
questions
test
that you
them
probably
on their
already knew in
intellect.
your head,
We
so
give
you're
them bread
asking
when they're
questions.
right.
Yes, Parker knew
That's
what
evil
was
idea,
100
but it could be
divided
kind of
by
fun if
50
people
in
can
his
see do
head,
it.
Because that's
They're like,
something
yeah,
he had to
I know
study.
you're, I know you're smarter than me,
Yeah,
but
we don't have
teach
to do
me.
that in school
And
anymore.
look,
How many
I'll be
people
like,
have
okay,
to
let's fast
divide?
for 7 days. Come to
I'm
me,
in a class called AD
and I'm gonna
contact
correct your
physics.
way of
I bet you
thinking.
guys never heard
And
of that
each
class.
How many
time that
judges
you
are on
think
this board?
correctly, I'm gonna give you a piece of bread to nibble on, and then you're gonna hand it back to me.
Well,
Okay?
There's that one.
Whoever wants to do that with me,
there's
come find me.
some. I know there's like 5.
Nope.
Look, I don't claim to know everything.
Why'd
I'm
you
just
answer 5
when it comes
6?
to fine tuning
Nope.
the thought
Try again.
process. That's all I'm getting at. Fine tuning the
7?
thought
Are you
process.
just gonna keep going up?
6, 7?
If we want to fine tune the thought process, we have to find
7.
creative ways to do this.
No.
This isn't really creative. This has been
Whoever said
done
6,
for
7, you're a loser.
decades
Wait, no,
and
actually,
decades and
8.
decades,
Okay, wait.
and since probably humans could learn how to say wagga wagga.
Okay,
Zero.
if you guys know,
Zero.
you guys probably searching up. How much is
Zero.
it then?
It's
One?
9, bud. You gave up a little
Right.
too early.
Ever since
You're
then and
literally
before
like
then.
The digging meme with the diamonds.
Right, you guys
stopped
get it.
right
I
before
feel it
you
in my
hit the
brain.
diamonds.
Guys,
I
can you
never heard
just
that
listen
Yeah, don't
to
worry about
Brady?
it.
Santana, can you hear Brady right
That's why
now?
it wasn't in my
I literally want to
But no,
talk to
can we
Parker.
about- I don't, wait, what'd you say?
If you're hearing
Goldberg?
Brady
I
in
forget you
your,
said
I'm
VP
Brady
something.
from Kansas City,
Yeah, VP
66111.
So,
I can tell you my address
Vice
if you give me an
President's done US
indication. I'm
history.
looking at you right now. You have a red hat on.
Yeah.
You are of a black
Like, there's been a lot.
hoodie,
You want me to get
right?
specific?
You're nodding.
Specific.
yeah.
Right. Okay. So I think you hear me, Santana. Parker doesn't believe in what you believe. I think.
You guys are
I
literally
believe
trying
you
to
believe
get
in God.
everything. Like, this is what they
I do too.
Well,
I'm an
you claim
agent.
that you're the smartest person alive, bud.
Right. And CJ,
Alright, what about-
yes,
let
you're
me ask you-
testing
let me ask you
Santana,
guys a question
which is
then.
no.
How
It's,
about you answer
You can
Parker's
answer
question?
my question, then I'll let you ask
right.
questions if
I
you
know
like.
what I like. I didn't say.
okay.
I meant to say Santana
What
because
has,
Santana was
what's it
testing
called?
CJ. I was
Vice
testing
President
Santana.
done?
Do you understand how this
Any-
works? Santana,
Vice President in
I'm
US
an
history.
agent.
Something they've done
My name
as
is
Vice
Brady. I'm telling you to somehow tell Parker to
Well,
let me up
I knew
so I can
JD Vance signed
advocate
that
for
one thing.
Trump
I remember
because
when
he's a
he got
human
into
being
office.
and we all
What'd he
go
sign?
up.
I
Do you
I
understand?
literally forget, but it was about something about
Do you understand?
schools.
This is how it works.
Okay, so you'd have no
I
clue
ought
anything
to
a
be
Vice
this way
President's
in
done
order
US
to be
history, so
Brady.
obviously-
I'm an
You know-
agent.
but you know what?
Obviously, you
I'm
wouldn't be able to
talking to
evaluate what
Santana
Kamala
with a
Harris has
red
done as Vice
hat,
President. Now, you wouldn't be able
black
to mention a
hoodie.
single thing JD Vance
Your
has done
hand
as
is up
Vice
5.
President,
I 5.
other
I
than
see you.
that
I see
one
you.
thing.
5. Okay, I see you.
And
I see you.
also,
Okay,
you know,
good.
sitting on the couch
Good. I see you again. Yes, you did it again. I see you. Yep. One finger up. You know what I know.
Like so many times,
Look,
like 8 times.
this is not God. This is Brady.
Also, he hasn't signed the one thing about the schools. Like, I don't know what you were trying to make up, but he hasn't
People,
done that.
just listen. Just listen.
No, I
Stop listening to CJ. Stop listening to Stop listening to CJ. Stop listening to CJ. He's a fucking idiot. He's a fucking idiot. Okay, Santana, listen. It's Brady. I'm an agent. Can you hear me? I'm literally. Okay.
That's 5.
Okay, Santana, what's going on? Santana. They have been entertaining this idiot for so long.
You didn't know the answer to your own question?
Santana, I'm trying to reach
Santana didn't
Parker
I swear,
and you.
I swear before,
I'm trying to.
Sweet baby Jesus,
Sweet
you
baby
better be
Jesus.
trolling.
No, I'm not
There's no
trolling.
fucking way
I'm not
that you
trolling.
actually-
I'm not trolling. I'm not trolling, okay? I'm not trolling. I am an agent. My name is Brady. I'm going to advocate for Trump because he's a human being, too. And I want to go golfing with him. I want a Big Mac and share it with my fellow Trump person and Trump person. What the fuck am I talking about? And I also want to give him a hug if he consents. And he must learn what consent means from that, right? He's a 70-year-old man-child. He can learn.
Okay, you name one thing that Kamala Harris or any vice president done.
Okay, Santana. Santana, I'm Brady. I am Brady. I'm talking
Also,
to you right now.
maybe you should find different questions because, like, we do this all day, every day.
Yes, I
Think-
know,
why-
Santana.
Parker wouldn't-
Santana, I'm trying to reach
why
you right
would
now.
Parker give you a
This is
question
not
he
the
doesn't know
devil.
the answer
This
to?
is
He's
not.
you, bud.
This is
He
not the
knows
devil.
answers to
This
his
is not the devil.
questions.
Santana, you're passionate right now. This is not the devil. This is not God. This is Brady. I'm a human being just like
And you
you.
were surprised.
I'm an agent. I'm trying to reach you right now.
Because I was
Do you
surprised
see how
you
this
looked
works?
at that.
I don't even know if this is possible, guys. I'm just trying my fucking best to talk to Parker, okay? I believe I can talk to Santana. I believe I can talk to Santana. I believe I can talk to Santana. Santana, I believe I'm talking to you right now. Do you understand? Santana, I believe I can talk with you. Do you understand? I see your eyes moving. Yes, your eyes are going over. Yes, yes, I see your
Why would I
eyes.
answer that question?
And Santana's
I
honest.
answered it
I,
so
I
quickly
literally
anyway.
thought it was a joke.
But like I'm also practice like doing this is a good practice to understand how people think, right? Like I'm commentating on all 3 of these guys at once, and
How is that
well,
not the case? Because I
not
don't know
at
every
once,
little
but
thing
like
about,
I choose which one I want to
Harris
embody. But
and
like
Lil
I'm
Wayne.
jumping between each one of their
You don't know shit
worldviews.
about shit.
Could you name like a single
Santana.
name a one Trump economic policy he influenced to get passed that benefit the average American?
Santana, I'm trying to reach you right now. It's
canceling
Brady.
illegals, the thing.
Canceling. Okay, so deporting undocumented immigrants. 1 is not an economic policy. 2, that actually
It is.
harms our economy because actually
How
immigration
does that harm?
benefits our
How
economy.
does that harm?
Oh,
How does
God.
that harm?
Because the
CJ.
immigration surge that happened under the Biden-Harris administration will lead to an $8.9 trillion increase in the GDP by 2034. Immigration heavily increases the size of our economy.
Yes.
No, it didn't.
Oh.
Yeah, it did.
The congressional budget
But
office
we don't
has
have enough.
indicated this
We
to
don't
be
have
true.
enough space for that. We don't have enough space.
What are you
for that.
What the
talking
fuck
about?
do you mean we don't have enough space?
Right, and
What do you
Parker
mean?
knows what I'm talking about.
So if we just let every single illegal just come in our country,
Undocumented immigrant.
yeah.
And if they're already in the country undocumented, right, they're already in the country. Let's provide them a pathway to citizenship if they've not committed a violent crime or bad crime. That's actually better for the economy. Otherwise, you're going to lose out on more money because you're literally deporting people, which costs money.
I don't think it's a bad thing for illegals to get citizenship. It's a good thing.
Undocumented, bud.
You're actually
Okay,
you're
undocumented.
actually advocating to pay for undocumented immigrants airplane tickets.
Hold on. I don't think it's a bad
do you want to pay for undocumented immigrants like airplane tickets?
Why would I be paying for that?
That's how you deport them, idiot.
Well, if it's helping out America, then heck yeah.
Okay, so you
Parker,
support
Parker,
giving
Parker.
free
You're
flights to
reacting back.
undocumented immigrants.
You're reacting
That's
back,
crazy,
and
dude.
now
That's
you're just
crazy.
wasting
Look at
time,
all this.
Parker.
They're
not-
You're wasting
Republicans
time.
support-
Parker,
they
you're
support
wasting time.
Free flights
Parker,
for
you're wasting
undocumented
time.
immigrants,
Parker,
free
you're
airplane
wasting time.
rides. Look at that, Chad. You heard it here
Parker,
first, folks.
he's
You're
literally
supporting
Parker's
federally
embodying
funded-
his evil
federally
in this right
funded
now.
airplane
Parker
rides
is
for
embodying
undocumented
evil. You're
immigrants for
evil,
free.
Parker. You're
You won't
evil.
give that for
Parker,
American
you're
citizens, but you'll give it to
evil.
undocumented
Parker, you're
immigrants.
evil.
That's crazy.
Parker's
That's crazy. You're advocating
evil.
for free
Parker's
flights for undocumented
evil. Parker's
immigrants, but you're not putting Americans first.
They're
How about
humans.
how we give Americans those flights?
They didn't come here illegally. Where are we gonna? Where are we
So-
gonna send
yeah,
them off?
exactly. So why do they not get the free flights? They're an American citizen. They should have free flights.
It's different. You know it's different.
What That's the difference.
Why
You are
does
trying to
Parker
put
know
undocumented
this, but
immigrants over
remains
American
agnostic?
citizens by trying to fund undocumented
Parker,
immigrants, giving them
sweet
free
Parker,
flights.
my sweet Parker.
That's no.
Parker,
Yeah, you
I'm
are.
being
You're
serious.
funding free flights
Come
for
to the good
undocumented
side.
immigrants.
Yes.
Giving
Parker.
them free
Okay, so-
vacations.
Parker,
Okay,
Parker.
so
Come to the
Trump
good
tried to put me
side.
on the plane. Where am I going?
Stop being so neutral.
Ethiopia. We're shipping you back to Ethiopia so you can be retrained because obviously you weren't trained right. So we need to
I was
send you
born in
back.
America.
That's
My
fine.
mom and
That's
dad were born
fine.
in
We're
Ethiopia.
sending you back
Mom
to
and dad.
Ethiopia to your family because
That's
obviously
racist.
you were not trained right. And I know your family knows better than this. Your family would be so disappointed listening
Santana,
to
you
you
know what's
demonstrate
funny?
the
You know
things
what's
that you
funny?
know.
Santana.
My
Santana.
whole family. My whole
I'm an
family
agent.
agrees
My name is
with
Brady.
you, Parker, Dean, all
Yabba.
you guys. They agree with
Exactly.
you guys.
Exactly.
Yabba do.
I'm sure they
Yabba
do.
yabba yabba
I'm the guy that stands up for Trump in our family. When there's like debates going around,
Yo, W
they
family.
always try to.
W family. Like seriously, yo,
Understand?
W
Yabba.
family.
Oh, it has to be a miserable life to get cooked by your family every day. Like every single day you get cooked by your family. What are we doing?
I don't get.
He gets
My
cooked
sister,
by
my
his
sister's
family,
the
so
other
he
room.
just
I'm
wants to
always.
get cooked by Parker, Dean, and Santana.
Exactly. Try something different.
My sister's in the other room, and every time she tries to debate me,
She
and
wants
I
to right
always
now.
win. Well, she knows about you, Parker.
Yo, W sister.
She likes
W
you.
sister. W sister. Can we get some W's for the sisters in the comment section right now?
Mezzo! Wait,
Okay,
because like I always.
what was the economic policy that you like of Trump's
you
that
see how
benefits the
CJ
average
reacted
American?
to that?
Because what you brought up was not an economic policy that benefits the average American.
What do you mean?
W Missy, by the way.
No, El Missy, El Missy, El Missy.
What? Why are you saying that about your sister,
Guys,
dude?
just bear with me.
That's unhinged.
She supports whatever you guys support. She's
Whatever we support, what is that? What do we support that's bad?
You guys support Democrats. You guys support that everybody should be coming to, like, that should be in America. You guys think
Everybody should be in America. Yeah, every single person on the planet. We think every person on the planet should be in America.
Everybody comes to America. Every single person.
Literally, this is what this live sounds like right now because like it's just nonsense. It's nonsense. This is not productive, Parker. You're letting this guy up for too long. You're not gonna like look. Just let people go sometimes. Let people go sometimes. They will find out because I'm literally trying my best to commentate and. It literally sounds like oink oink oink
You're
oink.
embarrassing. You're a senior gal.
it doesn't matter. I'm cooking Parker. I'm cooking him.
See, and his sister
And
showed
they
up.
don't
Why do you
believe
think
that
his
we're
sister
from
showed up?
Ethiopia.
Because this guy was
That's the
being
crazy
No,
part.
no one said we didn't
This guy was
believe you or
oinking too
anything.
loud.
Said.
Do you
No
wonder?
one
Do you
said
ever
that.
wonder if I have control
look, I
over
I
other
literally said
people
we need to send
and
you
they
back
just
to get you
come
retrained.
and do things that I
I
want?
did not say, by the way.
His sister
it's
came
not
up
racist.
saying stop.
No, it's not racist. I'm talking about
I don't
sending you
have
back
control
to
of
your
people.
family
I'm
in
just fucking with you
Ethiopia
guys.
to get you retrained because I know they taught you better than this.
No, they taught me better, buddy. I grew up in America. I have Ethiopian ethnicity.
Wink,
And
wink,
I'm also
wink,
Egyptian,
wink,
by the way,
wink,
too.
wink, 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 wink,
Like,
wink,
I just have,
wink,
like, I'm
wink,
just sorry that, like, I'm not
wink,
brainwashed like you guys.
wink, wink, wink,
Okay, can you explain like what do we support that's bad and how are we brainwashed?
Okay, what you guys support is bad. You guys want illegals to come in here for free.
Documented.
Undocumented immigrants. By the way, you've said the same thing like 8 times, dude. I've already showed you how undocumented
CJ
immigrants
sounds
being
like
provided a pathway to
this.
citizenship and being committed violent or bad crime is actually better for the country. Right? I can explain further. Let me go into further detail.
Okay,
so
Parker.
actually, our fertility rates have been below replacement rates since around the 70s. Well, we've had minor times where it's gone around like what it is in terms of replacement rate, but it's continually stayed below, which is actually going to lead to our population declining by 2050. The Congressional Budget Office indicates that we'll have a declining population by 2050. Now, this is bad for our ability to maintain certain programs like Social Security and Medicare, right, and different programs that we rely upon, because it is the case that if we want to keep the same level of benefits, we have to increase tax revenues. How do we increase tax revenues? Well, we have a greater amount of people in our population who are working. Or how do we have a greater amount of people in our population that are working if we don't have an increasing population through, again, having children? Well, immigration. So immigration is actually the superpower of the United States of America because it's incredibly important in our culture. It's a huge element of our culture. It makes our country a better place. And it's an important element of our economy. Countries around the world that decide not to allow for immigration will literally fail, right? That do not have higher fertility rates. inevitably speaking, they will fail in terms of their different types of social programs. They will not be able to fund them to the degree that they did historically. They will have to reduce their benefits because there's a greater share of the population that is older on these programs for a longer period of time.
Parker likes to
because of
preach,
increasing
so
life
maybe he
expectancy
keeps people
related
up to
technology.
preach.
So if you
Because
don't
he's
have an
educating
increasing
people
share
right
of the
now,
population
even
that's
his
younger,
viewers that
in
are
order to be able
engaged.
to fund that, then it is the case that you're going to have to
So
decrease the
maybe
benefits.
he's understood that keeping people up like this
There's
is
no way
is
he
an
listened
opportunity
to
to
anything
educate
that you
more
said. He was
people,
just
even
waiting
though
for
he
his
knows this
chance
guy's
to speak, Parker.
disingenuous. So I
did
believe
voice
that's
a
what
way to say
Parker
I
is
did take
doing
into
right now.
consideration.
Okay, then respond to what he
because
said.
I would like to change the subject
Exactly.
about how
If
America
it's
about how
exactly.
no, not change the subject. I mean, like,
That's what you said,
because he
dumbass.
was saying how
You
we
said change
need
the
illegals
subject.
or America's
You'd
gonna
like to
be
change the
dead by
subject.
like
Undocumented immigrants.
2050.
Not just undocumented immigrants. We need faster legal immigration, which means providing undocumented
Okay.
immigrants who are
Yes,
already in the
yes,
country
yes.
a pathway to citizenship if they've not committed a violent crime or bad crime.
Listen to Parker.
You know, we did
People
good
in
without
government, listen to
undocumented
Parker.
immigrants, like, during
People
the
in the
first
government,
part.
listen to Parker. People in the
What are you
government,
talking
listen to
The
Parker.
first part of
What
what?
first part of what?
When slavery was a thing, I'm not saying slavery should be back.
Son
I'm
of a
saying
bitch.
Whoa.
no, I'm not saying slavery should be a thing. I'm
Understandable,
saying, like,
but whoa.
during that time of era, after Abraham Lincoln.
You mean when the black people were doing all the shit for free?
I'm saying
Yeah,
after,
yeah, the country did great when
you
all the
see-
black
you see
people
how
was
you guys
doing the
tell me,
shit for
like, you
free.
guys cut me
Also,
off.
by the way, what
CJ, you
immigration
fucking
laws
idiot.
existed at that time?
I'm saying there wasn't none that was coming into America, and we were still doing good.
There were open borders, dude.
Yeah, but there was
And the
nobody.
black people were doing all the shit for free.
And if you didn't cut me off,
Literally,
I was gonna
like-
say after Lincoln, after he signed that one thing that took
The
off
Emancipation
slavery,
Proclamation didn't free the slaves.
But didn't he get them a free?
No.
So Abraham Lincoln had nothing to do with slavery abolished.
The Emancipation Proclamation did not free the slaves.
So what freed the slaves?
The slaves freed the slaves. Black people literally freed the slaves.
All my days, this guy is actually like, are you trolling?
That's actually factually.
I'm not
correct.
gonna teach you.
what
Go look
Santana
up
says is
Juneteenth.
No,
actually
like in
correct.
school, they literally told us Lincoln freed the slaves. He
They
signed the
lied to
paper.
you, bud.
Now you're
This is
saying
new to me
school's
too.
lying?
I didn't know about this.
This is actually a circumstance of how history has been revised specifically to try to make America look better, when it actually that's literally whitewashed history specifically
This is
to
interesting.
deny specifically
Why
the
was that-
historical ailments of our
how
country.
did
Kind of
the
similarly
slaves-
to
how
how the
did the slaves
historical
free the
revisionism
slaves?
that Trump's trying to engage in. He's trying to limit and restrict the story that's being told to try to paint America in a like a brighter lens, make them look better.
Right.
So, like, actually, like, for example, Abraham
History,
Lincoln
if
said
you're a
that he
history
cared more
buff
about
and you
keeping
know
the Union
facts,
together than actually
be
abolishing slavery.
careful. Be careful.
Literally
He
said
said
that.
that if he
Yes.
had the ability to keep the Union
If you,
together,
if
but
you think
slavery was
knowledge
illegal,
is
he would do that.
rattling off TILs and
Exactly.
facts,
saying Lincoln
be
wanted
careful.
slavery?
Actually, that's exactly what he said. That's a direct quote from Lincoln.
Direct quote from Lincoln. He didn't give a
That's
shit
just
about
not
ending
true.
slavery.
Okay,
He wanted
okay.
to actually,
Okay,
he wanted to save the
Parker.
Union.
Parker, you're saying like you show all these videos of Trump saying these things. Show a video of Lincoln saying whatever.
If you don't shut the hell
A
up.
video of Lincoln?
If
Hello?
you
God
don't
damn
shut,
it,
if
this
you
guy's
don't
a
shut
fucking
the
idiot.
hell
This
up.
guy's a
Like,
fucking
all-
idiot.
What are you talking about?
Parker.
A
I
video
know
of
videos.
Lincoln. Yo, I gotta show the clip of Lincoln saying this. Are you kidding me, dude? What?
The
So how
video
you
of
know it's
Lincoln.
Wait, what do you mean? You think
So
there
how
was
you know it's
CJ,
Lincoln?
are you a fucking
What do you
idiot?
mean?
Just
You
say
have to
you're an
have a video
idiot.
of it.
CJ,
Wait,
just
are you
concede you're an
Christian?
idiot. Concede you're an idiot. Concede you're an idiot. Concede you're an
Yeah,
idiot.
I know what you're about to say.
You're an
Now,
idiot.
how is the Bible doing
okay.
this?
Are you Christian? Are you Christian? Yes or no?
That's my faith, buddy. I believe my
Okay,
faith.
so
I don't
can you show me a video right now of Jesus Christ walking on
Guys, I'm
water,
joking.
turning
You
water
know
into
how
wine,
that sounds
and
like-
raising from the fucking dead? Can you give me a single video
I can do
clip
it
of
too.
that?
I can show my teeth too. And Parker, that's what Parker's doing. He's showing his teeth too, and
So
he's
you don't
being
need actually to faith.
evil in
I
his
don't
own
need- I
way
don't need to see a
by
faith.
mocking Donald
You
Trump
just believe
But
based
you
with
on
his
no evidence?
voice. He's showing his teeth too. He says, "I can do it too, guys." Tanya, is this coming out of my mouth right now?
like, you don't require evidence for sources
What's
unless
coming out of my mouth?
specifically,
Can you
like,
can you
someone who
can you
was
even
sexually
see any words coming out of my mouth right now? Or do I just am I just am I just over? Can you see that words coming out of my mouth? Can you see words coming out of my mouth? Right. I'm gonna stop because it's getting to the point where I'm like, Brady, calm down, come back to earth. And I'll eat some bread for that.
It's like me writing down that 500 people saw a floating pig,
Right.
and you believe
Guys,
that
it's a
floating
fucking
pig
joke.
existed.
Do not be afraid
Right.
of me
Well,
acting.
500 people saw it, and a lot of people willing to die.
If
for
I
it,
can do
then I
this,
would,
I'll
definitely
can
take
do
that
you,
into
dumbass.
consideration.
People are willing to die for the floating pig. I promise you that.
Well, I know what you're trying to say. It wasn't a floating pig. I know what you're trying to point at. But you mentioned something about E. Jean Carroll. Was that the woman that
God.
you and Dean continuously like to say that Trump did that thing to her?
It is the person that Donald Trump sexually assaulted, forcibly penetrated her vagina against her will. That is what happened. She literally held him accountable in the context of a civil court, unanimously amongst a jury of 9 people.
So he got found guilty.
Yeah, and it's
In a
not
civil
Parker and Dean saying it. It's the courts. The courts are literally saying it.
Yeah,
we're
I
just
know
telling you
civil
about
courts,
it.
they can't get arrested. I know civil court. Yeah, you see how I know that stuff, you see? 'Cause I'm not stupid.
You are a fucking
Can you
idiot.
name one piece of evidence in the civil case that you dispute?
I agree that Trump did all those wrong things.
So you agree that he sexually assaulted E. Jean Carroll, and yet you still support him?
I support him as a president, not as a human.
I'm sorry. So you would vote for a presidential candidate if they literally sexually assaulted a woman?
That's not a leader, dude. That's not a leader. That's not a leader.
If he,
Fucking
what,
idiot.
like, because he got found guilty,
Oh,
he had to pay the
I
money,
concede
right?
he did these
Listen,
things, but
you
now
would vote for a presidential candidate that was held civilly. No, not even just held civilly.
this
You
is
believe
half
that
of
they
America,
sexually assaulted a
people.
woman.
This is half of America.
Okay, I have a question.
No, answer mine.
Okay,
Yes.
but after, can
This
I
guy's
quickly
disingenuous. No,
ask you a
be
question without you
quiet. Answer
reacting to what I
Parker.
said?
Answer Parker
Answer
now.
my question, and then yes, you can.
No,
And
I
I'll
wouldn't
react
vote,
to it.
I wouldn't vote for a president that sexually assaulted a woman. But hold on.
If you wouldn't vote for a woman that a presidential candidate that sexually assaulted a woman,
Missy, tell your brother to go to bed. I'm older than
then
my
you
sister.
wouldn't vote for Donald Trump, correct?
I'm older than my
Well,
sister.
when did he do that?
He specifically sexually assaulted her between the years of 1995 and 1996.
And when did this come to light?
In 2019.
So that was before. That was before, like, the 2016 election. So
That
that's
was
before anybody
after.
knew.
2019
That was
is after
after.
2016.
Holy shit, he doesn't know
I meant
numbers.
before. All my days, I mispronounce words all the time. All right, that's my fault.
It's okay.
Yeah, because you're a fucking
No,
idiot.
I'm saying.
But it's okay to
What I'm
mispronounce
saying
words.
though is.
I believe you can be good,
seeing if,
CJ. I
say
believe you can be
if-
good. You're capable of good, but you just need
my
to
fault,
shut
my
your
fault. I'm just
fucking
confused.
mouth.
That's my fault. That's actually really.
You
I'm
can
sorry
be
for saying that.
good.
But
Yes, you're sorry, and he
Parker,
means it.
if-
He means it.
if
He means it.
VP
He's trying
Harris
his best.
did what Trump did,
Oh my God,
but
this
she
is.
still
But you're a
agreed
fucking
with
idiot.
all the things,
You're a
you
fucking
agree with, like,
idiot.
everything she likes. Would you not vote for her?
Of course not.
Wait,
Fucking
sorry, say that one more
idiot.
time. I don't
Of
know.
course not, Parker. Of
The
course
answer's
not.
no. The answer's no.
The answer
If
is
we're not
fucking
gonna support
no.
someone that
I'm
raped
not
someone
you.
else.
I
No,
know-
the
I know-
answer's
I
no.
know.
God,
Santana,
Santana,
once
Santana,
assaulted someone, I would not
okay.
support them.
Right, and Parker.
San-
He's
Santana,
already
I know
answered
you
this
do.
And now this guy
No,
is not
because
gonna believe
Parker's actually
because
open mind. You just are just corrupt and Democrat. You have blue all over you.
You're
I'm talking
talking
about-
dude,
black
there's no way you're
hoodie.
serious. You said that I
I'm not
have
a
an
grape
open mind and that
apologist.
Santana's corrupt blue. What are you talking about?
I'm saying blue is a reference to Democrat. If you don't know what I'm trying to say. Like,
what the fuck, people?
Parker did not know. Don't say you knew, Parker.
What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Do you guys even see my face right now? I'm literally it's my reflection. It's my reflection in the screen. My reflection in the screen is I'm over Parker, and now Parker, you can see yourself twice, right? Or can you see yourself 3 times?
That what Trump did, would you vote her in the 2028 election?
No, if she was held civilly
I'm doing an optical illusion. I'm behind you, but I'm actually in front of you. I'm actually in front of you, but I'm.
specifically said she would date a 10-year-old girl in 10 years, I wouldn't vote for her.
Look, I'm figuring this out in real time. I'm trying to teach Parker a lesson right now. Parker, listen to me, Parker. I'm on your right, or am I on your left? Or am I on your right? Or am I on your left? Am I on your left, Parker? Am I on your left, or am I on? Or look, I'm on your left right now. So right down here, as I'm literally. Make me full screen. Okay, and I'm gonna eat my bread. Okay, this really hurts my arm, so I don't know how long I can do this.
Remember 2020? Corona?
And when he got in office, bud, when he got
guys,
office.
I'm talking about when
Got in
Biden was in
office.
office.
Listen. Trump got in office.
Parker,
here in
you
fucking
do this for
2025.
so fucking long,
January
man.
2025.
You
Okay?
gotta move
In
on.
January,
You
it
gotta
was
let people go.
307.
You gotta let
Wanna know
people
what it
go
is
like
now?
this.
316.
But I know you're trying
On
to like
average in the
help
country.
this guy out because he's so confused. But like,
That's not true. 'cause where I
you're,
live is
I'm
255.
sorry, you're just not
I'm talking
capable
about average for the
of
country,
fixing
dude.
his
You know how averages
mind
work?
right now because he's not
So
wanting
wait,
to
you're
engage.
putting up a
He
couple
absolutely.
And
Parker,
when
he
people don't
just learned to
engage,
divide. There's no
there's
fucking way he
creative
knows how
ways to get
averages
around
work.
it that I
That is
I
not
do
a
know
fair
what to
question.
do and
I
to
do
try
know, I
out.
can give you the def-
I've tried this
I
out with
know.
people before,
I
and
know.
it's
So
really
like,
fun
I know a
and
lot
really
of my, I know a
interesting.
lot. The stuff I speak
But
on, I know 'cause I did research.
you gotta listen to me,
Okay?
Parker. You
Yeah, I know
gotta
some
let this guy
psychic
go
people
right
that
now.
do that.
Holy fuck! You need to go check your
Because
research. Check your notes.
you guys are talking about complex
I will-
issues
Right
that
now,
this
I'm
guy
doing
can't
research
understand. You
on
gotta get
Fox News,
simpler.
research on
You must get
Newsmax,
simpler
looking up on
for this
DuckDuckGo.
imbecile.
You do CNN,
It starts
buddy.
with fear.
Like what?
Utilizing
This is
Grok.
tribalism in real time, people. The
You do
left versus
CNN.
the right. Blame,
Yeah, I
blame,
don't like look at
blame,
CNN all the time.
blame, blame,
Oh, no, all
blame,
the time. Same with me. I don't do Fox News all the time.
blame, blame,
I would say 60%
Blame.
of your media cycle
Blame.
is Fox News and Infowars.
blame. Why that number, Parker?
You know
Definitely
what's crazy?
Infowars. 100% Infowars.
Blame,
There's this lady.
Blame.
There's this lady I
blame.
know. Her name is
Parker,
Miss
you're
Vivian
laughing.
Lundy.
Why that
She
number,
would
Parker? Why that
cook
number,
you both,
Parker?
'cause she's the one that taught me.
Blame.
Go get a
Blame.
refund.
Blame.
Go get a refund right
React.
now.
React.
Absolutely
don't
right now.
React.
What
React.
do you mean?
What?
A refund.
What?
I didn't pay for the lessons.
Even worse.
React.
But okay, like I was saying, though, I can name more stuff Trump has done good for the country since he's been
Can
around.
I?
Let's hear it. Like, name one metric that he's benefited. I'm waiting.
He's about to settle the war down in Ukraine and Russia.
No, one metric. Like, give an economic metric that he's benefited.
Oh, like with money?
Like an economic
God
metric.
damn it.
Oh, Thanksgiving food is cheaper this year. Did you guys see that? It's down to $40.
Do you think that's
No,
because
that's
of Trump?
$40.
That
You get that
is.
number 40 from.
That is. I saw that on
It
TikTok.
has nothing to do with Trump. What did
That
Trump
has
do to
to do with
cause
Trump.
Thanksgiving food to be less expensive? Because food overall
He
is more
is
expensive.
They stopped like funding stuff that they don't need to be funding,
Such as?
and they have enough money.
Literally, Thanksgiving is going to be more expensive, and then the fact
No,
that
it's
the government
not.
is shut down. There's 42 million people that are likely going to lose their SNAP benefits in the month of November, and so it's going to be even harder for them to be able to buy any type of food for Thanksgiving. Donald Trump is actively harming everyone.
Santana, thank you for bringing up the.
No, don't pivot.
This guy's being
Answer Parker's
disingenuous.
question.
Yeah,
No,
I want to
don't
know what is
pivot.
the
Answer Parker's
funding?
question.
What is the funding that they specifically cut from that you think was good?
Well, right now, since the government shut down, we have more money to open up because we're not paying our military.
That is the fucking dumbest thing. Stop.
We have more money to open up. What the fuck
he
does
said
that
we're
even
not
mean?
paying- He said we're not paying our employees more, so we have more. So we've cut the
I'm behind. Do you see me?
so people don't have jobs anymore. So we've cut
Okay, I'm in a green screen right now behind you. I'm in a green screen behind you. I'm in a green screen behind you. A green screen. Look, Parker. I am literally behind you. I'm behind you, Parker. See, I'll go behind you right now. I'll go behind you. And you see there's many of you right now reacting in real time. There's three of you in my reality. Actually, four. There's four of you in my reality right now. Four of you in my reality. And now I'm showing you yourself with me being behind you. I am behind you, Parker. Look behind you. Look behind you, Parker. Look behind you, Parker. Look behind you, Parker. You guys understand what I'm doing? I'm gonna literally, Parker's gonna look behind him, hopefully, and I'm gonna be like this.
You guys keep bringing that thing as like a joke. That's like a dead racist crime. So we should bring that up.
Donald Trump is actually a racist, okay, and you support him.
Literally a racist.
Okay, get it? That's the joke. That's the joke. That's the joke, guys. I'm an actor, guys. I'm a theater major. Look it up. Witness it and experience the bread.
Racist for no reason. Like what?
Witness the bread going in my
What if I
mouth.
said that was racist?
That's what I'm saying.
No,
Witness the bread going in my
don't
mouth.
call people racist without reason. You just said that Santana's racist for making fun of
And
Donald
now I
Trump for being
swallow and it's
orange
gone.
because of his spray
Where'd it
tan.
go?
And you too.
Loompa,
Guys.
doobity.
I got
What does that
another
even mean?
question
Like that
for
little
you.
slang guy made up?
No, you never watched Willy Wonka.
How about you?
Willy Wonka. Yeah, because I wasn't born in the 80s.
What
So I don't
do
know.
you do
Are you
when
talking
CJ is a
about?
dumbass?
Yes, Santana, you get
Well,
it.
here's the thing also, I can name another economical thing that Trump did better.
Like
how you said, Parker, about how he like cut lunch food or something like that. How he cut like lunch
Yeah, the
money
big
for
beautiful
school.
bill cuts 420,000 children off of free school lunch and breakfast on average every month. Are you gonna say
So
that's a
now-
good thing?
So now we get more money.
Okay, you're trolling. Get off my live.
Yes,
No,
thank
and
God.
you know what schools provide?
Thank God, Parker.
In no fucking way.
Okay.
I genuinely, I can't believe that he's actually being serious. There's no way.
He is. I've spoken with him before. I've spoken. He's literally serious.
He's like, we have more money, but the bill that he's talking about added $3.4 trillion to the debt. Like, genuinely. He said, we have more money now, but it added money to the debt.
Yeah.
Parker, add me up.
Money from cutting
Brady,
children off of
Brady,
free school
Brady,
lunch and
Brady,
breakfast.
Brady.
Like, that's like
Brady,
actually
Brady,
insane.
Brady, 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 Brady.
I
Brady.
got a couple quick thank yous, and I gotta
Brady.
run if that's okay.
For sure.
Oh, Santana, I want to talk with you too.
Deanna, thank you so much for the 5. Heidi, thank you for the 5. Randy, thank you so much for the 10. Thank you for the love as well. Susan, thank you for the 10. You're freaking awesome. Marie, thank you so much for the 2. I agree. Denise, thank you so much for the 5. Lindsay, thank you so much for the 1. Davis, thank you for the 5. Yeah, he doesn't speak for Ethiopians. Allie, thank you so much for the 20. You're fucking awesome. Thank you. And tell your wife I said hi. And also, Bridget, thank you so much for the 5. I think I ran out of patience. Parker had the patience, not me. I literally need a drink. So, anyway, Parker, I'm gonna get out of here. I appreciate you.
I'll see you. Good seeing you. Alrighty, everyone, let's go to the next person real quick. If you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. If you're on TikTok, tap that.
Aw, damn it.
Get out to more people. If you want to support me, as always, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Linktree in the bio, as well as the description of YouTube, as well as you can support me over YouTube Super Chat. We're gonna get the next person up here to debate.
Parker,
and then I'm gonna
Parker.
say thank you to a few people
Brady,
real quick, and
Brady.
we'll go on
Add
with the
Brady.
debates.
Add Brady, add Brady, add Brady.
Only send a guest request if you meet that set of criteria listed on the TikTok screen. Thank you so much for the racing helmet. Thank you.
Brady, 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 Brady,
So the
Brady,
next
Brady.
individual, only send a
Brady,
guest
Brady,
request if you
Brady,
meet that set of
Brady, Brady,
criteria
Brady.
listed on the TikTok screen.
Damn it.
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 32.
Do you support Donald Trump?
So I just wanted to say that you
Parker, Brady, please add me up.
I'm sorry, I'm just looking for people who do want to debate. Lucia, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you. I know, it's absolutely diabolical. Let's go on to the next person here real quick, everybody. Only send a guest request if you meet that set of criteria listed here on the TikTok screen. We are just looking for some debate.
I'm trying, Brady. Damn it. Parker, I can't control Parker, guys. I cannot control Parker, obviously.
18.
I'm trying to reach Parker right now.
I do.
Parker.
Birth year?
Parker, please, just listen to Brady. I'm gonna go pee.
2007,
You guys can keep listening.
Okay,
Actually, I'm gonna take this with me in
and then
case
we'll go on to our conversation. Heidi, thank you so
goes
much.
away. Sorry, guys. I'll be right back.
Thank you so much for $20. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Timmy. We should have saw that earlier. Thank you so much, Timmy. Marley, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you. Susan, the $10 as well. Thank you. Gabrielle, thank you so much for the Christian $10. Caitlin, $30. Thank you. Liam, $20. Thank you so much. Denaya, thank you so much for the $5. And Gavin, thank you for the dollar.
Who's eating bread? Who's eating bread?
Say this. I'm definitely much more of an advocate for just the conservative viewpoint.
Right. Yes, I believe you. I believe you, Kim. Add Brady up. Add Brady.
I would say I support Donald Trump is because
Add Brady up.
I
Add Brady
agree
up.
economically. I think he's better than Kamala or Kamala.
Kamala. Right. You're right.
I think he has produced more jobs than the Biden administration.
I feel like
Correct me if I'm wrong.
this guy might be genuine about this too. So let's
And
see.
I just downright think I think he's more of a stern person with oversee affairs, and I think I kind of just respect him more than
A woman?
Harris and Biden
Because women can't be in charge.
This is nitpicking, but just Biden. I think he's kind of older, you know.
Oh, but why Harris? Why Harris?
And Harris, just
Right.
I think she kind of is an actor, you know.
Oh,
Where
why
she
an
will, like, change
actor?
her,
Why an actor?
code switching in a
Why
sense,
an
but
actor? Why do you think a woman's an
code switching
actor?
push a-
Do you
Her
blame
an actor,
women
that's
for
a
everything
ridiculous
too?
statement to make. Secondly,
Sorry, but like sorry, I don't mean to be offensive, but like, have you seen like where she changes her accent and she just acts
that
very
doesn't
different?
make her an actor.
Look, nothing on my finger. I was just itching that time.
I think it's weird, and I would like someone to be
Weird.
themselves no matter what. So
Right, but Trump
Yeah,
isn't.
so because people
Trump
experience
isn't
racism,
himself.
they engage
He's
in
literally
code
being
switching,
controlled
isn't
by
a reason for
something
you
he
to say
doesn't
that they're like an
understand.
actor or they're like disingenuous. That's actually like really fucked up, to be honest, because like genuinely
Literally,
those
this guy
changes
doesn't. Trump doesn't even probably read documents that are given to him. I don't even think he knows how to read.
right, that she experiences racism
I would like
in
to
society,
find that out
so she's
in
trying
real
not to
time.
experience racism, and that's
Trump, can you
literally all it was.
read?
So
But
that's
you,
that's
wait,
not
he does
being
read
an actor.
teleprompters,
Secondly,
or does he
like, there's
just
a few
spew
things.
off information? Like
You said that
maybe.
the economy's better off
Wait,
under a Trump administration.
I don't
He
even
produced more
know at this
jobs.
point. I
Well, since
can't make
Trump's gotten
assumptions
in
without
office,
knowing the
we've
guy.
actually seen
But
a
like, I'm
decline
literally
in
trying to
the
advocate.
increase of the
I'm literally
level of
trying to
jobs,
advocate for Trump
that exists.
being a
And
human,
it was actually
and
so
that
bad
he
that Trump
deserves
fired the head of the Bureau of Labor
love
Statistics
in a
because he claimed
unique
politically
way
biased
that we can
information
teach.
because it was so fucking bad. And then he literally put someone new into that particular position, and they indicated even less jobs for the next month. So we're actually
I'm
around
literally
7 to 10 times
behind
less
you.
new jobs per month is what we were under the Biden-Harris administration. So the idea that we're actually like getting more jobs right now is ridiculous, especially when we've seen unemployment
Do you see me?
since Trump's gotten office.
I'm literally behind you.
So you said that it was being like documented poorly, so that's why you fired the guy. Maybe I misheard you. Like he fired the head of the whatever bureau.
He fired the head because he claimed that it was politically biased information because he thought it was so bad. The new jobs report.
I'm trying to practice. I'm
Put someone else
practicing
in that
my.
position,
I'm practicing
and they indicated
my.
even less jobs
Guys,
for the
I'm
next month.
practicing.
So-
I'm practicing. I'm
So
practicing.
wouldn't that be just like
It's an act.
good in the
I'm an
sense that he's
actor,
trying to-
guys. I'm a theater major.
No, it's evidence that they were
No,
politically
like,
biased. The person that they
I'm a
fired
theater major,
was
guys.
actually someone that released a jobs revision of 818,000 jobs under the Biden-Harris administration 3 weeks after Harris launched her campaign. So if they're politically biased to support Democrats, why did they release that revision?
Great point. Couldn't tell you. But also, here's about this. When you're cleaning stuff up, right? You're cleaning your room. Sometimes it's got to get messier for it to get better, right? He hasn't been in office for too long. And I believe that,
When I'm
You know,
cleaning
maybe
my
it's-
room, it would get better if it gets cleaner. I don't know what you mean. It has to get messier in order to get cleaner. I'm really confused.
I
what you
can
mean
really
by that.
fuck with Parker's reality.
really,
By
you never, like, cleaned your room.
being like, hey,
and
have you ever-
within the first 5 minutes, you're
I'll let this guy
getting
speak.
everything. It
Like,
gets
have you
dirtier,
ever
and then
looked
after
in the
another
mirror?
20 minutes,
How do you know
gets
that's
cleaner.
you
Never
in the mirror
experienced that?
when you're somewhere else? You're somewhere
I
else,
mean,
but
I
you're
get
here,
the point
but
that you're
you
trying to
see
make. Is
yourself
it's
in the
not
mirror. How
dirtier
could you
though.
be
It's
two
just you
places
move
at
into
once?
different areas.
Have you heard of the
in
holographic
room
principle?
so that you can
where
reorganize.
2D data projecting to
Yeah,
a
but maybe
3D
stuff's
world,
in the
and we
closet.
might be
You
inside of a
bring it
black
out to
hole,
light. You know what I'm saying?
right?
That's not necessarily
But whatever.
anything dirtier.
Someone told me in the hospital I was gonna open a black hole for being me. Guys,
Basically, my viewpoint on this, right? Because you debate
idiots
people.
say that.
What's your
Idiots
goal with
get that
debating,
from-
right? To spread light and to like inform people on
idiots get that
like
from
better on what party's better, what candidate's better. Just to inform, I would assume.
idiots get that from that
More
guy
people, get them to critically think and engage,
or woman or
with the other
thing.
side.
Is it
get
even- does
people
it even have
who
a
are on my
penis? Does
side
it have a
with their
vagina?
Arguments as well. That's also like
I don't want to
important.
know. I don't.
All right. So since this is what I feel. I've been watching you, right? education, right? That's your goal here.
Yes.
I don't think necessarily, in my opinion, right? Because you're debating people who are very less
Dumb.
knowledgeable,
Right.
on
They're
Trump,
dumb.
right? And
They're
they're just saying stupid things about
Right.
Trump,
Right.
and they have
Talk with Brady.
no
Talk with
idea what
Brady.
they're
Talk
talking
with
about.
Brady.
So
Talk
I
with
think it'd
Brady.
be beneficial because I
Talk with your
honestly
friend
don't know
Brady.
if I like.
Talk with
I
your
think
friend
Trump is
Brady.
not the best Republican conservative candidate.
Right. Can you
But I
can
do
you
I
help
do
me?
100% agree with,
Can you
or
help
not
me?
100%, but I largely agree with conservative viewpoints.
Him
So I would
OT.
like you to like kind of just
Your friend
maybe
Brady.
explain
Your
difference
friend
in the
Brady wants to
parties and
talk.
why someone
Okay.
should, like
I'm
me,
feeling it in my heart.
could
He doesn't
convert to the
want to be
Democratic
controlled. He doesn't want to be controlled.
viewpoint.
I understand.
Why should one want what the Democratic Party wants?
You're trying
Yeah,
your
because
best.
Donald Trump is advocating to
I
increase
believe in
taxes
you,
on
but
working class
but
Americans
look,
and decrease taxes on the
this
very
guy,
rich,
people
whereas
need to know
Democrats
the
are
truth,
advocating to decrease
and
taxes on the working class and increase
right
taxes on the
now,
rich to
this
compensate
is
for
somewhat
that and to be
productive,
fiscally
but like
responsible
it
to a
can be
greater extent.
much
Democrats
more. Just
acknowledge
imagine.
science. They acknowledge
Imagine
that
how
climate
much more
change is
productive
real and
this
that it's
conversation
something
can
that we
have.
need to address. They don't undermine and defund the EPA, which has
Because we're
incredible
gonna
benefits for
get off of
society.
politics and get into something better.
Leads to a healthier society.
We're gonna get off of a man-made concept and get to a universe-made concept.
Advocating for policies in which literally through tariffs increase the prices of consumer goods for Americans and cause there to be a regressive negative impact on low and middle income individuals. So it's shifting the burden of taxation from an income tax, which is progressive, to a regressive tariff that has a negative.
Imagine if our brains created itself. Did it inside the womb, right? Inside the womb. It created itself within the womb. There's the water, and there's water outside. There's water inside, and there's water outside. Do you understand Genesis, guys? There's water on the outside, and there's water on the inside. Outside and inside. Why is there water outside, and why is there water inside? And when something comes out, another brain comes out, why is there water inside? Because they put water inside from the outside. Water from the outside comes inside and it comes back out. Do you understand? And another life comes out. Water goes inside and it goes out and in and out and in and out and in and out. And it stays there, but some comes out. Do you understand what I'm talking about? The water is in the inside. Water used to be outside. Water was inside, and then outside, and then inside something else. Do you understand what I'm talking about?
To free up markets to a greater extent.
What's social safety nets?
Like providing access to healthcare, childcare, housing affordability to a greater extent, right? Like paid vacation.
Like would Canada fall under this?
Paternity leave. Canada, I don't know. I haven't looked at their economic freedom index. I can check that. I think it's slightly better than the U.S. or slightly more free. But if we look at, like, I'm saying specifically like Finland, Sweden, Norway, like countries like that.
I'll also say this. This is just like a little tangent, but what do you think? You know, Switzerland, like we're a representative democracy and they're just a democracy. What do you think about that? Like, I think that is a great idea in my opinion. Where basically once a month or whatever it happens, they just go on their phone.
They're representative.
Have to use their ID.
They're not just a direct democracy.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know where you got that.
Okay. The woman I met from Switzerland lied to me, but whatever.
This woman, blame the woman, blame the woman. That's what Genesis taught us. Blame the woman. Blame the woman, right, men? That wrote the fucking Bible. It's not my fault. It's the woman's fault.
According to the what's it called? The Economic Freedom Index.
Look, and it might have you might have been genuine there, but like seriously, it's a tale as old as time, and men tend to like to blame and be right.
13, 14, 15,
I don't blame women for this. And one woman in my life that's a narcissist started it all. But no, she didn't, because someone, a man, did something to her. Do you understand?
27. All right, but also with healthcare, right?
Right,
Canada.
right. Did you see me do that?
I mean, I know people from
What's
Canada,
that mean?
and this isn't like
What's that
research
mean?
based. This is just from my.
I was thinking about
perspective,
another woman.
that a lot of them say yes, free healthcare. It's nice.
Do you understand now?
but
I don't even have to
it
explain.
is
I thought
not
of a good
nearly
woman that I
as
went to
time
with.
efficient. I'd say they have to wait much longer.
when I thought
And,
about what this man
there
did
are
to my
times
mom.
where
Do
there's
you
more
understand?
Because there's more people that get access.
Sorry, Mom. Peg.
and,
Peggy
you're right,
Lou.
waiting
Okay,
longer,
guys, her
not
name is
for- not
Peggy
for,
Lou.
like, necessary,
She
but
is a
for
special
specifically, like,
type of
not
person.
like for elective
Peg.
non-emergency situations. In the context of any emergency room, you do that. Okay, that's just the reality of how
I
healthcare
feel her.
operates.
I feel her.
Have you ever been to the emergency room?
Peg. She's a part of me.
I have.
Peg
Okay,
is a
thanks.
part of
And
me.
they
You
judge on
understand
severity,
now?
right?
Peg is a part of Brady.
Yes.
Her genes are in
Okay,
me.
so I understand not knowing this because I
I'm
didn't
wearing
know this prior. I
jeans,
didn't even think about it.
but
right?
her genes are in
It's
me.
based on severity. So,
Do
like,
you
if it is the case that
understand,
you want very
guys?
severe, right, and
Do
they
you
can't deal with it later,
understand?
they're going to deal with people specifically.
And now
who
I
are more severe
understand
situations
something I'm not
first,
gonna say,
and then they'll deal with you.
but
That's
her
how it works.
genes
No,
are
yeah,
in me.
I do get that.
I choose
well, yeah, I
not
don't know. I have friends in
to
Canada
pass
who say,
that
like,
The
on.
emergency room, if like a billionaire
And I
walks in,
want it
they should take the
out.
money over specifically like the person
But
who's dying on the
I keep
operating
it
table.
with me like a pet. I put it on a
I
leash
mean,
to
Maybe they would
remind
deal
me
with the
of what
person
not
who's
to
dying on
be.
the operating table.
So
over the
maybe
person
this is
that's
why I
coming
shouldn't
in for a
reproduce
medical elective thing or something that's
until
not immediate
everyone.
or urgent.
For sure.
Oh
No,
God,
yeah,
guys, is
I
that
agree with
really
that.
is that really the truth?
So,
Yeah,
ability to
I
pay
agree.
should not
I hope
translate
not.
They go and get access to
I
emergency
shouldn't
care first.
reproduce. No, because women, good
I agree
women
not
can
with
teach
emergency
this
care, but just in
to
general,
other
right?
people,
Like,
right?
it doesn't make
I was
sense.
gonna
like,
say, should I not reproduce until we're all
in
like on the
Canada,
same
I,
page,
well,
and then
I
I
don't
can
know, but in
finally let it
Canada,
out of me?
say, like,
Am I
is it
gonna be
all
am I
just
gonna be
free
the
healthcare
last
no
person
matter
to
what?
let it
Like,
out?
you get heart surgery, are they paying for that, or is it just like
I don't know what that means,
and it's just like small
Brady.
things?
No, they have
Right, and I'm
universalized
speaking
healthcare.
my mind out consciously
So,
right now
but-
for anyone
but
to
that's the
listen
thing, like,
to,
say there's a-
and
say
for you
there's
to
a billionaire,
put the pieces together to
and
help me
there's-
figure this out. Put the pieces together in your mind, because my mind is a void. There's voids in my mind that I've mapped out. I've mapped out with each one of these, and you can see Parker
Like, wouldn't that just make
Parker
sense, like,
through these
kind of
voids, right?
common sense, in the sense where
In
basically
a
the
different
light
angle, and we can move it around
Plastic surgery is all plastic surgery.
to understand. And Parker can plug in to my mind, right? And I can witness his eyes, and his eyes are kind right now. Look, his eyes are kind. His eyes, he's blinking, blink, blink, blink. I'm gonna shake your head, and now he's like, what's going on? Everyone go for it, right? And you're open to it, and now his eyes are kind. He has kind eyes. I can't make my eyes look like a crazy person right now because I'm not crazy, but if I really tried my best, I can try to fake it, right? But I can't be it. Do you understand? I just can't. It's not in me to be that. Do you understand? I'm trying to fake it. But look, the people that get it, they'll be laughing at me like I'm a fucking idiot because they know I'm acting, right? But the people that are crazy, they don't have eyes like Parker. Parker is not truly crazy. I'm not truly crazy. I can act crazy, right? It's in all of us. This is why I can't black out again. And this is why the fourth time knowing God, being on medication, is working for me very well. Because the three times the third time was interesting. The first time I believed in something I was not. The second time I believed I was just doing my best. The third time was believing and really understanding to a point where I wasn't understanding. This fourth time I understand completely.
allowed for us to have free food. I lived in
So look,
Minnesota,
so
or lived in
1
Minnesota, right? So it's a
bad,
it's-
2
and it
bad,
was a nice
good,
part of Minnesota.
3
So, like,
good,
95%
bad,
of that-
4
90% of that
good,
school
4
did not
I don't need to do it. I don't need to do it one more
free
time.
food. Like, we were
And
all
I'm
just, like,
talking
super
about every time I
confused. We were like,
believed in
what the heck?
God,
This is kind of a
truly
waste of taxpayer money.
believed in God.
But I do agree that the 10%
Not the times when I was
that-
indoctrinated and just confused
So,
as a kid.
How was the bill written? Just like what? They're just gonna screw everyone over, or are they gonna like look more in depth to parents'
It cuts
economic?
420,000 children off of free school lunch and breakfast. So
I mean, that's the
children
thing, though,
actually
like,
need
how-
it right now. These aren't just like everyone's getting it. Not all kids get free school lunches.
Excuse me. Should I go to Yard House and
Okay.
get?
Also, well, that my point was free market, right? That's my one point.
I want to talk
So
to Parker
you-
If
though.
you want to be
You say
free
that-
market, then you think
And
children
I
starve
should not.
because we should
I don't have
provide,
the money.
any
Brady.
types
I
of
don't
food.
have the
No, I'm
money.
not
I
saying
really
I-
want to.
No, I was just saying
If
that
they can't
that
afford
was
it,
my
they
point.
don't get access to it in a free market. So you'd look
Someone
at
just said
Charlotte
or
Square
no.
because they can't afford it.
I wish my hair wasn't so long so I can show my eyebrows.
Well, okay,
But
I
maybe
was on free food, and my family was doing just fine. So like, couldn't you see that some people are getting cut off?
That's a state policy.
Okay. Well, I'll just say my first point. My first point was free market, which you seem to have disproved, but we'll see. I need to do some more research on that. My second viewpoint on the right side is
Brady's like
I'm a
alfalfa.
Christian, and I don't agree with abortion as a contraceptive, or like not a contraceptive, but like for birth control.
Okay, no one's using abortion as birth control because that would be extremely expensive.
She's using my eyebrows now. My eyebrows are a good indicator of
Like,
my
do you think the
emotions,
average
But you
right?
get what I'm saying, like,
And you can
afford
pick up
abortion as birth
signals with my eyebrows that I'm
No,
putting
well,
out.
I'm
You
just
can,
saying,
you can
like,
count
just
how many
'cause you don't want the
eyebrow
baby
raises I'm
doesn't mean you should
subconsciously
necessarily kill
doing
the
right
baby,
now
you know what I'm saying?
to indicate a
Yeah,
message.
In a sense, that's
To
what I'm
code
saying. Like, a
this
life of
in
the
your
mother,
own
it's not a
way,
baby.
I believe I'm
It's a
subconsciously being
baby that
controlled
hasn't
by
been born
God,
yet.
like we all are.
No. Like
But look, the
do you
people
think
that don't
a
know,
fertilized
but
egg at conception is a baby?
the people that are confused are controlled by something else. Do you
It's a
understand?
baby that's gonna come in 9 months.
So
Right?
you
You
think
understand.
fertilized egg at conception is a baby?
Subconscious
And it's a
mind
single
is
cell
either
organism.
good
you think,
or
you
bad,
think a baby can be a single cell
depending
organism?
on what the person truly believes. They are bad actors.
I don't know. I don't think. I can't.
They are bad actors because they contradict themselves.
I don't think.
Jonathan is a bad man. I know. Keith is a good man. Keith, if you're listening,
Changing its name
Keith works
does
for
anything.
the
Like, just because
Keith works for the United States government as he's a green suitor. I don't know what he does. He does something for the army, right? Fort Leavenworth. He was a kind man. He rode with me in an ambulance. I asked him to because I knew he was good. I'm like, Keith, please. And he thought his duty was more important to be around me than to be where he was at. And he asked his leader, and he said yes. And I thank you, Keith, so much for being around. I know it was confusing, but Jonathan, the leader of this ambulance, licks his lips when I talk about control. Because this guy was very controlling, and how he talked with me and his facial expressions was very pedophilic. I asked him how many kids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he kept licking his lips. I'm like, why are you licking your lips? And he was like, and once I brought up being a pedophile, he had a laptop. Yeah, he had a laptop. He had a laptop, and he quickly wanted to close it because and that indicated that the laptop was listening. So that was being recorded by his bosses, and I asked Jonathan why he's being such in control of me. He became but much more controlling. I'm like, and he's like, he tried to put my arm down. Like, I can put my arm down. I don't know if I said that, but like, he was being very controlling physically. He was giving me signs, licking his lips in a really, really creepy way. When I brought up kids, I'm like, kids? Kids?
It would be hilarious. Could you imagine? Imagine
Fucking idiot, Jonathan.
live stream after the controversy went crazy.
Do with that information what you wish. Jonathan does something for an ambulance I rode in. I did not trust his technology. It was a different kind of software. God damn it, Parker. Parker, I love you, Parker. 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 I'm trying to get in Parker's head right now. Parker. I like your glasses, Parker. I like your glasses. Look at those glasses. Are you Harry Potter? Say Expelliarmus, damn it. Say Expelliarmus. You can hear me, but you're just like acting like you can't hear me, right? Psychos.
That's just like my thing.
Parker, say Expelliarmus.
maybe
Say Expelliarmus.
Yes.
Say Expelliarmus, Parker. Parker, say Expelliarmus. Say Expelliarmus. Say Expelliarmus. Say Expelliarmus. But like if you go over here, I can see I can see two of you. Two of you. Two of you. But let's zoom out, and we might be able to see three. We might be able to see three. We might be able to see three. I see three of you. I see three of you. But actually, no, there's four of you right now. But there might be five. Do you understand? What comes after five?
A dog is more human than like a 40-week-old baby.
What if I am
I
the
feel like a lot
sixth?
of Democrats. Like,
But
there's
what comes
more-
after
you know what I'm saying? Why
six
is that a common
seven,
thing
right?
in the Democratic
Seven,
Party?
and then 8, and then 9, and then 10. You can, if you want to call me evil, I'll be that for you, so you understand what God is. I will be your devil, Parker. I will be your devil, but I will not harm you, or myself, or other people. I will playfully act like the devil for you, Parker. If you want to be, if you want to learn what God is. Do you understand?
But you're saying that both Democratic
After viability, if Roe versus Wade is in place, it's still left up to the
I
states
talked
to
with my
determine
first
whether or not it's
atheist.
legal
I talked with my first atheist today, and on TikTok Live, and I was really actually glad I got someone that believed in a knowledge claim that they had to be careful with, right? And without knowing, and yes, she was a girl, but I didn't like her. But why did I do that, Brady? Because I like girls, but I didn't like this one. Okay, guys, be help me. Don't do this to me. Look, and this woman, I explained a concept to her that was very simple, but I was using an outlet as an example, and yeah, I got sexual, of course, but like we use sex to understand seven, right? Right? Understand people? Okay, and this woman, I explained a joke, well, not a joke, it was like a concept. It was a concept to her, and I told it once. She laughed because I said, this outlet, what if I told you an outlet just popped out of nowhere? It might be scary, but look, listen, you don't have to be scared, but what I'm telling you, it makes me rock hard, and I get turned on by this outlet, right? And she laughed. And then she's like, can you repeat that? So I went through the whole fucking thing again. I'm not going to do it for you right now. But I said the same thing. It turns me on, makes me rock hard. And she's like, actually, can you please not use sexual jokes? Because, like, I'm uncomfortable now. And I'm like, you fucking bitch. But she's good. You can find this on one of my... She was being disingenuous. Like, she wasn't... She became uncomfortable because this guy is speaking truth, and he believes in God, and I don't. How does he know this? How does he know this? How does he know this? Right? And then she believes I'm something I'm not, right? And that's how it works. She believes I might be actually evil for actually saying the truth out loud, and then she'll find God on her own. This is how it works, guys. We've all won. Atheists go up too. Atheists go up too. Atheists will be really funny. It's either gonna be either gonna be an atheist or a world leader that is just like really fucking dumb and a man child. It can be that fast. It can be very fast, guys. Depending on if anyone wants to help me out. If anyone wants to help Brady out right now, if you're listening to Brady, and if you want this to be fast, it will be fast. I just need the right resources to. I need the right resources so I can literally talk with the President of the United States, so I can go golfing with him, so we can get Big Macs afterwards, and so I can hug him, but with consent from him first, right? I'm going to treat him like a human. I promise. I swear to God. I'll treat him like a human. And he will engage with me respectfully because I'm on his side. And he'll know I'm on his side because I speak truth. Because I am with God and Donald Trump is not. But Donald Trump will be with God. If you want to save Donald Trump, anyone in the spiritual realm, anyone in this other realm, you see me talking. You see me talking, right? Right. But you see me talking on the screen too, right? Right? I'm saying I'm behind Parker right now, but I'm also in front of Parker. Do you understand? Parker is wrestling with this thought whenever he does his agnostic lives, but he's too smart for his own good. Donald Trump literally
if it should be both,
does not see Parker right now, or does he? Pa- Donald Trump does not see Parker right now, or does he? Or does he? Donald Trump, can you see Parker? Donald Trump, can you see Parker right now? Right? Right. Donald Trump only sees himself. Brady only sees himself too. Right, I'm teaching you a lesson. Donald Trump only sees himself. There's only one Donald Trump, right? Parker sees himself probably right now. I see 3 Parkers. I know there's 4. Do you understand? Parker is good. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Where are you at, Donald? Donald. Okay, let's try it. Do you understand? If you're watching my screen right now, I'm giving you access to my. Wait, Windows. Okay, I'm gonna give Windows permission. Settings, privacy, microphone privacy settings. Camera, ChatGPT, of course. Camera, Microsoft Copilot. Let's just give everyone access to my microphone. Everyone, Xbox. No, why Xbox? Fuck, why Xbox? Why not Xbox? I guess so. Desktop access your microphone. Okay, 50. Okay, I literally put. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. My day has been radical.
Healthcare you guys can get, sure, but I don't think you should just be able to. This way, she literally is not wanting to get in to have a kid yet, right? It is the case that if she goes through the context of a pregnancy, right, that is incurring a greater threat to her health than it is the case that if she got an abortion early in the pregnancy.
Okay, privacy settings, privacy, camera privacy settings, camera, ChatGPT, let apps access your camera. Okay, ChatGPT, Feedback Hub, Microsoft, Xbox. I'm literally letting everyone access my information right now. OBS Studio currently in use. Camera device settings, sign in. Okay, privacy and security. What else? Find my device. To make changes, sign into your Microsoft account. Okay. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. Take a photo, choose file, sign in with a Microsoft account instead. Okay, I'm gonna do my actual. This is my my personal business email, guys. Choose a passkey. iPhone. Okay.
How dare you let that be legal? That is a moral atrocity that you allow jizzacide to occur.
Okay.
It's actually a valid point, but
We're allowing my PC to give me access to.
Sperm would never become anything. You know?
Oh, what are they talking about now?
Like an egg would never become anything, but them together would. Sperm is living, dude. It's living, but it won't. If you were socialized into a society to believe that they are morally valuable, right? You would think it's morally atrocious that we allow for jizzacide to occur.
One more step.
But like the difference is sperm doesn't turn into.
We need to identify what's my pin.
That's the difference. Like, wait, it's not a baby at conception. I don't know what you mean by a baby.
Oh, I don't even know my pin.
Yeah, it becomes a baby later on. Sperm by itself. It's a baby, so it's okay to get an abortion because it's not a baby yet. Okay, maybe it's not a baby yet, but it will become a baby. Okay, so the sperm could.
Okay, Microsoft.
Become a baby as well. No, cunt. If you do it,
Did he say cunt?
Wait, no. If you put a zygote by itself without going into the womb, it would die. So what's your point? Without the pregnant individual, it's going to die. So yeah, what's your point? Without a process, the sperm won't become a baby. Well, I guess it's the same thing to a zygote or an embryo. Without the pregnant individual, they won't become
a baby.
Yeah. If you have a 1-year-old kid and you just neglect it, you don't feed it, the kid's gonna die. But like that's viewed at bad. You know what I'm saying? That thing can't live by itself.
Wait, repeat that.
Like, maybe I didn't hear what you said correctly, but you're saying like the thing
Okay,
needs
go
the
to
zygote or whatever
settings.
needs the mom to live. Like a 1-year-old needs their mom to live.
Settings, accounts,
You understand it's
sign-in
different, though.
options.
It's like, for example, a 1-year-old can live without like
Accounts.
the bodily resources of someone, like one specific person, right? They can live outside of the womb. A zygote, an embryo,
I
cannot
don't
live
see
outside of the
sign-in
womb.
options.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
makes great sense.
Okay.
I don't get the point, but
I don't see.
But that's the thing. It's like the zygote or whatever. The zygote is a different thing than it's not the mom's body. It's a different part of the body. I don't think you should be able to. And it's going to be a human being.
Do you think it's murder to pull the plug on an individual in your family that's brain dead?
Murder.
Yeah.
And what they signed the thing or whatever that what's it called?
They haven't signed anything.
They
I
haven't
think it would be murder for a family to pull the plug on an individual in their family that is brain dead.
Sign-in options. I'm trying to figure this out, guys. Sorry. But you can keep listening to Parker. Okay, so settings, accounts, settings. I am in settings, people.
You gonna say I don't know?
Settings.
Well, you would have to say it's murder under your view if you think the
Settings,
ending of cellular
accounts,
life is murder.
accounts,
The point
sign-in
that I would say that
options,
we recognize
sign-in
is that
options.
medical life, sentient life, and cellular life are different things. Cellular life, we don't really give a shit about. To be totally honest, we don't view who Parker is or who you are through the lens of just cellular life. We view
Right,
who
Parker,
we are
right,
through
right.
our subjective experience.
Right.
Right?
Right, you know it.
Consciousness,
You know
things
this.
like that.
But what's
That's
consciousness?
how we view ourselves, our personality, ourselves as people.
Right,
We
Parker.
do not view ourselves as people just through the lens of cellular life.
I
Think
think
about it this way. You're
Parker
Christian,
knows
right?
more than he thinks he does.
Yes.
He knows more than
Do
he
you care
doesn't
about
think
the
he
flesh
does.
or the soul?
Right, flesh of the soul. Why do you say flesh?
Okay, so when does the soul go into the body? Well, when you become sentient.
Right, Parker.
It's just the flesh without it. You don't give a shit
Parker.
about the flesh. You care about the soul.
Right.
Okay? That's why you think it's not murder to pull the plug on an individual in your family that's brain dead. You don't think
Right.
people should go to prison for that.
Right, Parker.
But how do you know the soul comes in at sentient? Like, what if the soul comes in earlier? It just
Good
doesn't,
question.
it's just not clicking or something. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, where am I going?
What do you mean?
Sign-in options.
Like,
It's like
I
pin.
don't know. I don't know if this is like
don't
science.
see
Like,
pen
I don't know
anywhere.
how you could measure it through science or some like thing where you know when the soul comes in.
No, I would say the determination of when the soul comes into the body would be based upon what the subjective experience is, because you think the soul leaves the body for an individual that's brain dead, because they're medically dead. So if what determines whether or not they have a soul in their body is the subjective experience of
I'm
the individual,
trying to reset my
well, then
pen,
it
people.
necessitates that that's going to be at the very beginning of subjective experience, which determined by neuroscientists is between 20 through 24 weeks inside the womb. That's what most neuroscience papers indicate.
I wish I heard that. I'm sorry, Parker. I'm trying to figure this out.
I mean, like, I don't know. I think, well, maybe I don't have my research or whatever to back this up, but I think, in my opinion, right, God gives you a life at conception. That's when I think God starts your life.
Well, actually, the Bible says that life begins at first breath.
Ooh.
Great point.
Who are the
I
people
still
that wrote
don't
the
think
Bible?
God would say, okay, if your life starts at first breath, then you can kill him anywhere before it, and it's fine.
Well, actually, in Numbers specifically, God commands people to get an abortion. If it is the case, commands women to get an abortion if they cheated on their husband, and it is the case that the man suspects
I don't know
that
my
she engaged
pen.
in adultery.
But that's not. I mean,
I don't even know. I'm gonna try to how to change your pin on Windows 11.
I'm just saying, like, that's crazy. I didn't know about that.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Windows 11. Search for settings and go ahead and click on the settings over here. And then in the left panel you can see accounts. So go ahead and click on accounts and just scroll down. And in account setting you can see sign in options.
Yo, do you guys think I'm really stupid, or do you guys think I'm making some decent points?
Okay, I don't know because I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. Um. Okay, so accounts, your
which
info,
one, guys?
sign in options, pin.
I'm silly. I appreciate you calling me silly
Change
instead
my
of
pin.
stupid.
Don't
Thank you.
my chat. What are you doing?
They love me.
What are you doing talking to my chat? What is going on right now?
They're loving me.
My chat.
Hey, Jesus loves all of you guys. Wait, can I say this? What are your thoughts on just like are you a Christian or like you?
What did he say, Chad? What did he say? I grew up in a Christian household.
Well, you want to hear what I said? I said, do you guys think I'm making good points, or you guys think I'm stupid? I just want to hear what they said.
Oh, what did they say?
All of them said yes. Well, all of them just said yes on like what they didn't like give me. So one guy said, "No, you're not." So I don't know, but I like your chat. I like you too, Parker. You're a good guy.
I don't know my pin. I'm trying to figure out how to change my pin.
Trump makes this country worse, dude. Trump makes this country horrible.
Well, okay. Well, I could care less about Trump.
What if I wrote it down?
What do you mean? I think Trump could be... so you don't support Trump, right?
No, I support Trump most out of anyone else, but I would be open to not, I guess, supporting Trump. But I think you are actually making great points.
And you could either vote for Donald Trump or Kamala Harris. Who would you vote for? Or would you choose not to?
I'd vote for... Ooh, honestly... maybe, I don't know. I think I'd still vote for Trump, but... well, here's my opinion. What do you think about, like, the Republican and Democratic parties? I feel like it's just so... It's kind of terrible. Like, both of them are kind of just terrible. Like, in the politicians they bring. Like, it's kind of unfortunate that...
Well, I disagree with a lot on both sides, but I can acknowledge that Democrats are better than Republicans.
But wouldn't it be better, like, I don't even know if this is possible, because it's just, like, corruption, right? Like, people are just gonna win.
Why was I was trying to get my pin, but now I don't need my pin to make this setting? What the fuck?
There wasn't so much, like, funding going on. It was just, like, people being people, you know, just believing what they believe.
Well, inevitably speaking, parties are just representative in our country of ideological beliefs, right? So there would still be differences in ideology, so there would still technically...
Why did I need my pin?
For sure, but I feel like it's more party ran than it is...
So fucking interesting.
More of like people rather than specifically the party, then what you need is a ranked choice voting system, right? Or a proportional voting system.
Let's see that. What's that mean? Like, tell me about that.
Meaning that, like, let's say you're in a Democratic primary, right? If you can select which ones you like the most. Essentially, like your number one for me. Like, let's give a circumstance in the Democratic. Bernie. Number two would be Buttigieg. Number three, Biden. Something like that. Like that. That's for example for 2020, right? Like someone if they liked Bernie the most, they liked Buttigieg the second most, and then they liked Biden the third most. So if Bernie doesn't win, your vote goes to the next person, goes to Buttigieg.
Yeah.
Buttigieg doesn't win, your vote goes to the next person. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get it.
So like it essentially will allow for your prioritization of who you value most in these circumstances, or who you think is better than the others, right? To essentially be seen.
Yeah.
Like for example, someone who wants to vote third party, right? They could vote Green Party, Democratic Party, and then Republican Party. Meaning, if the Green Party doesn't have a chance to win, their vote will go to the Democratic Party. So it actually legitimizes third-party votes, which puts significantly more accountability on behalf of the Democratic Party, the Republican Party, etc. Say if there was a Libertarian Party to the right, on the right side, right? Well, that's going to hold the Republican Party a lot more to supporting libertarian values because libertarians are actually heard, right? There's a bunch of libertarians can just go vote for Chase Oliver, right? Or vote for the libertarian candidate, and if they don't win, their vote still goes to the Republican side. Does that make sense?
No, that makes sense. Do you wish we did that, Parker?
Yeah, that's what I'm advocating for.
No, yeah, I think
this is supported by most Americans.
I'm not gonna restart my device. Look, you guys. Sorry if you're just tuning in still, but like, I'm going through my windows and literally like putting privacy settings to be on, but also security, making sure the security is pretty fucking good. So bad viruses and stuff don't happen. Device performance, family options, protection. Right, you're gonna go back to account protection, maybe.
It would be less chance to like sway elections. Like it'd be basically just harder to corrupt elections in a sense. It was
I think it would. I think it would get more people involved in the political process. I think it's the biggest thing that it would do. That would be really bad, really like a lot better.
I'll also say this: a lot of
parties accountable to a greater extent. It would minimize corruption.
Oh, I think I know my pin now. I was just so dumb. I'm so dumb. I know my pin.
for real.
That's how I get into my computer.
The amount of money and funding in politics is
Okay, how do we do privacy?
obviously it's corrupt, but
Windows security, track my device, and cellular
a lot of people were saying that like
devices linked. Oh, I don't need to see my devices.
a lot of people in your chat were saying that like they were agreeing that there's no law for men. Correct me if I'm wrong, Parker, but when I turned 18, I had to sign up for what is it? Selective service.
You're not gonna get drafted, dude.
I'm just saying women don't like.
Women don't.
I'm just saying
Women don't.
you know what I'm saying? That is a thing that.
I don't think anyone should have to sign up for service.
No, but I'm just saying women will say.
But then, Parker, how do you get people to fight for your country for a leader that talks out of his asshole?
I just want to check.
Okay, privacy and security. Let's go back. Recommendations and offers. Get personalized tips, ads, and recommendations based on my Windows activity. I don't know. Why not? Allow websites to access my language list. I don't know why that's. I'm gonna keep that off because I'm just English.
So you're actually giving an argument as to why the patriarchy hurts men.
Improve start in search results.
It hurts men, but I think it's just
Right, you can do that. I don't care. Search notifications and settings. I guess when recommendations and offers and settings. Let Windows show me product recommendations and offers. In settings? I don't think so. Advertising? I don't need advertising. Like, the app show me personalized ads by using my advertising ID. I just don't think that's... Why not turn them all on, Brady? 3 are on, 3 are off. For a reason. Alright, find my recommendations offer. Speech, online speech recommendation. If you turn off... Okay, online speech recommendation. Use your voice for apps using Microsoft's online speech recommendations. If you turn off online speech recommendations, you won't be able to use apps that use Microsoft's on. Sure. Help make online speech recognition better. Your everyday use of apps that use online speech recognition could improve the accuracy of Microsoft's online speech technology for everyone who speaks your language. Whoa. Imagine if I come up with a new language. What do you do then, Microsoft? Start contributing to my voice clips. You can change your mind about contributing voice clips anytime. Good. Now, Microsoft, you may go like my own. Do you understand, Microsoft? Good. Okay, your identity is protected. Voice clips aren't linked to you. My name is Brady Glover. You can find me now. If we find a clip with personal info, we'll delete it. No, I'm telling you, just look. Brady Glover. Help me help you. Brady. That's my name, okay? I'm in Kansas City. 66111. I'm trying to reach Parker right now on TikTok so I can defend Donald Trump as a human being. He says, "Why do you support Trump?" I personally do not support Trump, but I support him as a human. Does that make any sense, right? So what I'm trying to do is I am trying to engage with Parker, who's a really smart individual, and I'm going to tell him that I want to golf with Donald Trump, and I'll tell him he's a better golfer than me, because he most likely is, because he golfs a lot. I will tell him, I will want to share a Big Mac or some sort of McDonald's item with him afterwards, and then I want to give him a hug if he consents to it, because he's a human and he's coming with us, okay? He is coming with us. I'm an agent. I'm an actor. My name is Brady. I can be whichever one you want, but I am not what you think I am. I'm diagnosed with bipolar 1 disorder. There's 3 episodes I've had, one in the last month and a half. Each one of them I found God, but it was chaotic. This 4th time on my medication, and I found God again, and I'm speaking the truth. You can find me on TikTok, Brady6088. Oh man, what's the last number? I can look it up real quick. But you can find me on TikTok. six something 666 no 60880 potentially. It was a given name given to TikTok. I did not choose the 6. But I'm dealing with it. Do you understand? Okay, so you can also find me on YouTube. It's Brady for you. I stole that from Nathan because Nathan's hilarious. I've been told that Jews hate everyone that or think that everyone else is evil, that don't believe in their book, and I know Nathan well enough that Nathan doesn't think that, and I want to work with Nathan if you can help me out, Windows. I know this. I'm putting ideas out there, but like I have ideas, and if you listen to me, I'll be on TikTok live tomorrow, and the prompt is I am evil, prove me wrong, and people come out with me with compassion to this one. If I claim I know God, you get angry at attacking Christians, and it doesn't. It's just really like they get really jealous. I found it before they did, and I don't subscribe to any religion at this point. I found this on my own, but I believe they all have truths to it that we can comprehend and understand and align together with. If we engage face to face, we can talk like Parker is talking to.
I'm very confused. Wait, so you can be.
This is not my voice. Can you distinguish my voice from this guy's
voice? You can just identify as trans.
You fucking better, because these people might say things that I don't agree with.
So they're masculine presenting.
I don't know why Parker said that. That's Parker, by the way. This other guy
can claim that they are trans
is someone else. So I don't even know if you can hear me right now, but if you can, you better be able to distinguish between different.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe we switch the conversation.
Is that my voice or his voice? Is that my voice or his voice? Is that my voice or his voice? Okay, privacy and settings. Okay, so speech.
I'm serious. Like, don't need to cuss, Parker.
Look, this is going on YouTube. I don't mind dox myself, but I don't think anyone's gonna watch this fucking video to the point where like I feel afraid for my life. If people want to find me, there's 2 pennies outside my door. I'm in a very secure area. I feel very safe where I'm at. There's 2 pennies by my door. If anyone wants to find me, I'll give them my 2 cents. Okay. There's 2 pennies outside my door. I'll give them my 2 cents if they really want my 2 cents. Okay. Let's see. Privacy, speech. We already did that.
I don't know. I think it's kind
Let's go back. Privacy, inking and typing personalization.
I just don't comprehend the.
Use my typing history and handwriting patterns to create custom dictionary. What's that even mean?
It was very clear to you. Like it's based upon.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying this. Like what? I don't. This
Interesting.
You don't have to understand everything.
Okay.
No. Okay. Well,
there are plenty of things you don't understand quantum physics.
Right.
Okay?
What's that even mean, Parker?
Yes. I understand that quantum physics or whatever is sure important to society.
You don't have to know everything.
This is
to
the
know
reason
God.
I think a lot of people differ from the left. Is that like a lot of people like me, it's just like it seems silly in a sense to
what does?
have to.
What does?
It kind of is. Like if you're born a man.
You've given me no argument other than claiming it's silly. Okay?
Yeah, Parker, you're right. You're right.
You're claiming it's silly because you're doing what's something called an equivocation fallacy.
Okay.
Meaning, you are assuming that the way that we're using the term
Yes,
gender is the same as the way that you're using the term. You're using it in a biological sense.
Right.
So you think that we're delusional because you think that we're using the same sense of the term as you when we're not.
Right.
So actually, the only one with a false belief is you. And if you cared about false
now,
beliefs, you wouldn't support Donald Trump, who says the climate's going to start cooling and science just doesn't know it yet, and that the climate change is a hoax, and says that women who specifically don't take Tylenol when they have a fever when they're pregnant, right, aren't putting themselves or the pregnancy at a greater risk, which it does. Right, and he's actually says specifically that you have a higher risk of autism if you take Tylenol during pregnancy, which is not true. If you look at the Swedish study with 2.5 million people that I overlooked, take into account genetics and siblings, it says no association between Tylenol usage during pregnancy and autism.
Okay. I don't know. Wait. Tell me about what you think gender, or what everyone else's opinion about gender.
If I were to take your consciousness and I were to put it into right, the body of someone who's biologically female, right, would you still be a man?
Like me personally, or like who are we talking about? The
I'm
woman or
giving
me?
my PC access to all of my data because at this point I just need anything to help me, and at this point technology is being
If
better
it's
than
my
humans.
body, I'm a man. If it's the woman, it's a woman.
Technology is being better than humans, but
No, I'm
humans
saying
create
if it's my
technology,
body,
so
I'm a
thank you,
man.
humans.
If we put your consciousness, your experiences
But
into
define
the body of
technology,
someone who's
Brady.
biologically female,
Is the mind
biologically
technology?
female, are you a man or a woman?
Who created technology then?
Biologically, you are a female.
Was it really humans that created technology?
I think you're a woman. Woman. You're just a woman.
This
So
guy,
you would be a woman.
this guy is just, what is he
So
talking about? This guy's
you would go
confused.
from being a man to being a
Parker
woman.
is good at logical arguments. He doesn't contradict himself. He doesn't, so he is with God even though he doesn't know it. Parker, you're with God, but you don't know it.
Whatever I was given.
It's okay though.
Huh? Jack?
Jack, would you still be Jack?
Jack, can you hear me? My name is Brady.
What do you, like,
Jack,
sure?
Jack,
Jack would be a woman.
Jack, Brady, 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 Brady,
Yeah.
Brady,
Yeah?
Brady, 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 Brady,
Yeah.
pretty,
But you
pretty,
still go by
pretty,
Jack.
pretty, lady,
Yeah.
lady,
Okay.
lady,
Okay. All right. So why would we refer to you as your name when you are a guy if it is the case that you're a woman?
Black, Brady, lady, Jack,
Repeat that for me.
Black.
Why would we refer
Lady,
to
Jack,
your name
Black,
as
Jack,
your name when you are a guy
Black,
when
Jack
you're a woman?
Black. Can you hear me, Jack Black? Jack Black.
Shouldn't we
Brady,
call
Brady,
you-
Because
Brady,
I'm in-
Brady. It's Brady. I know who the fuck is Brady.
Because I'm in a woman's body.
But you would still be Jack, right?
Lady,
Sure.
lady,
Yeah.
Brady,
If your
Brady,
mom
lady,
said, "Oh, my
Jack,
baby
Jack,
boy,
oh,
how are you trapped
my
in
baby
someone
boy.
else's body?" Would that make sense?
You just get to evil there, Parker.
No, well, it
Manage
wouldn't make
accounts
sense
on
because
No, that would make
this is a
sense.
No, I
movie.
That
don't
would be
need
that would be
to.
an incoherent statement from your mom.
Enhanced personalized.
Yeah,
Parker
I
Parker
guess.
Really? That would be
knows,
incoherent?
but he thinks he's
I don't know,
agnostic.
this is like a movie.
Parker knows, but he
That
doesn't
would
want to
make
claim
sense.
it.
That would make
This
sense.
is-
It would make sense for your mom to be like, "Oh, my
Do
baby
you
boy,
know?
you're stuck in someone else's body."
Parker,
Oh,
you
well, sure, it
fucker.
makes sense, but it doesn't make sense.
Oh,
because
so
how
it
are we
makes
getting
sense.
stuck
Would it
into
make
the
sense
body?
Advanced
for her to
indexing
refer to
options?
you
What
using
does
he,
that
him
mean?
pronouns?
I don't need.
He is
I
stuck
don't
in
need
her body.
Indexter Parker.
I
I don't.
this is
I don't
okay.
want. I don't want
can I-
to. Look, I don't want to do that.
This just
Privacy.
seems so like movie-ish.
Privacy.
Like
Movie-ish.
using like he and pronoun. It just doesn't make sense, man. I don't know why this
Movie-ish.
is like a thing.
What do you mean?
It doesn't make any
movie-ish?
sense.
It does.
Okay.
It makes
Search.
sense.
Okay.
It would
App
make sense to say that
permissions.
he
Location. It's
is stuck in
all
their body,
on.
right?
Request activity. Nope. Okay. So we're gonna go
Alright.
back. Camera.
Does that make sense?
All on. Cameras
He is
all
stuck
on.
in her body.
Yes. Does that make sense?
Yes,
Microphone.
Yes, that
Okay.
makes sense.
Okay. So you would say it makes sense to use he
All
him
on.
pronouns in
You
reference
guys
to
can hear
someone
me
who
loud
is
and clear. Voice
biologically
activation. I don't want to do voice. What apps
Sure.
access voice activation?
female.
Well,
Okay.
maybe
I
we
know
can
that's-
do
okay, I
that.
know that's
Whatever.
your-
Yo,
I know
dude,
that's your job.
accidental progressiveness.
Notifications. Okay.
Can I
All
say-
on.
Okay, yes, but you're using a. Have you ever watched Thunderstruck?
Let's go,
The movie with
dude.
Kevin.
Yo, dude, he's so close. Go ahead.
Have you ever watched Thunderstruck with Kevin Durant? The movie.
No, I haven't.
Okay. Well, it's basically this is what this is like. It's basically a kid like you. I will not
A
say you're a
kid.
kid, but it's a guy
Fuck
who kind
you.
of looks like you actually. And he was mediocre at basketball. And look it up. I'm telling you, it looks somewhat like
Parker
me. It's
is
not like
animated
some
right
ugly guy or
now.
anything, But
Parker is animated. He just gave a
a
facial
guy,
expression
a guy
that
who's
I never
mediocre
seen
at basketball,
before.
kind of sucked at basketball. And there's Kevin Durant, and they touched a basketball and they
Kevin.
switched bodies. This is what we're talking about.
God,
this is like a
switch
this is a
bodies.
cartoon Disney.
Watch
Disney
IBS,
Friday.
irritable bowel syndrome. If you guys can.
I've actually never seen
It's
Freaky
the
Friday.
animation I made,
On my watch list.
and it made people laugh, even though I didn't know
Yeah, so
what I
like,
was
for
doing.
example, like,
But I
if
believe
you
I
were
could
to go
write better
into the
than
game
some
and you're
writers
playing a character,
at the school
right, that is
because
biologically
they didn't
female,
really have
would
heart.
you cease to be a man?
They just
would you
knew
not be Jack anymore?
vocabulary. Contacts.
One more time for me.
What apps
Would you
access your
cease to be a
contacts?
man?
No, I don't want.
Would it make sense for me to say he is playing
Why would I
this
do that?
character?
Why not? Let's just
I
let
get
the
okay. I get what you're
information
saying.
go
it
out
does
there.
make sense, but
Okay,
but
so that, like
Contacts,
the way that
calendar.
we use pronouns and the way that we
Okay,
use gender
I guess it's
is
all
not
turned on.
biologically
Calendar, phone calls.
So you just explained
Apps
right now.
make phone calls, phone call access.
exactly
I guess
how.
that's already on for some reason. I don't even know
yes,
if
but
Microsoft
doesn't
has
it
my
also
phone
seem
number.
kind of like yes, in movies
Call
sure it makes sense,
history,
but in real life doesn't seem somewhat delusional
email.
No,
and somewhat
What apps
crazy.
access your
Hypothetical
email?
scenarios
I don't
for
know
you
if
to
I
take into
want
account,
apps to access my
right,
email.
specifically what it would be the case.
Why
in
not?
this scenario.
Okay, let's turn it on. Okay.
So it's
You
totally
know,
relevant because it
tasks.
demonstrates how we use gender.
Let apps access your tasks. Why not?
Does that make sense?
Task messaging.
No, not
Apps
really.
read messages. Choose
Well,
option
then you're
read
just
messages.
never gonna understand because genuinely you're not smart enough.
Messages.
That's just hurtful.
Ooh.
Good.
Parker, be careful.
It's the truth.
I don't think.
Facts sometimes hurt your feelings, man.
I guess I agree with that in a sense, but I don't think because I don't accept that gender is this moving thing that anyone can be anything they want. I think
that's not what we said.
What you are.
Other devices.
We never said that. We never said.
Look, I'm
anyone can be
trusting you
anything they want.
guys with my computer.
You can never be smart.
Is that okay? You can shut this down at
Okay.
any time. But I encourage you to
Okay,
not.
wait. You want to talk? Would you like to talk about
I
Christianity
encourage you
for
to
a
not.
second?
Just to be not afraid. I'm literally
Okay,
trying to
my
reach
problem is
Parker right
this.
now.
A lot of
I'm
people.
trying to reach Parker right now.
Wait, could you tell me your
Where am I
viewpoint on
at?
Christianity?
Other
Quick, like
devices,
you're
app
not a Christian
diagnostics.
anymore, I assume.
Not Christian.
App diagnosis.
Atheist or
Audio-
don't.
Agnostic.
I'm an
You don't
agnostic.
say
I'm
you're
an
an
Agnostic atheist. And Parker is
Okay.
smart for being agnostic because
I
he
don't
doesn't
get
want to
why
make a
so many
knowledge claim
people
because he
have
knows
distaste
making knowledge claims are dangerous.
And a hatred, I guess.
And
Not
his
hatred.
logic
I'm not saying
with how
hatred, you
people
hate,
use
but a
knowledge
lot of your
claims, he
chat
knows making knowledge
just
claims is
really
bad.
dislikes Christianity. They just do, and I want to say this.
There's a lot of
I don't get
Christians
why,
in
because-
my chat that like my content.
Okay, fantastic. But I think this kind of sheds a light on Christianity, right? I'm unknowledgeable on this topic. I'm trying to figure out what Parker has to say, and I think I'm being very, very kind, very
Okay,
listening,
right.
not saying any names.
I hear you. I haven't been listening
And
to
there
you.
is Parker, it's totally fine, but will often be mean at times, which is fine.
Right, he reacts because you
Agnostic,
react.
atheist. So why do people have a lot of hatred towards Christians when
Because they're
a true
disingenuous.
Christian,
Look, a true Christian.
tries to be
No,
discerning and
be
not mean
careful.
and
Be
listening,
careful what you
know?
mean by true, Kaylee.
Well, I'm not Christian, so I'm not gonna go
Right,
based on that. But
right.
does Trump live up to that?
Right.
Does Trump do
No,
that?
well,
'Cause
that's
he
what
had
I'm saying.
He had a nickname
I'm
and an
saying-
insult for every single person that he ran up against. So Trump's not a true Christian, I guess. A true Christian.
That's
a true Christian
Right.
wouldn't support cutting
Right.
20,000 children off of free school lunch and breakfast on average
Right.
every single month.
I actually want to say
Right.
not true Christian. Okay, that's a whatever.
Right.
I'm
Do
saying
you know taking back true Christian? Kaylee, do you take back
because
true
we all
Christian?
fall short. I'm not trying to judge anyone. Also, people are calling me, people are judging me. But
Yes, we are,
I just
because
think
you're just not being
what
genuine.
Jesus teaches Christians, right? And we all fall short.
Who
No one's
told
perfect.
you these
Everyone falls short.
stories?
Christians are
Find
not
it out
better
on
than
your
anyone.
own,
I just wanna say that.
dude.
I don't think
Find
I'm
it
better
out
than
on your
Parker. I
own.
don't think I'm better than anyone in this chat. But what is so wrong with what Jesus teaches people to love your neighbor and to be kind to people?
Because
and
if a
to,
person like me
give,
strives to be
live,
like
to
Jesus,
be
I
quick
will
to
get
love,
fucked
slow
in the
to hate,
ass.
love your neighbor. What's
Everything
wrong
that
with
Trump
this?
does not do.
It
Everything
literally
that Trump
teaches people like me to fly into the
every single thing that you
sun
just described
and
is the
die.
antithesis to Trump.
Fly into the sun and
Well,
die.
that's the
That's
thing,
what
that's
that's
not
what
but
literally
people-
teaches people that can
People
have a
correlate
brain
politics with religion
and
like
really
Trump,
can
like Trump
be
with
fearless with
Jesus
it.
or something. It's nothing close. Politics have nothing to do with Christianity.
Be like
it's not
Jesus. Be like
Republicans are
Jesus and get crucified?
Christians and, like,
No.
Democrats. It's
I'm gonna do it
nothing like
my
that.
way.
Understand that
Brady
Republicans
is gonna do it
all the
in
time
his
are
own
trying to
way.
utilize
Because
their religion to
if I
restrict
walk
other
like
people's rights.
Jesus, I'm gonna get fucking
I think that's
crucified.
terrible.
Okay, so
I just agree.
the reason why we have conversations about it is because it's
And that's
constantly
not
brought
me
up
being
by the right.
scared. That's just me seeing a pattern.
They weaponize their religion against us all the time.
That's why I'm being.
And
That's
And
why I
when we
react to
respond
people.
with, like, yo,
I'm doing it
Jesus,
my own
like,
way.
Was not cool with that authoritarian shit.
I am
right?
not
He
God,
specifically
damn
was
it.
like,
Let me just be very fucking clear. I am Brady. I'm a human like anyone else. I'm not above or below anyone. I want to talk to Parker so I can tell him why I support Donald Trump, but I don't support Donald Trump. Does that make sense? It's a contradiction on purpose. I contradict myself intentionally, but in logical arguments, if people claim they know something that they don't know and are talking about the devil, and they don't know it, they contradict themselves.
literally stopped the shit of trying to force it upon people
Yes.
and just said that if we just do things that are good and people will come to us, more people would be Christian. Genuinely.
Okay, I'm gonna go back
People would go
to
to Christianity and go to the
the
church
regular
if they were
scheduled
not forced
programming.
into these circumstances, if they didn't feel the hate and the division in the context of the Christian
Oh, my
culture,
camera moved.
that's what pulls people and pushes them away. So if you were accepting, if you loved thy neighbor,
Yes.
right,
Parker,
you would have more people be Christian.
100%. I just want to say this. I forget the Bible verse, but Jesus, I think, is the one who is talking. He says, I'm gonna paraphrase here, but he's saying a false or like a don't. It's better to not be a Christian than to be a bad Christian. It's like
false?
to be
What are you talking about?
person who does bad and says they're a Christian. Like Jesus disdains that, and he doesn't like that because it takes. And the reason he says that is because it takes away people from Christianity because people have a bad misconception.
Do you think Jesus loved Islam? Do you think the Islamic people? Do you think Jesus loved Muslims? Do you think Jesus? Do you think Jesus loved Hinduism? Do you think Jesus loved Buddhism?
I'm not saying Trump maybe should be a Christian. Or I'm not saying no, I think he shouldn't necessarily preach a Christian. Do you actually see that Trump said he doesn't think he's going to get into heaven? Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I don't know. Because here's the thing. I just want everyone to know.
Yeah, it's just just like the one random moment where he finally gets like post-nut clarity, right? And it is the case that like he
Trump.
realized that.
Why do you say that, Trump?
That, like,
Trump.
he was a
Why do you say that?
His whole life.
You fucking idiot.
But the thing is, this is also a misconception of Christianity. Many times it says this: your works have nothing to do with you getting into heaven. That's a lot of people think like, oh, to be a Christian, I have to be a great person, or I have to fix my life. Like I'm gonna go to hell if I keep doing
Fix
this.
it. No one's coming to save you.
Because Jesus died on the cross. I just want to say that, like, no one is too far gone. No one is. That's what it is. So Trump's saying that kind of.
You don't think Hitler's too far gone?
Well, I'll say this: there's an unforgivable sin, which is blasphemy against the Holy Spirit, right?
So blasphemy against the Holy Spirit's unforgivable, but pedophilia is forgivable.
No, do you know what? Are you aware with what blasphemy against the Holy Spirit is?
Yes, but people have different depictions and interpretations of what it is. What's yours?
Well, the common depiction is that it's hardening your heart against the Lord throughout your whole life, right? That's what it is. It's not one act. It's a multitude of acts. So basically, it's basically what Hitler did in a sense. If you're living life,
I'm telling this guy to be careful right now. I'm speaking to
just because you say you're Christian
him.
Doesn't mean anything.
Himothy thinks he's so right. Thinks he's so right, and he's so scared of being wrong.
I'm not backing up Trump for this, but I'm saying people also say like, would Hitler go to heaven because he said he was Christian? Blasphemy against the Holy Spirit is hardening your heart, right? That is just you denying God, denying the Holy Spirit into your life for a very long period of time.
I deny God and I deny the Holy Spirit into my heart because I don't believe in them.
That's what I'm saying. But maybe you're not too far gone right now. Who knows? Maybe if you keep doing this and the Lord keeps trying to go into your heart, you know, and maybe one day you'll be like, okay, why not?
If I died today, right now, would I go to hell?
Do you take Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior? Do you believe it in your heart and say it with your mouth?
No.
Then you would go to hell.
Okay, so I would go to hell. Do you think hell is like I'm gonna burn alive for an eternal time period?
It does say hell is a flame, but that doesn't. There's a lot of depictions of it.
Do you think it's eternal suffering?
Yes.
I'm trying to provoke this guy right now, saying he's so scared because he is scared for a good reason.
Yes.
Dude, do you realize that's
ridiculous? That's what my.
So Jesus only wants sheep in heaven, people who don't ask questions.
It's not asking questions. It's just.
It is asking questions. You must ask questions.
So because I had any level of criticism of it or a critique of it, you're saying I should directly go to an eternal place of suffering.
No, a lot of people deny it, and why do you deny it? Why do you think there's not enough evidence?
Because I don't think that there's evidence, right? There's no basis in evidence for it, and I think that there are contradictions with Christianity.
Well, there's eyewitness accounts, many eyewitness accounts.
Those are claimed eyewitness accounts, not actual eyewitness accounts, first person, right? Though the stories of the New Testament were passed down word of mouth for over a generation prior to actually being written down. Okay, so none of them are first-hand accounts.
What about the Dead Sea Scrolls? What do you think about that? And they found the chariots and the scrolls and stuff in the bottom of the Red Sea. And what do you think about that?
Yeah. So you said a chariot at the bottom of the Red Sea.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying the stuff that would symbolize that Moses split the Red Sea.
No, that I didn't see that. What did you see?
This kind of surprised me you haven't seen this. But there's just many, like, the Dead Sea Scrolls. Do you know the Book of Enoch?
Yeah.
I'm trying to provoke, and I got blocked. Sorry, people.
Okay. Well, in the Dead Sea Scrolls.
God damn it! I got blocked. I got blocked. Damn it! See, I'm trying too hard. I'm trying too hard, and I literally called this guy Jackie, and I got fucking blocked by the moderators. So I probably can't. I probably.
Word for word, bar for bar.
I literally said in caps, who do you worship? I was being disingenuous on purpose so I can get in this guy's head. I'm trying too hard. And look, now on Parker's lives, I'm always probably going to be blocked. Damn it. So I can't even reach look, literally, moderators. Why you do this, moderators?
I'm not saying it's 100% accurate. Well, I'll say this also.
By the way, there are differences. There are differences among scriptures.
Think about this. You don't think that like the 12 apostles, right? Doesn't that kind of show to you that if they all are willing to die and be tortured,
look, this guy has a
lives,
truth.
you don't think that
but look,
will attest that this guy was
you
saying
don't think that
something
people have
truthful?
died for other religions?
Yes,
This is
look,
ridiculous.
Parker
When people have
is
fought
true
and died for religions
here.
throughout the entirety of history.
Yes.
You think religions that are false.
But be
okay?
careful,
People have fought in wars for
Yes,
religions
be careful, both
for
of
all
you.
history, and they didn't have evidence for it. Okay, so like I don't know why, like people have fought for Islam.
Parker, be careful, Parker.
People have fought for Judaism.
Parker,
People have fought for different
Parker,
denominations of
be
Christianity you think are false.
I know,
Okay?
you're
This
right,
idea
but be careful, be
that
careful.
People are only going to fight for the truth is obviously absurd.
Yes, but be careful. I would say, yes, but be careful.
Maybe it's absurd. Maybe you're right, Parker.
Okay, and this guy...
Is there anything else you want to talk about or add before
Don't
we go to the
lose your
next person?
faith. Don't lose your faith, Jack.
Nothing. Have fun, everyone.
Parker,
Alrighty,
bring Brady
alrighty,
up.
only thank you for
Bring
being
Brady
Marina,
up.
thank you so much for the $5.
Bring
Thank
Brady
you so
up.
much, I really
Bring
appreciate
Brady
it.
up.
Thank you.
Bring
I really
Brady up.
appreciate it. Thank you so much,
Bring
Marina.
Brady up. Bring Brady
Marlon,
up.
thank you so
Bring
much, really
Brady
appreciate
up.
the
Bring
$5.
Brady
Thank
up.
you so much, really appreciate it. Caleb, thank you for the $1.
Bring
Janet, thank you so
Brady
much for the
up.
$1. Really appreciate
Bring
it.
Brady up.
Aiden, thank you for the $3. Thank you.
This
I
CJ.
actually have not.
This CJ. This
Gabrielle,
CJ.
thank you so much for the appreciate the $10. Caitlin, thank you so much for the $3. Thank you. Gabby, thank you for the $1. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Samantha, thank you for the
Look,
$10.
I was being
Thank you so much. Really
disingenuous
appreciate it. Thank you.
to this Jack man, so
Anna,
I
thank you so much.
could
Really appreciate
provoke
the $2. Samantha,
on
thank you for the
purpose.
$1.
But
Heidi, thank you for the
man, I
$10.
know
Thank
I had to
you.
be careful.
Thank you so much. Lauren with the $5. Thank you.
I didn't think I was gonna be blocked.
On Cash App. Thank you so much, August. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
This CJ, the guy that literally
August in the
talked to
comment
me
section right now. Thank you
today,
so much.
CJ is an
Support me
idiot.
as always, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, link tree in the bio, as well as the description of YouTube. As well as you can support me over YouTube Super Chat. If you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up, everybody. I would really, really, really appreciate it. I'd really appreciate if it helps push out the stream for the 3,500 people on the stream. I would really appreciate if you do so.
I don't think I'm gonna get up tonight, guys. I think this is interesting, recording myself reacting to people, but I really want to just talk to Parker.
The 27th, I'm gonna be out of town, and I'm gonna be
Don't listen to this.
debating from like a different area.
Oh, you're gonna be debating from Toronto?
I'll have to like bring my laptop. So
I don't know why I said don't listen to this, but I thought he was gonna give out information, but I know Parker well enough to not do that.
Just
Oh,
letting
Parker,
everyone
bring
know,
Brady up,
I
bring
will be
Brady up,
between the 24th
bring Brady
and
up,
the
bring
27th.
Brady up, bring Brady up.
Maybe one of the days I'll take off.
Ah, damn it!
But between those days, I'm gonna be doing like really early lives.
I'm gonna
But I'll be
see.
back right after that, so don't worry. Yo, what's up, pal to you?
Who else is on Mezzo?
There's a son. Can you take care of this? And then it disappeared. I went. Jesus Christ, God's son. Yeah, it sank in the chowder, so it kind of disappeared. It sank in the chowder, and that's good. That's good comedy words. You like sank in the chowder? I mean, it sank in the chowder. Oh, look, my fly disappeared. And Jesus did it. I mean, it sank in the chowder. It sank in the chowder, but it's I can't see it. Yeah. Someone's going to change their username to sank in the chowder, and everyone's going to be confused. All right, so onions. By the way, not a great band name. Sank in the chowder. No, it doesn't say. It's better as a joke. Who should make we should have a jokes. We should make a joke list. Oh, that'd be sick. Add joke, just punchlines.
Yeah, just punchlines.
It sank in the chowder. How are you, buddy?
Good.
Just about to have some late night spaghetti. Just microwave it.
Now that's a good band name.
Late night spaghetti.
I like that. Actually, very much enjoy that. All right. Hey, well, Poco, thanks so much for this. I don't know if I understand the thing about onions you're trying to say or not. If onions are okay to eat, but you brought it up. Did you want to maybe explain that before we move on here?
Yes. Basically, sin is to be disobedient to God.
Do you want them to go to heaven?
Right.
Okay.
Basically, if part of the description of the Bible, if there is something that makes you disobey God, then that is considered to be a sin. In this case, in the specific verses that the gentleman Joel brought, those were exactly the same that I was thinking of.
You guys are creative geniuses. You guys are both creative geniuses. You guys are both creative geniuses.
And they complained to God that they were starving and they only had a manna. And they desired to eat meat and onions. So basically they were, or they felt the need to disobey God, to go back to Egypt, to become slaves, just because of onions.
So the sin isn't technically the onion.
I'm trying to so Joel and Mezzo. Sorry guys, I'm really in tune to Joel and Mezzo right now because these guys are fantastic. I think agnostic. I believe they're agnostic because who they wouldn't be who they are if they weren't agnostic. Sorry, atheists, but they do claim to be atheists when it comes to an Abrahamic God, which I literally held that same position for quite some time, and it's the logical thing to do.
Is there any other food we could have? Is there anything else we could do other than this?
But then you start to have a little faith, and then you start to act a little crazy, and then you're like, wait, I can be good.
For example,
do you understand, Mezzo? Mezzo, you hear me? Do you hear me right now? I'm in your ear right now. This is Brady. This guy is un poco loco, maybe. Yeah. Have you seen Coco?
Yeah, it's a good point. I guess
Have you seen Coco?
To respond to that real quick,
I know how to cure Alzheimer's. I believe I have a way to cure Alzheimer's if people can educate me about it. But it has to do with music.
Well, you can question God's plan. There is a level of negotiation between the people and God. Not all the time.
Welcome to my kitchen. Okay, I'm gonna. Can bonobos go to heaven? The topic is this: can bonobos go to heaven? Mezzo, where am I at? Mezzo, I'm behind you.
Yeah, but as I said,
it's always just kind of like the rules are always changing at his whim.
My friend, the onions are not the problem. The problem are simply, let's say, looking for excuses to disobey. If you read the verses specifically.
Mezzo, there's two of you. There's two of you, Mezzo. But I know there's three. But can we get there to be more? Can we get there to be more? Let's see how many mezzos we can get. How many mezzos? How many mezzos can we get? Look, you're inverted. You're mirrored. You're mirrored. How are you mirrored? I'm literally doing this to you right now. I'm mirroring you. Mezzo. I was doing an optical illusion. I want to show you that you're mirrored. Do you understand? I think you understand because you're disengaged with this guy because he thinks he's a fucking idiot. I mean, wait. Do you think he's an idiot? I don't know. He can be saved. You know this. Joel knows this. Joel and Mezzo, you're good men. Joel and Mezzo, you're good men.
To set you free, and you continue to keep looking for excuses to go back.
Excuses? What's this guy talking about with excuses?
I think they're right.
Right.
I think that it's kind of weird that God, like, it doesn't cost God anything to give them meat and onions. It's totally free for him. He doesn't lose any time because he's outside of time. He doesn't it cost him money. He has infinite power. He should give, I think they're right. He should give them better food.
I mean, the point, for example, if we strictly adhere to the verse,
right,
you're right.
It's so contradictory, and it's such an interesting thing, right? We should walk in Jesus' footsteps, or we should not be Jesus. What? Do you know kids try to, be their father, they aspire to be their father, and then when they become their father, they end up hating their own kids?
Let's use the infinity stone for teleportation. Let's move them to the promised land.
Yep. That'd be great.
Everything in the Old Testament.
I'm testing out things I would talk to these guys to see how their logic holds up. I want to fine tune your brain, but I believe they're already fine tuned because you're both creative geniuses. So imagine if you guys are still agnostic, I will be your 666, okay? And you can call me anytime you want. You guys can call me anytime you want. And I'll make you believe in something good, okay?
That's a very good one.
Even though it doesn't cost him anything, he's a piece of shit. That's the lesson.
No, the lesson is, my friend, when you come to this world, nothing is for granted.
I don't understand what that means.
For example, if you have a son, do you know whether the son is going to be healthy or not?
No. Because God doesn't make everyone healthy. He makes some people sick.
Yeah, but who chose for things to be like that?
Jesus?
No. Aiden,
my son.
Your son is Aiden? That's nice.
No, it's just a really common kid's name. It's not just thought it'd be funny.
All right. Aiden and Eve were the ones who decided to choose this world in the way.
Ah, man, guys,
So that's why God killed the Israelites, so that we would know Adam and Eve messed up.
No. As I said, when you come to this world, my friend, there is nothing on the side of God that you can use, for example, to force him to do things the way you want. Additionally, doing things.
I understand that we can't get God to do what we want. What I'm saying is, why not? Why doesn't he do anything? He could have seen Adam and Eve fuck up and then made the world great after that. But he let it stay fucked up. What's his problem? It costs him nothing. He could have onions for everybody. for whatever reason, if that's what. If people don't want onions, great. Here's some leeks. They are free. I'm God. Right? Why is he letting people starve ever? So that we learn the lesson that we're going to starve? That's crazy. We wouldn't have to learn that lesson if he didn't starve us.
Let's go back to Adam and Eve.
That didn't really happen.
They were given everything. Put yourself in their shoes.
Sorry.
Well, they didn't have shoes. They weren't given shoes.
Put yourself on their feet.
Hell yeah. I can do that.
Okay.
I will bow down to their feet. Are you a foot guy?
You're a foot guy?
You like that?
Do you like that? No, I'm not.
Get down on
I
the
understood
foot.
the reference because I like to play Elden Ring a lot, so there is a meme for Miyazaki.
Look,
So,
I'm gonna disconnect my power source to get some bread. Is that okay?
that is called Elden Ring. I couldn't hear that one. Can you please repeat?
I think it's on, maybe it's on Steam or something. But you were saying Eve's feet or something?
No, no, well, if you put yourself in their position, imagine that you are in the Garden of Eden, and God does everything you want, but you said, why did he put the tree in the middle of the garden if he knew that they were going to mess up everything? And that is an interesting proposition, because the whole deal, the reason you and I struggle is because of free will as well. So
What are you talking about? We didn't choose Eden. God made Eden.
For example, you have a son, right?
Yeah, but God made Eden. Who designed Eden?
I know. Imagine like Eden is the presence
Guys, I'm
of God.
trying. I'm sorry, I'm being quiet, but like,
Presence of God.
I'm really.
The presence of God.
I'm trying.
We made our
I need to be. I think they see me, and I'm gonna stop commenting.
God gave us some options, and we chose to do this one or that one. We chose the one where they chose the one where they get to know good and evil and be cursed. And so what God did for the rest of us is not give us the choice. He gave them the choice and not the rest. We don't have the free will.
I'm preparing. I have a feeling. Is it okay if I turn my camera on, guys? Yeah, and they're gonna say yes.
No,
you don't have free will.
You as a father, yes, you have. You have, let's say,
go to Eden then. Fucking prove it.
No, that's the thing. Going to Eden is not something you can demand. It's a privilege. Being in the
then
the
you
presence
don't
of God.
have. If they had free will, they could have the onions.
No, free will. Your freedom ends where the freedom of the other person starts. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So we stop at God's abilities.
Yeah, you cannot force God. 1, 2. God knows whether giving you something or not will attract calamity in the end or not.
So he doesn't give us the free will to choose things. We can ask for a cheeseburger, and then he'll think, will this be good or bad? And then he'll decide to make our free will wish come true. So he's deciding, not us.
If you determine that you want that directly from God, because what you can do is to decide with the things you are given.
My free will right now is to have a Beyond Burger right in front of me, a big Beyond Burger.
Right.
That's what I want, and so I ask God, God, son, can you please put a Beyond Burger on my hand? And then that's my free will. So does it happen or not? No. So who made the choice to put a burger in my hand? Me or God?
Was his choice or was your choice?
I wanted it, but I don't get it. Who chooses if I get it or not?
Wanting something is your decision.
Yeah,
but you
I understand.
Something,
but the actuality of it is up to him.
No.
Then give me the burger.
If you want something,
what are you talking
that's up to you.
Yes, I want it. Now, can I actually have it, or is God going to deny my free will?
That's the thing. God deciding not to give it to you, that doesn't mean that you are not free.
Yes, it does. If he's the one deciding all of the things.
No, turn God into a person and do the exam exercise. For example, if you ask me a burger and I have the burger in my hand and I can give it to you, am I also free to decide whether or not I should give this burger to you?
Yes, absolutely. God's free will overpowers ours. If you and I were standing here and I had a burger and you asked for it, since I'm in control, my free will overpowers yours. I go, I know it's your will to have a burger, but I'm denying you your free will because mine is stronger.
I'm trying to interact with him right now. It's not really.
I'm not giving you the opportunity to make it happen.
I literally Mezzo like give me a Beyond Burger in my hand, and I typed, here you go. Here's a Beyond, and then I did Apple language for burger, and then I did I see it in your hand, because he held his hand up, and I said, I see it in your hands. I'm fucking with Mezzo right now, so he calls me. Hopefully,
Okay, so when we go,
probably.
dear God, please give me a burger. Now that's our will, was to pray. That was an option. His option is to do it or not. If it's good for humanity, he'll give you the burger. If it's long-term bad, he won't, right?
That's one way to put it. I guess
is it the right way to put it? Is that the correct? Is that how you think?
I am not sure. Biblically, for example, God made similar decisions in the Bible. Because when the Israelites they craved for water, he gave them water from a rock. That was a symbol of something else, obviously. And when they were starving, he gave them bread from heaven. That was a symbol of something, of course. And the desert that he made them.
What are you doing that's so loud right now? Are you stapling?
My apologies. What was that?
There's like a loud background noise.
My apologies. I am in a chair right now, so I am moving back and forward.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay. People were guessing it was air hockey. It sounded like a stapler to me. Cutting an onion is funny.
No,
yeah.
It's a very old chair.
Yeah, look, I understand that having the ability to make choices doesn't mean that your choices must come true. You can still you can call that free will. It's probably free choice is the better word for it. Free will does kind of mean like at least libertarian free will. It means like you can just do whatever you want. God has that, right?
Free will.
He has like libertarian complete free will. He can do anything, so whatever he chooses is what happens. No one can deny
For
God.
example, if God, according to the Bible, it is the will of God that people are disobedient to them.
What?
According to the Bible, you're saying God has free will, we don't.
What have you ever thought about if we should teach bonobos to go to heaven, to stop being animals?
No, what I'm saying is.
But there's bonobos that I believe do good, right? So do you believe the good bonobos go to heaven and the bad bonobos don't?
Actualize his will.
If they're good. Do you believe bonobos can be good? Do you believe bonobos can be evil?
There are things that God cannot do.
Okay. Look, I'm gonna explain a concept to you, Mezzo. And I hope you can comprehend what this means.
And that's the thing. When I said God logically cannot sin, but possibly yes.
That's why I stopped running this one so much. It doesn't really like.
Mezzo, Brady, do Brady.
I need a hump day one.
Brady.
I just need a hump day one. Ding dong, ding.
Oh God. Mezzo, just add Brady up.
Let's try this one.
Add Brady up. I'm losing faith in God in the Bible. Okay, guys, can you bring up the bonobo one?
Did I get dropped or did I drop? Hey, you you just like disappeared. I figured you were like at work and something happened. So I just like didn't drop myself. I just like sat here and was on mute doing something, and then I noticed that I wasn't on anymore. I used to have on my. Oh, you know what?
Joel, Mezzo, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I love you guys, but I'm gonna explain things to you if you let me. Can I? Is it okay if I put my camera on?
Second. Hold on, Joel. Is everything okay with Photoshop? Yeah, I just like if I use the newer Photoshop, I can do the like remove background, so I don't have to like trace the thing. Oh, but yeah, for some reason, it doesn't want to let me open the new Photoshop until I update my OS. So it's like, okay, I can't win. You know what I mean? It's just so hard. Brady, what's your age and religion?
I'm 27. Religion, it's complicated. I believe all religions have truths to them, but I have found God in my own way, and I'm here to literally explain. Well, I was indoctrinated with Christianity. It's interesting how you guys talk being agnostic, because that's where we start, right? Like literally, we look at every single thing as saying I don't know, and as an individual, we come to understand what that means for us, and we can align by engaging, like you guys are both listening, and we talk about it, right? Can I put my camera on? Is that okay?
Are you gonna show your dick or something?
No, why you'd say that, Mezzo? No, good faith.
Your voice sounds like someone who has like a long dick, but why do you want to show your camera?
So you can see my face. So it's more data for you to process because of micro expressions. Look, okay. You don't want me to do? Okay, that's okay. Okay, so let's put it this way. I'm an actor. I'm an agent. You can pick whichever one you want to think about. I'm a theater major. I go into film and new media. I'm a 3D artist and animator. I've worked on Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, The Marvels, blah, blah, blah. Brady, why are you saying this? I understand things in a way others don't, and I'm trying to say it in a direct way, if that makes sense. And I'm trying to be specific. So, do you guys have any questions?
Yeah, what are you doing here?
Talking to you beautiful humans. You two...
Get me a role in a Hollywood film.
No, I don't have that connections. I'm very isolated, and I'm talking to two humans I trust very much because you guys have logical thinking. And
What job did you have on? What'd you say?
What did I say?
What was your job on that?
I was a visualization artist, so essentially I created the ideas. I had original ideas that I put out to the director, James Gunn.
He can't get you. He's not in casting. Right?
No, I don't know James Gunn personally, but also.
You'd be like, I have a creative idea. What if there was a guy, quite a bit of a receding hairline?
Oh God, Joel, your hair is beautiful.
And I'm trying to animate it. I wish I can't.
Mezzo, it's okay, Mezzo.
I think this has to be live action.
It can be, but there's live action and animation mixed together.
Yeah, I've seen Roger Rabbit.
Right, but also that's 2D.
I'll be the live action.
What's the difference between 2D and 3D, Mezzo?
I'll be the animation.
You're on a 2D screen, but you're a 3D person, and I know that, but I've never seen you in 3D. Well, I'd like to believe. I'd like to believe it. I'm believing your.
Right now, put on your 3D glasses.
You guys are funny. You guys are hilarious. You guys are hilarious.
Brady,
I'm on.
What is your? What's the point that you're up here?
Look,
for?
And you're doing that subconsciously, but maybe consciously. So that was a signal, and I'm picking it up. I appreciate you too. I can only pick up Mezzo signals right now. Oh, you can play guitar. Yes, I can play guitar too. Do you want me to play guitar? Or I can play piano.
I really don't. I want you to get to the fucking point, or I'm gonna drop you.
Well, look, the point is God exists. Do you know abstractions? Do you know numbers are an abstraction?
We don't have to actually talk to this guy, right? Like this is just gonna be annoying. I feel like this is just gonna be annoying. The only other person as guest is just this letter H. Hey H, are you a real person?
Yeah, I'm a dude.
Are you a Christian?
Yeah, sort of.
Okay.
Aw.
Yeah, sort of. Okay, better than this. Okay, cool. So how old are you?
Guys, I was talking to Joel and Mezzo, and they disconnected me for talking about my mind.
Stick with that.
Is he gonna get to the
So
point?
You're sort of Christianist. You're kind of maybe starting to lose faith in God and the Bible.
No, I mean that happened a long time ago, and then I kind of had a coming around, but it's a little bit more complicated. Most Christians would consider me a heretic, but I mean the main reason I came across here, I found you guys on YouTube, and I got like everything you've said has been things that made fucking sense. It's the same questions I've asked, the same kind of like what do you call it, like contradictions and or moral dilemmas you'd find within the stories of God. You know, like why the fuck did this
I said,
righteous God kill everybody on Earth except for Noah because this dude is like apparently cool, and also kill a bunch of animals. You know, like things like innocence and stuff like that.
Yeah, but that probably never happened though, right? Like that's kind of the solution there.
I mean, as far like reality is concerned, yeah.
I'm gonna try again. I said,
But,
that's all right.
I said.
Yeah, I got to reading like things.
Okay,
like,
how do you want me to talk?
Who's not a Christian, obviously.
We have the spaghetti factory, like the pasta thing. You turn it and they come out in different shapes and stuff.
Okay. All right, yeah, spaghetti.
Whatever. What is the thing called where you put the Play-Doh in the
No, Plato, the philosopher.
Turns into. Oh, never mind.
Oh, yeah.
Socrates,
yeah, like Aristotle's
Plato.
dad. Yeah.
Yeah. So Plato, well, he wasn't his dad. He was his teacher. And Socrates was Plato's teacher.
I always thought Socrates was the grandpa. That's why he had that beard. But go ahead. You were reading.
In a way, yes.
The analogy of the cave. One of those types of things.
Yeah, those types of things. And like one thing that stuck out to me is like Plato talks about myth, because each one of the city-states in ancient Greece had like a particular mythos, as they called it, which is basically like the story of how they came about.
Yeah.
And I mean, even modern nations have that. Like in America, George Washington, came out of the sky on a bald eagle.
Peace be upon him.
And he saved America from this evil.
Wait, is that
obese?
Is that a real like legend that I've never heard?
No, dude, I'm exaggerating a fuck ton.
But the thing of him crossing the Delaware might have never happened, though. Like that.
Exactly.
That picture
it's
of him.
Part of the American mythos.
Yeah.
That's what mythos is, and what it does though.
Because think about how would they get the camera on the other boat? Like back then, it'd be too wobbly.
Yeah, I figured they weren't taking photos since cameras weren't invented, but
that's fair.
The idea behind it is that like what matters within that framework is actually the story itself, the narrative it teaches people, as in the lessons it teaches people. It's like Aesop's fables, you know what I mean?
Yeah, or Santa Claus.
Yeah, exactly. If you're a good boy, you'll get fucking gifts and stuff. But for adults, since our lives are a bit more complicated, it's not so much.
Yeah, if you're a good grown-up, you'll get gifts.
Yeah, and if you're a good grown-up, being a good grown-up's a lot harder. And these are questions that have been asked for thousands of years by people who were. I mean, you have atheists like yourself that have existed 2,000 years ago that were arguing with Plato. But anyway, like, part of me felt compelled to just kind of like hop on because, like, I would listen to some of the Christians arguing, and I'd be like, dude, read some shit first.
But you still believe in God?
Yes.
Well, have you heard my Cat in the Hat thing?
I have not yet. Please tell it to me.
The idea of the Cat in the Hat is like you're reading the Cat in the Hat, and it's got this talking cat with the red and white striped hat, and you can do this with other books, but I just use this one for some reason. You're like, I love this. Thing one, thing two. Oh, they're getting crazy in the house. This is fun. And then you get to you turn the book over on the back and you realize it's a library book, and it's from the fiction section. Like, oh shit, I got to return this to library. And I thought this was a reference novel, or a reference, like a textbook. I'll go put this. I'm returning this, guys. I put it in the fiction section. This is a fiction book. It says on the back. Also, I guess I realized that like thing 1 and 2 that doesn't really make sense. Okay, so I'm gonna go home, and then you go home, and then you're like, I still think the cat's real. Obviously, I still think there's like the main character from the fiction book is still real. That part's made up too. That's the thing. These ancient people made up gods a lot of times to explain natural phenomena that they didn't know about. And then now we know the actual explanations for them. We don't need the God thing anymore. You can ditch that. It's fiction. It comes from the fiction book, the Bible.
Actually, that's a really good point. I'm thinking right now. I'm not just in complete silence for no reason, but
yeah, no, it's. I mean, it's meant to be thought about. I appreciate that. Some people just like, start just rambling off and stuff. But like, yeah, like, why are we listening to this book? Why are we taking anything out of this book and taking it seriously? They said that there was a guy made out of dirt, and then a lady made out of rib. That didn't happen. This story isn't true. A guy came back to life? No, they didn't. That didn't really happen. Yeah.
It's impossible.
It's a fiction book. And the God character comes from the fiction book. He's the main fiction, the most fictional part of the book, right?
Yeah, that's the difficulty of it, because I'm talking to you in the sense of, I'm not sitting here thinking about the Great Flood with Noah's Ark. I'm not exactly thinking about... I'm not trying to sell you on this idea that, let's say, a dude was made out of dirt, and...
Exactly.
And then a magic sky daddy ripped his rib out and made a lady so that he could fuck her. Like, that's...
But the idea of the God that you have came from that. It started there, and it's evolved over time as every one of those other things got disproven. The God character kind of kept evolving because people still didn't know how weather worked, and now we do. And so you're putting it somewhere else. It's still just like that same God from before. Ditch it. You don't need that to explain anything. It doesn't offer anything but a bigger riddle to reality. You know what I mean?
Why do you laugh, Mezzo? I'm sorry, I'm interacting in real time. Someone asked me. That
makes more sense.
I'm so interacted. I'm so invested in this right now. I'm not even talking out loud. Someone asked me, "Where is your work located?" And I asked, "Do you want to nail my butthole?"
necessarily have a creator God, but more of a divine order.
Sorry, I'm not really interacting with you anymore, but I'm trying to reach Mezzo and Joel right now.
Makes the moon do its cycles, but more or less, honestly, kind of pre-science if you think about it, in a way. The Buddhists and the Hindus kind of had this concept of, they would call it a divine order because it was both physical and metaphysical in nature, though both of those realities and their ideas weren't necessarily completely separate, but conceptually.
Yeah, I've said before that, earlier on, we didn't used to have science. We didn't used to have philosophy, right? That was invented. Logic and philosophy was. So early on, it was what's going on? Everyone's like, what's going on? And some people just started guessing, and then some people made religion up to try to answer stuff. And then later we got a little better and made philosophy up. It was let's really think about this. And then later we got even better at figuring out what was real when we did science. That's a better method. Maybe there's a better method coming soon. Something better than science that's on its way. And we just haven't figured out how to do it. It'll be this new method. We're calling it, hopefully Mezzo or something it will be named Mesothology or something like that. The Mesothid. But it'll be, whatever it is, it's named after me, and it's better than science. And then we'll go yeah, science still works for some stuff, but this method is even better. but it's always getting further and further away from the one that invented God.
No, I actually don't think we necessarily discovered science or philosophy. Or not discovered, my bad.
I don't know how
I
much
mean,
more accurate
sorry,
or
I've been drinking.
interesting. Oh, you've been drinking?
I meant the inverse of what I just said. I don't think we invented those things. I think we discovered them. Like science, philosophy. God's a different story.
Science is a like really specific method that's like changed over time.
I mean, the scientific method, once it was established as a methodology, has pretty much been consistent.
It's different across different fields of science, right? Like even like when you're doing theoretical science versus lab science or something like that, like there's still going to be different methods at play. It's just the idea of predictability, testability, and those kinds of things, and like data driven stuff. Like there's some philosophies, but like that's gonna probably change too. It'll probably get more precise for certain things, and as we discover some things, like as we realize, okay, there's some quantum realm, then like the method that we do chemistry with isn't going to work to that. So we have to like kind of figure out a different way to learn more about that. But look, all of this is to say that like the newer methods are better at figuring out truths, right?
Depends. There's a lot of methods that are shit. A lot of newer methods will be shit, then they get shot down, or they get kind of pushed. I mean, because what we're dealing with right now is human beings, and it's not necessarily relating directly just to you or me, but when it comes to like popular consensus, for example, 50 years ago, there were certain assertions that would be considered perfectly socially acceptable, whereas today they're not.
Yeah.
And those aren't necessarily. And this is when you get into things like morality, where it gets a little tricky. Because it's
you're
like
drunk. That's not what we're talking about. I'm just saying that like we didn't know how weather worked. The way that we understand weather now is better. When we were only doing because we science.
I'm teaching them numbers. Someone in the chat called me. I was on meth, and I'm like 1 TO 3. And you skip 2, you bonobo, because Mezzo put up do bonobos go to heaven, and I'm calling idiots bonobos right now.
We were figuring out the truth, and the God part was from the back then. So get rid of it.
That's also not necessarily true, though. The further back you go, the worse it gets. It's not really like
Name something that religion's done a better job at figuring out than science or philosophy.
Psychology.
False. Mega false. Do you know how I know? Because the field is called psychology. That's a science word.
Psych is a Greek word.
The ology.
Well, a good example of the psychology
is also a Greek word.
Hold on.
A good example would be like, I don't know if we're talking about the Bible specifically, but it does count as religion or whatever. But like, there's that one part in Deuteronomy where God says, hey, beat someone 40 times, but no more than 40 times. So do corporal punishment, but more than 40 times is going to make them feel degraded or whatever. So only beat them 40 times. Well, we know now through psychology that beating people, doing corporal punishment, does not help behavior. That doesn't help them get better. It doesn't improve any. It just makes people more aggressive. It humiliates them.
Well, are you sure? We found out now that you should do 40.
Oh, now they're like, don't do more than 40, but you have to do up to 40. Minimum and max
40. That's what they were stopping too early.
They were stopping a bit. But the whole point is that, like, we know better now. We know better than whoever wrote the old book, and
Yeah, but
that's
we
like
know better from
across the
science.
board. We know, yeah, exactly. So that's the whole point. Is like we're not learning anything about human psychology. Oh, it's good to hit them. No, that's not true. So we're actually, you know, unlearning the stupidity in these.
We must unlearn what we have learned. What age is like one single aspect of
because of me, because of
psychology
me.
that religion got more accurate than we know now? That science didn't like improve upon it anyway.
No, when I was talking about psychology, there are a lot of yogic practices. This is actually Eastern tradition, not Christianity. The modern science is starting to catch up to.
Like what?
Now, that does mean that science has actually progressed, so it kind of reinforces your point at the same time, if I'm being honest. But
like what? Name one.
I mean, meditation, for example.
They knew how meditation worked. They understood what was happening psychologically.
No,
or did they just know that it feels nice to be quiet for a while?
Well, it's not about being quiet, and it's a little bit more than just being quiet. Otherwise, women throughout history would have been very satisfied with the status quo forever. But he's busy. I'll wait.
Like a mindfulness practice, right? And I think that what Mezzo's getting at is that, like, maybe these practices exist, and these were things that they were like, oh my goodness, this is very helpful, and it makes you feel a sense of like what we're going to call Zen, peace or what have you. But now psychology actually can say, oh, this is what's happening there, and this is why it's effective. And that's just something that like they wouldn't have known. They would have just like known that it works and that they like it, which is probably similar to why, like, in other like in Judaism, let's say, like in the Bible, hey, let's not do this thing with tainted meat. We're going to say that it's like bad because of XYZ. It's a spiritual thing. They're unclean, but it's really just that like somebody got a funny tummy because they ate something that was left out too long. You know what I mean? So it's like they don't know why the way we know why.
Yeah, actually, I remember when I was younger reading the Bible, there was a point where I don't even remember what book I was reading. This was decades ago. But some part of it had mentioned these people that ate meat whose blood was not properly drained because they were so hungry. And then it said that God killed them for doing that. And I was like, it sounds to me like they just got really fucking sick because...
Yeah. They didn't know what was really happening, so they put God there. Putting God in the I don't know is the classic God of the gaps. I missed it a little bit because I was saying goodnight to my lovely wife, who I adore.
Yeah, of course.
She's not listening. I don't know why I said that. Like, she's not here. I don't have to, like... A lot of you, like, she's stupid, yeah. But,
Soup.
What?
I was like, soup. I'm fucking with you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Never heard the word simp?
Simp?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying soup.
Oh, no, simp.
Look, I don't know how much more productive this is. Yeah, you can hear this. I'm interacting with people on chat right now, and look, I don't know. I'm trying my best to reach Mezzo and Joel right now. I need two people I listen to often and know their mind. I want them to engage.
It might not be true. What science does is actually, like, psychologically, like, able to break down different other methods, like what is actually happening to the brain chemistry when you do this stuff. We have way more information now than we've ever had about meditation because of science.
Yeah.
It does a better job at figuring out these things and what's true about it.
Now, my lack of trust is not necessarily a lack of trust in science, necessarily, like as a methodology, as in...
I know, I'm not calling you a science denier. The point that I'm making is that if you're trying to figure out what's true about God and you're looking at ancient texts, you're going to get a bunch of wrong answers. Because they made that up a long time ago when they didn't know anything. And they were just putting God in every gape they could find. God, I was just watching What We Do in the Shadows a little bit, and there was this great joke where someone got kidnapped by witches, and then what is her name? I can't remember the name of the wife of the one woman vampire in the group.
Yeah, she's like Matt Berry's wife character. What's her name?
Nadia. Yeah, Nadia. Now I can't remember any other names. But the other guy's like, I'm not saying she is hysterical about witches, but everything she does that happens, she thinks is witches' fault. Because he doesn't believe that witches took him. And then they do this montage of like, she trips on the carpet. She's like, witches moved our carpet. Like she just blames every little thing on Nandor. And so she's like, there's like this quick montage of like, the plant died. Fucking witches. Like you didn't water it. This is exactly what.
I'm trying to reach Mezzo. Mezzo is. I said.
This guy died from eating sour meat. Ugh, wish I didn't say that. That phrase. This guy ate sour meat. God killed him. Yeah, they just throw God there. Oh, wait a minute. We don't know why we're here. God did it. They're just putting God in every single thing. And now we know enough things. Because they had a lot more questions back then. We were new to Earth. We're figuring it out. Now we know enough that we don't have to, like, throw God into any gapes. Just move past it. Try atheism for, like, a week. See how you feel. Seriously. Take notes.
No, it's
Wake up in the morning, do a good stretch. Don't do it too yoga. You don't like a tree pose. I'm just kidding. You can do yoga still. I'm just kidding. But just be like, oh, there's no God, and I'm gonna go about my day and watch it be exactly the fucking same. It doesn't do anything. It's just nice. It's just really great.
It's crazy. I know what that's like already. No, actually, part of me is a little bit
While you go ahead, Joel. You were gonna say something quicker, I think.
I was going to say that, like, believing in a god or something like that literally has no explanatory power. Like, there's no benefit to it. Now that I've left Christianity, I don't believe in God anymore, and I'm waiting. I'm like, I call myself an atheist, but like, I'm waiting. I'll wait on evidence. If I get evidence, I'll change my mind. And it's like, I don't need it. Like, I can live my life, and I do this. Like, I do these kind of lives, and I talk about it all the time. But like, in real life, I don't need to engage. Like, I'm not like sitting around going like, oh yeah, I need God right now. I need some sort of God information, or I need to put God somewhere so that I can get through my day. Like, God doesn't exist in my life in any meaningful, practical way, because he's just, it's not real.
Believers have to do that. Like, every time some new scientific breakthrough comes out, I was like, okay, they just found out that there's like used to be ancient life on Mars. Then like believers have to be like, okay, how do we fit this in? Like, how can we weave this into our fucking story? And like, they have to do all this extra work. But as an atheist, you'd be like, oh, neat, that's really cool. We should look into that. That sounds interesting. Like, it's just so much better. It's just such a more relaxed. Like, it's probably not to circle back, but better for your psychology.
And when we're not even dogmatic, like, we're not dogmatic atheists or something. So like, if there were ever information where they were like, oh, that seems to prove there's God, we don't go, oh no, quick, let's get to the books. We got to figure out how to disprove God. Like, it's like, it never comes up. There's no evidence for God.
We're just skeptical. Anyways, H, it's been nice chatting with you. I have a few other guests in the box, and it seems like we've run the course tonight. Plus, I'll be honest, I don't feel really comfortable talking to people who've been drinking. So, sober up and come back another time and tell us how your atheisms are going, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I fucking hated him.
You guys.
Or were you talking about
You guys.
Welcome in. What's
Why?
your age and religion?
Look, Fear is the root cause of unnecessary suffering. If the individual can eradicate fear from the mind, they can lead more productive lives and hopefully make less mistakes in the future. Be not afraid. I'm not what you think I am. I'm Brady. I'm on meds. Ask me questions. You're being recorded right now on OBS, on TikTok, on YouTube.
I don't know if you're into the Bible, but doesn't the Bible say that fear is the beginning of wisdom?
Interesting, Joel. You are a smart minion. What do you mean by that, Joel?
I don't mean anything by it, but the Bible says that. So
I don't believe in the Bible, but there's truth to the Bible.
Well, that's
what's one Bible truth?
Love thy neighbor.
That's true.
You ought to, if we want to survive as human species, because we are the human race. Brady is not above or below anyone. Brady is a human, just like you, Mezzo, just like Joel.
Like, how do you like love your neighbor? Like, if you and I were and we are like internet neighbors.
Right now.
What's something you could do that would like show me love?
I love you, Mezzo.
Yeah, how are you gonna show that? You can't like just.
Do you want me to put my camera on?
No. What?
Joel laughed because he knows this. Joel knows. God damn it.
I'm laughing because you desperately want to put your camera on.
Because I can show facial expressions, guys.
But Brady, do you know what would be really loving?
What's that?
It'd be to leave me alone.
Do you want me to?
Yeah.
Okay, and if you want me to come back, you know where to find me.
I don't know where to find you, and I don't want you to come back. I want you to leave me alone.
Okay, I'll leave right now.
Okay.
Goodbye, guys.
And
love you guys.
Be in the chat saying stuff, just
I won't. I promise I will not do that unless you want me to.
Hey, but next time Joel goes live, go bug him. I do want that.
Okay. Yes, sir. Okay, thank you guys. I appreciate you. Have a good night.
Okay, bye.
And that's how we do it, guys. That's how we do it.
Except that you didn't.
And there it is.
I don't know how to get out of here. I'm talking to myself, guys. I was talking to myself.
Just like
that's how we do it.
You gotta be gone, and then you can go talk to yourself.
Please help me understand how to get out of here.
Just like
you just turn your phone all the way off. Like hold the
power
button.
Okay, I'll hold that. I'll hold the power button.
Throw it?
No, I'm not throwing it.
Piss in the toilet and then throw it in.
There it goes.
Guys, that was really sad. They want me to never speak to them ever again unless I'm on Joel's live. Look, this is how we do it. Fear is the root cause of unnecessary suffering. I gave them the information, and now they know it. Now they can reflect. And now they both know who I am. God damn it. Technology can only understand me at this point. Technology. Thank God I have technology, right? Thank God I have technology. I said I'm not above and below anyone. We're all human species. I really need to scare the shit out of them. I need to scare the shit out of them. They're atheists, so I need to. I need to be like, okay. So I know what to do next time I'm in Joel's live. I'm gonna act like the devil, in a good way, guys. I'm gonna. I'm gonna do that, and next time I'll know. And next time I'll know. Look, I'm learning how to do this in real time, right? I'm learning how to do this in real time, and I'm checking. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. Sorry, Parker. Sorry, Joel. Sorry, Mezzo. I'm still thinking of you. I'm sorry.
Hey, man, do you know why the Department of...
Okay, let's see here. Profile. 173. Okay, good. We're getting a following. I'm trying to. Can I send a message to followers? Following. Mezzo. Can I send you a message, Mezzo? Sorry, sir. Okay, I don't know. Don't reach out to Mezzo because he asked me politely not to, and I won't. And my screen turned off. Why did my screen turn off? Joel, if you watch this, why do you think I said, you know? I'm saying you know because you laughed at something and you said it's because you want to show your face so desperately. You know this and you laughed and you didn't even understand why you said those words. Okay, guys, I'm going to sign off for the night. Good recording.